as well as Mel Kiper Jr. Mets, they love their fans, and they don't want them to be freezing cold. Yankees, they hate their fans, and they don't mind if they're, in fact, freezing cold. It's a busy day. It's a CMT Tuesday, and I say good morning to my partner in crime, the one and only man with a mustache, Rick DiPietro. Good morning.
I want to apologize. I lied to you last night.
Did you?
I lied.
You put the Knicks on the big screen.
I did. Mm-hmm. I had no choice.
What do you mean?
I had no choice.
That's why?
The college basketball game wouldn't start. All right.
What do you mean it wouldn't start?
It wouldn't start. It took forever.
They started exactly when they said it was going to start.
It's too long. It's too late. It's too late. I waited. And the Knicks game was too good.
The Knicks game was good.
What kind of Knicks fan would I be if I took that off the big screen?
I think it'd be fine.
I couldn't do it.
I don't blame you for it.
Could not do it.
Oh, okay. All right. Calm down.
I apologize.
You got some nice color.
I got some nice sun.
Yeah, you look good.
A bad tan though. I got a golf. I have the golfer's tan. Doesn't look great.
Pain?
No, great tan. It's
okay.
just it's cut off.
Cut off. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay.
But that's fine. I'll work on it. I got plenty of time. Not today, but I got plenty of time. I'm just happy to be here with you today.
Yeah, I'm happy as well. We have a little get together after the show today.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
Apparently they're gonna serve cake.
I don't want cake.
Yeah.
By the way, I was right. You asked me yesterday. Are you taking the 6.5? Took the 6.5.
Oh, there you go.
80.
You put big money on that last night?
I did not know.
Yeah.
In my mind, I did.
By the way, the game was really never in doubt.
No.
Michigan the whole way, but the spread was in doubt.
The spread was in doubt.
The spread was very tenuous and very stressful, I would imagine.
Michigan's
towards
better.
the end. Michigan's better.
Michigan's better.
Yes.
They're big. They're physical. I mean, it's tough to score against them. I mean, it really is.
That's the thing. Taris Reed has dominated every team. Duke, he dominated down low. Every team, he's been an absolute man-child down low. And against Mara, he couldn't do anything. Mara, he's too big.
Humongous.
He's 7'4".
He's humongous.
He is too big, that
and just
guy.
when you think you actually have an opportunity, there's someone that's just behind you, trailing, whatever it is. It's like it's hard to score in the half court.
And just to show you how good they are, their best player clearly compromised. Lendenborg's clearly compromised, and they were awful from three. And still, for the most part, you didn't think that UConn really had much of a chance to win that game.
No, you didn't. But, I mean, as far as how you would draw it up if you're Danny Hurley, like give ourselves the best opportunity to win.
You played the game you needed to play. You slowed it down. You didn't let them shoot threes. You turned into a grinded-out half-court game. They're better at that, too.
Yeah, they also said, I was listening to a bunch of people talk about this game, like if UConn was going to have any chance, I mean, Cadeau is does such a good job of getting everyone else involved. Like, they make him more of a scorer than a facilitator, and they did that last night, too.
Yeah.
I think he only had 2 assists last night.
Good for Michigan. Dusty May's awesome, and they're going to be a problem now. You talk
about the Big Ten's a problem, period.
Their money.
Yep.
That's the problem, right? So they win the men's, they win the women's, they win the college football 3 years running with three different teams.
They got 2 hockey teams in the Frozen Four. Yeah, the Big Ten right now is doing it.
Because they have money.
Yeah, they got money.
That's exactly why.
It's pro sports now. It's the minor leagues to the professional leagues.
That's crazy. I think it was a great game. Like, I thought the game was kind of a slog. I mean, it was an important game.
You felt the reason why it was a good game is because you felt the intensity,
the bigness of it,
the desperation.
I agree,
and how hard they worked.
Right. I actually felt bad, and he's won a ton. Like Caravan, he loves UConn. He loves Danny Hurley. He loves that moment. So I did feel badly for him, but. I mean, the better team won. They were the better team throughout the postseason.
The other thing, too, is what's he going to be at the next level?
No, I don't think he's going to be a player at the next level.
I mean, he could play.
Not in the NBA.
Well, not like this.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, for this is like as good as it's going to get for him. You know what I mean?
Right.
As far as being like a huge piece on a really good team. I'll tell you who's a dog. Brandon Mullen's kid is a dog.
Yeah.
He is.
Oof. Alex and I fight about him all the time.
I love watching him play.
I'm like, he's going to be a big-time NBA player. He's like, no, he's a bum. He's not going to do anything.
I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true at all.
What, that he's going to be a big-time NBA player?
No, that he's going to be a bum.
Well, that's him. I think he's going to be.
His son's nuts.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, does he like the North Carolina hire or no?
He is uncertain. Okay. He wants to like it, but he's uncertain, which I think is a fair response.
Did he want Billy Donovan?
He wanted Billy Donovan. By the way, that's such crap. There's no way that Billy Donovan wouldn't talk about the job now. The Bulls are eliminated.
I understand.
They're irrelevant.
Yeah, the more you read, it's people like, oh, no, they had a chance. Donovan just wanted to wait, but they panicked, so they went with...
They panicked. And they didn't have to buy Mike Malone out anywhere, right? So all the money that they wind up spending can be on players and coaching staff and all that kind of stuff. They didn't have to buy out a Dusty May or Nate Oates or any of these guys. So he's okay with it. He doesn't love it, but he's going to talk himself into loving it.
Of course he is.
Which is fine.
I'm sure anything at this point for him is better than Hubert Davis. So He'll take it.
He hated Hubert Davis.
He hated him.
Absolutely hated Hubert Davis. You hear Mike Malone's, I guess part of the reason he was excited to take the job, his daughter is on the volleyball team.
Oh, nice.
In Carolina, so he gets to be close to her, which I think is a nice story.
Well, there's got to be some reason.
So
it feels like he would have got another NBA job.
I wanted the Knicks to look at him last.
So a lot of people did.
Yeah. I think he's a good coach.
Listen, UNC's a big-time program. I mean, there's got to be some reason why he wants to go there, right? I mean, so his daughter playing on the volleyball team, whatever it is. But, like, you can't argue. He hasn't had the college success, but he's a good coach.
Oh, he's a great coach.
It's just that can he do all the other things that come along with being a college coach?
And do they want to? I mean, you've seen some of these coaches. Like,
well, if he wants to be successful, he's going to have to.
Have to. But Tony Bennett, who was a terrific coach, he was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Get me away from this. So,
but that's also once you've had success. It's like, do I really need to be doing this again? Right? You win a national championship. It's like, is this what I want to be doing right now?
But typically, NBA guys that go to the college level are not great because it's like they have to deal with all this stuff that they're like, I don't want to deal with this. We'll see. I
think it's just a different set of responsibilities. Like the beauty of the college thing is it's your program, right? Like, I mean, you become the head coach of one of these programs. It's your program. I know you have to deal now with like a GM who's kind of handling your NIL salary cap and everything else. But for the most part, I mean, especially when you're one of these big time coaches, you're handling everything pretty much.
Everything.
At the other level. I mean,
now they treat it like a business. Now there's a GM involved.
Well, right, but I mean, how collaborative is the GM as far as like what's going on? Like, I mean, it sounds like if you want to be the coach of the Knicks, it's hey, we got a lot of voices and we got a lot of opinions, and let's make sure that the coach, because Tibbs wouldn't do it. We need to have a little bit more collaboration here. I mean, listen. There's the benefit. There's the pros and cons, right? Do I want to be like if I'm Dan Lanning, a grown man that's had success at Oregon? Do I want to be going to a kid's house and jumping in his pool with him?
But that's what you know. Like Mike Malone knows the NBA, and then he's taking a step back in some ways to now have to do the jumping into a pool kind of stuff.
Right. But
or maybe jumping into a pool gets replaced by here's $5 million.
Yes.
Right?
Here's some cash.
Right. Here's a lot of money.
Let me keep my dignity. Here's some money.
Yeah. So UConn, I mean, listen, what a run. Even though they did not win, they won the national championship. They won the national championship again. They lost to the eventual national champion last year in the second round. And now they beat Duke, they beat Illinois, they go to the finals, and they lose, obviously, to the national champion. So Michigan's awesome, and I think this is going to be a turning point for them. This coach is young. He's great. They won 8 games 2 years ago, Michigan.
Yeah, listen, here's the thing, though, and I don't know where this stands as far as college basketball is concerned. It's because I heard Cooper Flagg talking about this, because I guess Cooper Flagg was thinking about going to UConn. Right? Could you imagine what Cooper Flagg would have done at UConn with Danny Hart? I mean, that would have been pretty special. But it's like, what exactly are you looking for? Right? If you're one of these big-time recruits, what are you looking for? Because I feel like if you go to UConn, I mean, you're going to get, it feels like developed the right way, right? You're going to become a better player. It's probably going to increase your chances of actually having success at the next level. But because of where we are financially with all the money that's involved, like, that's what I think makes UConn and what Danny Hurley's been able to do, like, even a little bit more special.
Yeah, I don't think that people are knocking down the door to go to UConn.
I don't feel like they have the resources that some of these other teams have.
I know for a fact they don't.
Well, Kentucky's spending over $20 million to get players.
Look at their season.
I know. But again, like, it's just I think it's a testament to what Danny Hurley has done, because
he's amazing.
When you don't have those same kind of financial advantages.
That's correct. And last night they lost, but they competed the only way they could.
Yep.
Right? He knew if we get into an up-and-down game, we're not going to have a chance to win this game. So we're going to make it into a slog. We're going to make it ugly. It's going to be difficult. We're going to make them scoring. The problem is Michigan was just too good. They're too big.
They're hard to score against.
Marez Johnson and Mara, they're enormous. You talk about a 6'11" power forward and a 7'4" center. I don't know. I mean, Tyrus Reed, who's been, like I said, dominant this tournament, maybe the best player in the tournament, was completely taken off his game last night. They were too big down low for him.
Too big down low. You mentioned it, though. Like, one of the big concerns, I think, for a lot of people was just, I mean, Michigan's averaging over 90 points or whatever is all the threes that they would make. They only made 2 threes last night.
That's it.
That was it.
And I think both in the second half.
They dominated in the paint.
Killed them and the free throw line. Yep.
But as far as possessions, I mean, listen, UConn took 68 shots. Michigan only took 55 because of all the offensive rebounding. But a lot of that rebounding was the fact that it was just, I mean, you couldn't get a shot up. I mean, there were a couple times.
Right around the rim all the time. Like, their defense was just dominant last night.
They're big.
That's what I'm saying.
They're thick. Not just tall. Like, there's like
and even
physical.
Around the perimeter, they were defending so well. You could see the stuff that UConn was trying to run, but there was just nothing they could do. So, listen, credit to both. Dusty May's awesome. I mean, he took Florida. I didn't even know Florida Atlantic was, right? Takes them to the Final Four. 2 years later, he's winning the national championship in Michigan. Good for him, man.
Well, we just saw it in football. Same thing in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
I mean, James Madison to Indiana in 2 years is undefeated.
Yeah.
Wins the national championship.
Yeah.
So, again,
it can be done.
If you get the right coach and then you put him in a program that has the resources behind it, you can have success. Because, again, it's almost like what we talk about. We'll talk about this as we do our couchcast and everything else, just the draft. It's like if I'm a Joe Shane or I'm a Darren Muji and I'm looking at players, do I almost give extra credit or feel more comfortable with a kid that maybe isn't one of those 5-star recruits that now has thrust himself into first-round conversation and has the tape behind him as opposed to some kid that's just a freak athlete and has got by strictly on just being a great athlete?
Oh, you have to figure that out.
You know what I mean? Because that's impressive. So to go to a school that you never like FAU or what you're doing at James Madison,
right,
and have success, it's like, well, look at. I mean, with pretty much nothing.
Or Mendoza, even, right?
Same idea.
Went to Cal, was like a 1-star recruit, winds up at Indiana, and going to be the number 1 pick in the entire draft.
Because they've had to do other things to figure it out,
right,
to have that kind of success.
So is that what you want? Or I mean, I guess in the perfect world, you want the 5-star who needs to win at any cost, right?
That has this hunger to be great.
Right.
And
like the Michael Jordan of the world. You want that. A guy that would rather chew off his leg than.
What was he, though?
Well, he was a big recruit.
Yeah, but I mean, you're talking about a kid that wasn't he was cut from his high school team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But the further along we got, the better he was.
But that's what I mean, though. Like, there are some kids that from the second they step into AAU, it's like this kid's going to the NBA or the NFL. Like, you just know that kid's that talented. But is that kid willing to put in the extra work? Because
that's what you have to figure out, right?
Because once you get to the NFL, once you get to the NBA, those are all. I mean, that's who you're playing against.
Oh, so here's what I had to do with last night. So you know who the most outstanding player of this thing was, right? Cadeau.
Cadeau was, yeah.
Yeah. You know where he went to school last year?
North Carolina.
Yeah. I never did this for North Carolina. Where is he when I needed him to be this player? He couldn't. Oh, now he's making threes?
Maybe if he was properly coached. You should have said to him.
Yeah.
Maybe if Hubert Davis wasn't the coach.
That's not what I don't need to add fuel onto that fire. That doesn't end well. Here's Elliot Cadeau on being the most outstanding player of this championship club.
Man, it means the world to me. Like, I'm just so proud of myself, where I came from. Like, last year I was really down on myself. A lot of people doubted me, and I'm just so proud of myself for me to be able to say I was the most outstanding player and win a national championship at the same time.
A lot of me in that answer, huh?
He's really proud of himself.
yeah,
really proud.
Obviously.
Yeah. Well, at least he threw in that they won a national championship.
Well, and which they did.
It would have been a bit of a turnoff if they had lost, and he's like, I'm just really proud of myself.
Yeah, this is all about me.
Just to be the outstanding
but he
player.
was awesome, man.
He was really good. But they did a good job. I mean, I think the more people I listened to as they broke down this game, one of the things that they felt like UConn had to do was eliminate his ability to make everyone around him better. I think the last couple of games he was did 10 assists a game.
Yeah.
And then he only had 2 last night. I mean, he had the 19 points, but still. He had 19 points last night.
But he got to the basket last night where he wasn't able to do that.
Right.
So, I mean, listen, good on them. Michigan was the best team. I thought there were like 3 or 4 teams that had a real chance to win. At the end of the day, there's no question who the best team was.
Yeah.
Michigan was clearly the best team here.
Yeah, and RJ knew. And RJ decided to go against his better judgment.
Yeah, RJ, how do you feel about that?
Welcome back, dum-dum.
I mean, you sat here all year long telling us Michigan was the team. And for some reason, we got to the tournament, and you
folded up.
You didn't take Michigan.
No.
What is that?
I feel great sadness today.
He does.
Welcome back, dum-dum.
Yeah, I deserve this.
You know who came in 3rd place in my pool?
No.
RJ?
Debbie Duhame.
Debbie Duhame?
Oh, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Good for Debbie.
Yeah.
Debbie.
Very happy for Debbie.
So she's got the 3rd place in the COVID year. It's like the COVID title.
Whatever.
This bracket stinks.
You're not even in it.
Oh, yeah. Because I have cojones. Because I have I'm made of the right stuff.
Oh, is that right?
I'm willing to take a stand when no one else isn't. Like Raymond, all of a sudden, like a little pigeon decides this will be the year he comes in.
I think there's many descriptors you could use for Raymond. Never one of them would be a pigeon.
Yeah.
Raymond beats to his own drum, man.
He's fought the good fight. This was not the year to jump in.
He wanted in.
No, we should have all said we're not doing it. So we should have done.
Well, 138 people said.
Yeah, see, that's the problem.
Let me in.
See, that's the problem. And then as you skim off the top, you make some money.
Skim off the top, huh? Boy, you got some nerve.
I'm just saying, you embarrassed yourself this year. Okay, so I don't care. I don't even care who won it.
Okay, then I won't tell you.
So spit right on it.
Really?
Yep.
That's nice. That's classy. Good for you. All right, RJ, I embarrassed myself. Raymond, did you have the updated standings whenever you wanted to look? You saw who was winning, who was losing, how you were doing?
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Right, but that's not the point about how you did. The point is, like, did you look at this as this is a shady, under the radar, not well run pool?
No, that's not what I would use. I was a little disappointed you were not as engaged this year. It's been brought up several times.
And I think that's a fair assessment.
Just like every other pool.
You were a little disappointed, but next year I'll be back at it. And this year there was a lot going on. I couldn't do it.
I could have joined Joe Bumchuck's pool.
Well, then you know what? You should have joined. Didn't you join Joe Bumchuck's pool?
No, I didn't.
I thought you joined another pool.
No, the one I had to do.
My concern is that a precedent has been set.
Right.
No,
that's
he's
the
lazy.
problem.
No,
he's lazy.
Ray, you look at me as lazy?
Yes.
Is that how you see it?
I'm concerned.
Yes.
I'm just concerned.
Because he's
Okay.
pretending, you're pretending as if your schedule is going to lighten up. It's not.
Of course it is.
No, it
I'm going
isn't.
to have a bar mitzvah next March Madness.
Who knows?
I'm going to be on a trip to Florida next March
Why?
Madness.
I mean, Ben's not quitting baseball, is he?
Not that I know
You're
of.
still going to be locked down baseball. He's going to be playing all the time, so he's going to be more focused
You know what,
on this.
RJ, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to run it back to the way, guaranteed next year, and Rick's not invited. That's
know what?
what's going to happen.
I'm willing to sacrifice for the
Good.
people.
That's what's going to happen.
I'm willing to sacrifice.
He's pushed me to
That's fine.
disinvite him.
It's fine.
You RJ, I might give you a free entry into next year's pool.
Well,
Oh.
if your history tracks, people that are not on the invite list from the previous year get left off, and it's almost like I thought you did it by mistake for a while because you did it to who'd you do it to this year? Someone didn't get invited, Ray, and then 2 years ago was Gundling because they didn't do the previous year.
Listen, the email that goes out when the pool is starting is from last year's database.
I'm actually wondering now if this is your brilliance. This is your way of having people serve a 1-year suspension.
Or they have to come to me with their tail between their legs, like, can I get back into the pool?
If
please?
I have to be the bracket martyr, I'll be the bracket martyr.
Well, you're
That's
not going to
fine.
be on the list next
That's
year.
fine.
Yeah.
I'll sacrifice a year of March Madness.
We don't care.
Yeah, I'll
We don't-
sacrifice.
Listen,
If I can get
at Rothenberg Industries, we're fine if you're not in.
Vandalay, if I can get the bracket back to where the bracket used to be for the people, and I have to sacrifice a year, I'm willing to do it. And what
But
the
how
people
about-
should do.
How about if you could be in and that happens?
Listen, if I'm given that opportunity, maybe I'll do it.
Mhm.
But I don't need your stinking pool.
You do though.
What the people should do is cut me in a little bit.
Maybe I'll Milo. Would you like to join this wonderful pool?
No.
Yeah, maybe.
No, he's with me.
Cass, we'd love to have you. Yeah.
They're with me.
Doc would. No. Doc has been in this pool. Doc wouldn't know what hit him with this pool.
He was disappointed too.
Yeah, of course he was.
Yeah, he's not really interested in you right now either.
Okay, we'll see.
People lost a lot of respect for you this year.
Oh, is that right?
That's what I've heard.
Mhm.
That's what the people
The
said.
word of the street.
Mhm.
Okay.
I met a nice gentleman down in South Carolina who listens to the show. Disappointed.
Was he in the pool ever?
He was not in the pool.
So,
I think
Why is he
there's a
disappointed?
lot of people that would like to be in the pool when you give commentary. Otherwise, it's just regular pool.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, now you see what you missed, and now you yearn for it to go back to
guess
the way
so.
it was.
Where we lost respect for you.
Okay.
And your work ethic.
I'm not overly concerned about a lack of respect.
On the heels of yesterday's show, maybe you should.
Yesterday I was no good.
Not your best.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what Raymond said, at least.
Ray, you
That's what he texted.
Ray, that's what you said?
When did I say that?
Sent me a nasty text about you.
Really, Ray?
Yeah. I was very disappointed.
What did I do, Ray?
I'm having trouble recalling.
You weren't
this.
checking in
Yes,
with
it was-
reads.
Yep.
It's bad.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
Ray, did you do this? You could tell me.
If I did, I don't remember it. So listen, and we've established and we've
He's picking up his
established
phone.
and we've established that I've forgotten things before. So
No,
I don't
you
know.
didn't.
All right.
No, you didn't.
So look at you. You're trying to throw Raymond
Yeah.
under the bus.
Oh, I'm testing his mental
Well, it's non-existent.
faculties.
He's
right?
got nothing. All right.
The show's made a habit of gaslighting me lately. So
Let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll get into the Knicks, the college basketball. We've got Buster Olney, Juan Soto on the IL, Dexter Lawrence may want out. We have so much to do. 4 hours may not be enough. It's DNR and Cake with you right here on ESPN New York.
Time to bench those other hiring sites and let ZipRecruiter help you build a winning team. With ZipRecruiter, when you need to hire, you get to hire the right fit for any role fast. That's because ZipRecruiter's smart matching technology starts showing your job to qualified candidates immediately. You can also apply filters and add screening questions to your job post to help you save time in scouting first-rate talent. With ZipRecruiter's advanced resume database, you can instantly unlock contact info from a roster of top candidates. That's why over 4.8 million businesses have trusted ZipRecruiter to hire. And check this out. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. No wonder ZipRecruiter is the #1 rated hiring site in the game, based on G2. So, if you need to score the best, go with ZipRecruiter. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. That's ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN.
More people trust their hearts to New York Presbyterian than any other hospital in New York. It's because New York Presbyterian has the most experienced cardiovascular doctors, treating a full range of heart conditions, from heart failure to valve repair, with the most advanced treatments. Find a doctor at nyp.org/heart. New York Presbyterian. New York Presbyterian Hospital, based on U.S. News & World Report 2025 to 2026 cardiology, heart, and vascular surgery rankings.
FanDuel has your back with a special Mulligan Bet Back token this week in golf. Once the tournament starts, you can turn any losing bet into a bonus bet for another try. Now you've got protection to take that sleeper pick or make a bold prediction. Backing someone to win it all? Well, go for it. Like someone for a top 5 finish? Lock it in with confidence, because if it doesn't hit, you've got that mulligan in your back pocket ready to go. That's FanDuel.com/local to claim your special Mulligan Bet Back token. 21 plus and physically present in New York. Opt-in required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Max refund $5 unless otherwise specified. Restrictions apply, including token expiration. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
Presented by Robinhood.
He crosses, spins, pulls up.
With Robinhood Prediction Markets, buy or sell your predictions all game long. No house odds, just you versus the market. Put your sports IQ to work. Trade every shot, block, steal, run, and moment that shifts the game. With Robinhood Prediction Markets, trade every play. Visit Robinhood.com/predict to start trading. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
Harry Douglas here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast, others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in. Harry Douglas here to tell you about Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy. It tastes just like the best birthday cake ever. Vanilla, buttery, frosting vibes. It's basically a party in a bottle. And here's the best part. All cake, no sugar. And you know I love my cake. So I get that big birthday energy without any sugar guilt. The bottle's small, easy to toss in my bag, and perfect when I need a quick, tasty caffeine boost to cakeify my day. The Funfetti flavor is back on 5hourenergy.com or Amazon. Crack open a Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy shot today.
So I love this song, but I'm wondering what's the rationale behind. Is there a reason for you playing this?
So when you mentioned Debbie finished third place there,
right.
I played an "Oh Yeah" drop from Debbie. I guess you didn't catch it.
No, I did.
He doesn't listen.
Just kind of rolled with it.
I did. Oh yeah.
He did say the smartest thing he's ever said in the history of us knowing each other.
That's right.
Yep.
How genius.
Probably
was
your
that?
greatest idea you've ever had.
So we have our big cake meeting today.
Well, it's not a meeting. It's a
celebration.
It's
a cake
celebration
festival,
yeah.
right?
It's a cake festival.
And I don't
think. No, you can't describe it as a cake festival. We're not here celebrating cakes. The cake is the cake is here to celebrate something.
It's sales. The greatness of sales.
But it's not a cake festival.
Well,
that comes off as like it's a festival of cakes. Where we're celebrating.
That's how I see it. I see it as let's celebrate.
I think it's gonna be one cake.
That's a shame.
Yeah, Couchcast. I think we'll have multiple desserts.
Really?
Well, Calandras. I mean, you remember last time?
Yeah.
Last Couchcast.
Do you see what Calandras did? They brought like heaps of food yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
They always
fake, and then we had a picture of the fake Italians.
They always bring tons of food when we're not around.
Well, because again, look at the time we do the show at. It's just not conducive to if we had breakfast, if there was a breakfast spot, I'm sure that would make more sense.
That'd be nice.
Listen, you want Bagel Master?
We need a breakfast spot.
Bagel Master will bring in whatever you want. You will just look at stuff, though. You remember the last spread they brought, and you just I'll have half a bagel.
Well, I mean, I'm not in that mode right now.
Get yourself in the mode, and we'll get it done.
I'll do a day.
You should see me in South Carolina. I was in the mode, baby.
Eating your face off?
Scones, multiple breakfast
Yeah, but
sandwiches.
I like a disorder because once I open up the Pandora's box, that's it. I can't stop.
I told you.
I can't be like, let me have one bagel, toasted butter. No, it's like, let me get 4 bagels and pound cake and all that stuff.
I did it on Sunday. I got pop-up bagel. Big mistake.
Yeah, big mistake. So, yeah, we have this celebratory cake festival at 10:30 today, and I said, why don't we do our Wednesday meeting on Tuesday at 10 o'clock today?
Makes perfect sense.
Then we have a half an hour for a full, good, solid meeting. Otherwise, what are we going to do with that half hour?
A waste. We're not a show that wastes time.
No. We want to get things done as quickly as humanly possible.
Every second should be productive. It should be.
I agree. Totally agree.
We're not here to waste time.
No. Knicks last night.
Yep.
Good stuff. Good win. A little panic at the end.
Mm-hmm.
That shot went in. That was unbelievable, that shot.
It was unbelievable. Yeah, I think there was some thought as to whether or not they're going to let Jalen make that last free throw.
So I was talking to Ray about this before the show, and you can have your differing takes. I know everyone does. For me, I'm missing that foul shot. There's no way they're getting that ball and heaving it down court with 1.2 seconds.
Probably not.
No, there's no way. From 80 feet away?
Well, I mean, that's why that was part of the conversation. Now he makes it, and then luckily,
did he intend to make that shot?
I think he meant to make it.
He meant to make that shot?
And then luckily, I mean, there was good enough defense at the end where he had to take an extra dribble, and he barely didn't get the ball off. But I actually thought I couldn't tell because when I listened to it afterwards, I listened to some of the post game afterwards. They made it sound like McCollum didn't get it off. But then when I watched him, and they had the camera in his face, it looked like he said, "We're going overtime," like assuring them, like I got it up, like we're going to overtime.
Well, thank God he didn't, and he didn't. But he didn't by like a nanosecond.
Barely.
Yeah.
Jalen was great in the fourth quarter.
He was great in the fourth quarter, and I don't want to be the negative guy here, but
you're going to be though. That's who you are.
No,
that's who you've turned into.
That's not true.
Ray, is he not the Knicks negative guy?
So I can't have a take without being the negative guy.
KNG, that's what they call you, Knicks negative guy.
KNG.
KNG.
Okay.
I like it. Knicks negative guy. I like it.
It's a lot of Jalen, man. It's just I know,
but that's what separates us from a team like Atlanta late in the game. Is we have a guy that can close the game, and they don't.
I understand that. By the way, that Walker, oh my God!
Can we shut him down? Can we slow him down?
I mean,
I'm supposed to have two of the better defensive wings in the league. Can I slow him down a little bit?
Slow him down even a little bit.
A little? No. All I had to hear the whole game was, this is going to be the most improved player in the league. Three.
Another one. Yeah, but even when they were on him, he's knocking down 3 after 3.
The one he made in the left corner?
Oh, my God.
Come on, man.
Off the inbounds, that play was ridiculous. No, all I'm saying is, it's Jalen, go. That's all.
I think late in the games, yeah. I mean, fourth quarter was. I mean, for the most part, though, Jalen did not shoot well in the entire game. Cat picked us up in the third quarter.
Cat was good last night.
Jalen still had 13 assists, but when it came into crunch time, I think he scored, 14 of the last 16 points. Here's the thing. Instead of being Knicks negative guy, let's focus on
being Knicks negative guy.
Let's focus on what the positive of that game was.
That was a good win.
Forget the win. Even if they had lost the game, which, again, I'm not a big fan of losing, but the way that Jalen Brunson and Cat looked together last night was how we all expected it to look when they first got Cat.
Mm-hmm.
Like the two-man game, like they would forget just making them better. Like you saw what it was doing for everybody else too. It's like, I mean, all of a sudden now the defense has to react. You're kicking it out. Like that's something that you can consistently go to and get him involved so you don't see where the hell is Cat? Like if they have the ability to do that, I don't know where the hell that's been. I don't know why now all of a sudden we're deciding to pull that out. But that's as good as I've seen them look together.
They were terrific. And he's such a difference maker and nobody – Mitchell Robinson.
Yep.
I mean, he is. He's unstoppable.
Yep.
And around the rim, it's like with Michigan last night. Even when he's not there, you're concerned that he's going to be there. When you're taking a shot 2, 3, 4 feet away from the rim, you're terrified that he's going to be there and block the shot. It's just, and half the time he is. I mean, he's a monster. A healthy Mitchell Robinson in the postseason is something that I don't think any team has.
I think if you wanted to point to one of the things that Mike Brown and the staff has done really well, it's been handle Mitchell Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
Right, like but that's one of the ones you can understand.
Well, they've really babied him, right? Even to start the season, we're not going to play him. We're going to limit his time. Back-to-back games, he's not going to play. and it feels like he's fresh, he's rested, he's ready to roll, and we are just on the verge of the postseason. 3 more games left. No more road games, right? I think no more road games, right, Ray? The Thursday, Friday, Sunday, is that right? So 3 home games, and then let's go.
Guess when the last time that the Hawks, the Hawks been on, what are they, 18-2 in their last 20 games?
They've been phenomenal.
Guess when their last home loss was?
Date, I'm guessing?
Yeah, it gave me a round.
Okay, what are we now? April the 7th. I'm going to say their last home loss is January 24th.
It's a little crazy. February 20th.
A long time. So the whole month of March, they went undefeated at home.
Right, so that's they're playing great basketball. That was a playoff feel kind of game.
It really was.
And then, even later in that game.
And it's nice to get that win last night.
It's great to get that win. Just, again, it's just you're trying to build up, your confidence. Now, I'm sure it feels like this entire season they're maybe too confident. Like, hey, don't worry about the regular season. We'll get through it, and we'll turn this thing on in the postseason. But even if you're that kind of confident, you need to start to amp yourself up getting close to the postseason, and especially when you're going up against a team that's playing the kind of basketball that Atlanta's playing that you could potentially have seen in the first round.
What I liked from last night's game was it felt like they realized that was an important game for them, and they played like that was an important game. And Mike Breen even said early in the game it's nice to see the Knicks come out with a purpose early in one of these games because you haven't seen a lot of that.
No, you haven't. In the games that you were hoping to see it, you didn't.
Exactly.
Because there's only going to be so many of those. You beat up on bad teams, but again, what is that?
Well, beating Washington and the Nets, what does that do for you in 10 days? That does absolutely nothing.
It's been a while since you beat a good team.
We did it yesterday.
Yeah,
it was that Denver game, which is like a month ago.
I will say, too, because we should give credit to everybody, OG was great.
OG was great.
And even later in that game, when Josh had that bad turnover, and you could see, if people were trying on the bench to, console him, and he wouldn't even take a high five. He was so disgusted with himself. He made a couple big plays defensively down the stretch. Big rebound, created a turnover, and went down and scored. So, I just need this kind of effort and this kind of desperation, and whatever the hell happened between Jalen and Kat that made them play the way they played like that together last night. That's what I need.
So right now, at this moment, Knicks would face the Raptors in round 1, which would be glorious.
Yep.
Because you don't look at that series going more than probably 5.
And we hate Canada.
No. You and RJ hate Canada.
Raymond also hates Canada.
Raymond, you don't hate Canada, do you?
Certainly don't love Canada.
Thank you.
I'm not.
They hate it.
Yeah, but you would live there. You love it.
There are friendly people.
RJ lived very close to Canadians, and he
They're
had
not fake friendly.
They're
lovely.
And had his personal experience of fake friendly. Rick played in the NHL, so he was in Canada all the time. They have a much closer perspective on it.
So you agree? So you hate Canada?
I feel like I probably feel the
every
same way
time
about
I've been to Canada, they've been nothing but lovely.
If I had the same interactions with Canada as RJ and Rick, I'd probably feel the same way.
They think you're a dirty, sloppy American. That's what they think.
They just hate the Americans.
Look at that sloppy Rothenberg.
Well, I like them.
Well, it's a one-way street.
Okay, that's fine.
Maybe you'd be more of a take some more pride in your country.
I like my country.
And really stick it to Canada.
Well, I mean, listen, I rooted for us over Canada in the hockey.
What are you, Keith Kachuk?
Not like I was rooting for Canada.
Oh, good for you. Congratulations.
But I like. What is your major malpractice?
RJ, could you tell him, please? The guy doesn't get it.
I don't get it.
Listen, I'm not even making it sound like they're meaner than us in the United States or worse than us. They're the same, and that's the problem.
They're not the same. They're nicer people.
No, that's not true.
They are.
Now we've just stumbled upon. Not true. Not true.
From my experiences, they're very nicer.
As you would say, okay. Not true.
That's a lot nicer. Very nicer.
Not true.
Yeah. They're much nicer.
They don't have a lot of respect for you, personally. That's a good one.
They adore me.
They've actually told me. Dave, not a big fan.
Really?
Yeah. They come down from, Ontario. And
I would like to line up Canadians on the line right now.
Here's the thing.
If you take any given Canadian, that doesn't mean that they're bad people.
See how many Canadians
there's no chance they accept
I'm just saying, but that's what makes it fun.
Montreal, great city.
There's a lot of great cities. Toronto's a great city. Mississauga. I've been to all these places.
Mississauga, come on.
It's nice.
You've been to Mississauga?
I've been through there, yeah. But here's
Vancouver? I mean, come on.
Vancouver's
gorgeous.
Nice. That's nice.
That's what makes it fun, though.
You're naming the great cities of Canada, and you went with Mississauga?
He's been through there.
Yeah,
it's an underrated town.
It's on the way to Toronto.
When have you been through Mississauga?
When I go to Toronto, when I used to live in West. But listen, I'm not saying they're bad people. I'm saying they have the same amount of dislike, or what would you call it? friendly dislike that we have for them?
I think they're great.
They don't like you.
Well, you know what? It's a one-way street because I love them.
All right, well, they're piling up on that one-way street.
It's fine.
A lot of traffic there.
It's fine. Quebec, amazing city.
You're just naming geographical
all he's
places.
doing.
Beautiful
He's naming
cities,
big
though.
cities in
Beautiful
Canada.
cities with lovely, friendly people.
And you're
And
naming
he's going to start naming like Tim Hortons.
I was-
Double, eh?
I mean, come on, Tim Hortons.
with the cities you're naming, I could take a wild guess at the itinerary that you went through.
Yes, strip clubs.
What?
Rolling loonies and toonies at
No.
poor strippers.
You guys
the name of
are
it? Nice.
sickos.
Listen, you had a good time up there. It's fine.
You guys are sickos. I was there as a child. I went to tennis camp
Wow, you
north
started-
of Toronto
Is that what they call it?
one summer.
Is that what they call it?
You
Is it like
started
band
early.
camp?
You got honestly,
Or that one time at tennis camp?
you're a sicko. Okay? You think my I could walk down the block and see women take their top off. I don't need to go to Canada for that.
For some reason, I see Mississauga here on our map. That's interesting.
Someone's called from Mississauga.
Somebody's called from
Yeah,
right
nice
outside
place.
Mississauga.
It's a nice place.
All right.
If I'm not mistaken, that's where RJ Barrett's from. Nice place.
So you guys are promoting hatred, and I choose
No,
to not do.
we're
No,
not
it's fine.
promoting
I
hatred.
understand.
We're just trying to let you know. We don't want you to get into a relationship under false pretenses.
How about this?
I'm slinging words today.
You agree with this from John? You see what he wrote?
Who, the
Duncan
the fake Italian?
bleeps all over Tim Hortons. Ooh.
I think it depends on the Duncan.
Duncan's good.
Right, but like there's a noticeable difference. Like, Boston Duncan is.
Those are the better Duncans. You ever see this? I always find this funny. There's a Duncan, and then like across the street,
Duncan.
there's another Duncan.
They own them.
But you need two Duncans in like a.
Just get all the business.
Why do you need two?
It's because you're going to get both sides of the road.
Oh,
And you also own, most people that own Dunkin' Donuts own the property also.
really?
Yeah.
I
What
have
makes it such a good business.
5 within a half-mile radius of me.
Oh, they're
5.
everywhere.
Well, I think if
that's insane.
if Al sent me his
Your brother.
My brother's
Right.
like his geographical chart of all the Duncans that he owns, like he would have. I mean, they're pretty close in proximity, and some stores are better than other stores, but a lot of them it's because it makes them really valuable because of the property.
Mm.
And sometimes it's more than just the Dunkin', like it's the property that the Dunkin' Donuts is on.
And then they
So you
rent
can
out
also
to other.
exactly right. You got other leases on top of what you're already running.
There you go.
Solid.
Duncan's terrific.
Dunkin's solid. I wish that Dunkin' would just kind of focus on what Dunkin' is as opposed to trying to like be Starbucks sometimes.
Right, but they're also
Well,
trying
the
to get a little
avocado
healthier
toast and
too.
all that.
Yeah, like who wants to let's get a chicken salad sandwich at Dunkin'? Like, come on, man. Like just be
Oh, I used to make a chicken salad sandwich on the croissant. Oh, it's to die for.
no. Like
Oh.
they have phenomenal muffins. Their blueberry muffin at Dunkin'
Phenomenal.
Donuts is phenomenal.
The muffin a lot more calories than
You can
the
eat 2
donut.
glazed donuts for a muffin.
That's right.
Right. Good donuts. Good
Terri-
solid donuts.
Really good donuts.
And they got good coffee.
Great coffee.
Focus on the coffee.
I agree.
Right? Just have great coffee. Be who you are. I don't need all the extra like bells and whistles that you're bringing to the table with all this other
You
stuff.
should open up a Dunkin'.
There's been some conversations about Dunkin'. I want to open my own coffee shop.
Rick's Coffee.
I have a name for it. I'm not going to say it now, but I
No,
have a
someone
name.
will steal it.
Mhm.
Don't give it away. Canada's great coffee shop.
No,
That's what it'll be.
no, it won't.
No, because then people will be like, why in Long Island?
No.
Is Canada's great?
Do you get? I'm always interested because I have this. If I see something that says it's the best, I still want to try it. I know it's probably not going to be the best, but I still want to try it.
Yeah.
If I put like Rick's Coffee, the best on Long Island, wouldn't you be tempted just to try it one time?
I think you have to.
Yeah, right.
I think you owe it to yourself.
Dave Rothenberg's great Canadian coffee.
Come on. You'd be lining up around the block. Around.
Is Dave Rothenberg Canadian? No,
No.
he's not. He just loves Canada.
But that's the thing.
It's like John being Italian. He's not Italian. He just eats chicken parm.
Who even really knows what John is?
I have no idea.
He's like a mutt.
He does, yeah, but he does not scream Italian.
You
The fact that he questioned if RJ was more Italian than him is
RJ,
crazy.
You're also one of us?
Well, he is.
I am us.
He is Italian.
Mm.
Barely.
I don't know.
You toned it down. That's not what he said. He said, "Remind me." How are you Italian?
Remind me. Are you
Santillo, I don't know.
at all Italian?
Well, you saw the picture. That's the mafia.
That was aggressive. That was
That's
aggressive.
the ESPN New York Mafia. Those two.
That was an aggressive picture.
You think we have to pay a fee to get into this event today at the station?
Who exactly is Italian? John's mother?
Yeah, I believe so. That's why
I
the
guess.
It's not Don from Lathrop.
No, I don't know.
no. He mentioned the maiden name, and that was
It would have to be.
Winthrop, Pusick, very Italian names.
How is RJ Italian? I don't know.
Yeah. His name is Santillo.
He wanted listen between.
Like
He's gonna be shocked that you're also Italian.
He was shot out of the motherland.
Listen between
And
that.
I don't mean Spain.
between. Listen between that and between
Spain, first game in the motherland.
And the way that those two concocted their quiz game in the sales meeting, it's just clear that
they're working together.
I'm on the outside.
What makes you Italian? We eat Italian food.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm on the outside.
I love spaghetti.
You can't please everyone.
Meatballs.
They're going to go like really over the top now. I feel like every time we go somewhere now, it's going to be strictly Italian.
All they're going to get is Italian. Right.
Do you hand make It's breakfast, John.
Right.
They're not hand making pasta for breakfast. Do you have a carbonara?
Yes, it's 9:30 in the morning. How Italian are you?
Yeah.
All of it.
Cake. Bacon, no, I'll have guanciale, please.
That's nice.
Great.
All right, let's take a break. Come back. More on the Knicks into the NFL. Buster 7:35. Mel Kiper 8:10. CMT sandwiched in between. It's DNR with you right here on ESPN New York.
Hey, this is Chevy, managing partner at Precision Solar. We believe going solar should be simple, and it should make real financial sense. We manage the entire process from start to finish and offer flexible solar payment options designed around your goals. When the numbers work, solar can lower your monthly cost and give you predictable energy for decades. And if you refer someone who installs with us, you can earn up to $1,000. Visit PrecisionSolar.com to schedule your free home assessment.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Attention, New York Verizon mobile customers. Score a massive win with award-winning Fios home internet for an incredible $20 a month, guaranteed for 3 years. Switch today for savings you can count on. Call 1-800-VERIZON now. For new Fios customers with autopay, mobile and home, and bonus discount. Enrollment required. 3-year price guarantee applies to the Fios base monthly rate only. Additional terms apply.
Hey, it's Alan Hahn. Rings End is your locally owned Benjamin Moore retailer. They're your store for quality with a full line of brilliant and durable Benjamin Moore paints. They're your store for inspiration with thousands of colors and a variety of sheens. And Rings End is your store for expertise with one-on-one advice for contractors and homeowners. Insist on Benjamin Moore paint from Rings End because the gorgeous color you love can't be matched in another brand of paint.
The New York City Department of Correction offers countless career opportunities, from specialized units to leadership roles that support public safety and change lives for the better. It starts with one step: registering for the New York City Correction Officer exam. Earn over $109,000 after just 5.5 years. Benefits on day one, job security, pension at any age after 22 years of service. Go to nyc.gov/joinDOC or search Join DOC. One career, many opportunities. Register today to take the test.
You're sitting at a red light or stuck in traffic, and your phone lights up. Maybe it's a text, a video call, a new post, or a quick notification you think you can check in a second. It feels harmless, but the truth is, once your eyes leave the road, you're not really driving anymore. And traffic doesn't pause just because you do. That split second of distraction can throw off everything. Your reaction time, your awareness, your ability to avoid someone else's mistake. You could damage your car, injure yourself, or hurt someone you care about. Or you could get pulled over for a reminder that your phone isn't worth the risk. So before you start driving, make it easy on yourself. Put your phone on silent. Toss it in the glove box. Set it to Do Not Disturb. Put the phone away or pay. Paid for by NHTSA.
Progressive knows sports brings people together, but you gotta feel bad for people who don't even get it. Some people will never know what it's like to see their favorite team's hopes decided by a ping pong ball to draft the next superstar. Or not. I mean, sure, it's silly for your happiness to hinge on the success of a 20-year-old entry-level employee, but you just can't help yourself. The stress is exhilarating. Progressive can't bring people together like the draft, but we can bring your home and auto insurance together with a bundle. So switch and see if you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers not available in all states or situations.
Evan Cohen here. Did you know the average employer sorts through about 250 resumes for one job opening? That's a lot of time reviewing applications. Well, if you're hiring, here's good news. You can now review resumes and applications faster thanks to ZipRecruiter. With ZipRecruiter's new feature, qualified candidates who are very interested in your job show up at the top of your list. No wonder ZipRecruiter is the #1 rated hiring site based on G2. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/sports. That's ZipRecruiter.com/sports.
ESPN New York is teaming up with Calandra's Bakery to give you the chance to win a pair of tickets to see New York take on Charlotte Sunday, April 12th at Madison Square Garden. Entering is easy. Stop by Calandra's Bakery on Bloomfield Avenue in Caldwell, New Jersey, anytime between March 4th and April 7th to enter in person. Full details and contest rules are on the ESPN New York app. Don't miss your shot to be there live. Brought to you by Calandra's Bakery in Caldwell, home of fresh-baked classic Italian pastries and traditions baked daily.
Oh, this is nice. John,
it'd be nice if I had my box of red wine from Anita that she never gave me.
Yeah, but she did pay for the basketball.
I'm glad that she's paying for something.
Listen, I don't know what to say. She should pay that debt.
You know what the problem?
If she paid it now, you wouldn't even want it.
No, I wouldn't even want it. At
2
this
years
point.
old.
Here's the problem with it, though: is I had no intention of making any bet.
She finagled you into the
She
wager.
did.
Yeah, no, I know.
She tried to. She softened us up with the Tangelos because she was all hungover.
Yep,
hungover. Yeah, right. And then she's like, "Let's make a bet." She tried to play us, and little did she realize that me and you were playing them the whole time.
Into right. Yeah, but you know what? You didn't get your wine, but you won.
Oh,
yeah.
Every time I walk by that medal, I know.
That's nice.
We ruined lives.
Yeah, Amani and Anita really haven't been heard from since that event. The 2-year anniversary is coming up.
I think he's just cycling.
That's it.
I think you know what? Pickleball's not for me.
You can watch us right now on YouTube. Say hi to the people on YouTube.
Hey, people.
Subscribe to ESPN New York on YouTube. Stream the full Weekday Lineup live. Watch complete replays or catch up fast with can't-miss highlights. And jump into the live chat. React in real time. Make your voice part of the show. Subscribe to ESPN New York on YouTube now and stay locked in so you never, ever, ever miss a moment. Joe in Ocean Gate. Joe, good morning. You're on ESPN New York. How are you?
Hey, good morning, fellas. I just wanted to promote the YouTube channel first because between Rick's beautiful mustache and your finger snaps a few weeks ago, you can't miss that stuff. So
those were impressive. This mustache, I'll tell you. Do you feel like you want to sit on this thing?
I don't. It's the first I even
take a ride.
Thought about it.
I
Do something like this with both hands.
I know you can.
Yeah. But I will tell you this, Joe. His mustache, I don't think there's a lot of people that pull off the mustache. I think it looks good on you.
You like it?
I think it looks good on you. Now, if you shaved the beard completely, I don't know.
Like we'll find out.
That's what I'd say.
You're gonna shave that?
Well, I have been. I've been buzzing it. I just have. I don't ever straight razor shave.
Okay, so then it'll always look fine. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. What's on your mind, Joe?
Knicks and Giants, if I could. Last night, the Knicks game, I think that they definitely played with a sense of urgency, and I think I even heard like the announcers were talking about it, feeling like a playoff game. Like they're kind of sizing each other up because maybe they're going to meet. Maybe the second round or something like that. But I think it was a great win. It did get dicey at the end, but if they're picking up and they're going to start playing like this going forward, that'd be really awesome. And
well, they have to. Yeah. It's not an if, because if they don't, then it's not going to be a very long run into the postseason.
Yeah, definitely. And then my Giants thing, the whole Dexter Lawrence. Do you think we could get what, like, if we did trade him, what, like, the Jets got for Quinn and Williams? Or do you think he's just, because I know he has no more guaranteed money, and, our books going forward, too, the chain did clean him up. I think this coming year is the last year we have, like, I guess,
they have a lot of money. They have a lot of money, Joe. Thanks for the phone call. A lot of money next offseason.
He wants to get paid.
Yeah, that's this whole game. Yeah. I think you're going about this the wrong way, though. If you're Dexter Lawrence, just because it's John Harbaugh. Like, if this is a first-year coach that maybe was a little tenuous with this job, I'm sure Harbaugh's not fazed by this whatsoever.
Well, but this is something that he's been trying to get done for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And it feels like they're just putting Band-Aids on it. So it's now the guaranteed money's run out.
Right.
Like, this would be like, of all the opportunities to leave when the team is stunk, this would be the time where it's like, no, I want to stick around because this thing's gonna turn around.
I figured we'd get into this in the 7 o'clock hour, but I think the weird thing about the timing is he's been awesome for the Giants.
Last year he was
until last year, where he stunk, and now he wants to get paid. So the dynamic is a little bit strange.
But he also wanted to get paid before last year.
I understand,
right? So at some point, like all these guys, he wants a new deal. He wants guaranteed money,
and
guaranteed money at signing. Like that's what these guys want.
And
he's been great.
I understand.
Last year he was not. I don't know how it makes you better trading him because it sounds like the best you're going to get. I think Red Bernard was like maybe a late first round pick. Which is fine, but you can't stop the run with Dexter Lawrence. Like the hope was that Dexter Lawrence was going to
also Dexter Lawrence was very bad last year.
Right, he was going to have a great season. It was going to be a great bounce back for him. Because before he got hurt, he had 9.5 sacks.
I just feel like Dexter Lawrence wants to get paid, and once he gets paid, he'll buy all in again. Like this doesn't seem like it's an irreparable kind of situation. It's like
8.5 sacks or something before he got hurt.
9.5
was before he got hurt. 9.5. I don't know. I think he had because it says he only had 9 that season.
Oh, all right. I thought it was 9.5, and I think he had like half a sack last year, and their run defense was absolutely awful. Do I think you could get a Quinnen Williams kind of haul? I mean, the problem is he's coming off a bad year, but you're
trying to win now.
Yeah.
Like how does trading him now?
It doesn't
make you better.
It doesn't. Except you get rid of the financials with him, and you wind up with 2 potentially young players.
Right, but there's a better chance that you do exactly what you're trying to do, which is win 8-9 games and then have the steady climb to get into a Super Bowl in 5 years with Dexter Lawrence playing like Dexter Lawrence can play.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Paid, happy, healthy.
In a perfect world, I wouldn't deal him, but I would tell you what I would do if I was Joe Schoen and John Harbaugh is I would take calls. I would listen.
If you get blown away, yeah, but again, this is just the business of it. I mean, you come in talking about how he's not just a cornerstone piece; he's like I forget what he called it, center stone or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like Like, that's how important he is to this defense. And now, okay, could you pay me?
He's going to get paid. Don't you think?
Well, he's not playing on this deal.
Well, I will tell you one thing. If you are going to trade him, you better do it before this draft and not after.
Really?
Yes.
You think?
Really? You know what?
You think?
That's
sure.
I'm done with you.
I'm just.
No, I'm serious. I'm done. So that gives you 2 weeks to get this done. I think that's a very fair thing to say.
Of course you're going to get it done now. You're going to get it done before the draft?
Forget it.
What do you mean? You're going to have to replace him.
Well, that's my point.
Well, yeah, but did you have to say that?
Yes, I had to say it.
Okay.
Because people need to say stuff.
RJ, did you feel like that was like that important?
You think that's such an awful take that you need to, if you're going to trade him, if that's the intent, you need to do
like
it
it was like a surprise
before the draft?
Like you were the first one to think about that.
Well, you know what? I said it at least.
I had this premonition.
I didn't sit here taking my you-know-what and putting it in my mouth. All right?
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's ridiculous. Can't say anything with this guy.
Listen, I heard a lot of people.
I call him Greg Bird. You jumped that. I get that. That's fair. I make a salient point like that, and you're like all over it. It's unbelievable. I can't say anything.
I heard a lot of people yesterday, including Jordan, on DHR, that he thinks that they figure it out.
They'll figure it out.
RJ, did you think it was going to get done if they're going to trade him before the draft?
It'd be tough to figure it out then.
Yeah.
Forget it. You know what? I don't need this. I'm better than this.
Draft is very soon.
Are you?
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely.
I don't think I'm better than this. I think this is my ceiling.
Oh,
I think you're probably right. I think this is about as good as you can do.
This is probably it.
Yeah, I would agree with that. The NFL draft is coming up on April 23rd. That's 2 weeks from Thursday. You got a little kink in the neck there?
Got an aggressive neck cramp.
You deserve it.
Yeah.
See? That's God shining down, laughing at you.
Okay, I'm back. Whew.
See?
Sorry about that.
Don't mess with me.
Let's just hope this gets done before the draft.
You see now look what this animal's done. My best buddy Rick and I, Dave Rothenberg, can't wait to hang out with you on YouTube for the draft on ESPN New York's Couchcast. That's what he's doing now.
I like it.
Your second screen for the NFL draft. You'll get real-time reactions, instant takes. Jordan Renan will stop by, and more. Jordan said he's going to stop by before the Giants pick and after the Giants pick.
But after the Giants pick, it's going to take some time, he said.
Well, because he's got some
obligations,
yes, to ESPN. It's all on ESPN New York's Couchcast on draft night, April 23rd, 8 o'clock, presented by our friends at Calandra's Bakery. I think we should try to get Carlin on as well. I know he's calling the draft, but during a commercial or something, a quick little hit from Carlin.
That might be hard.
Well, he suggested it.
Oh, well, let's go. He's dying. He'll be in the studio at 7:30.
Yeah.
When he decides to just barge in.
He got into the station at like 7:30 yesterday.
I heard, yeah.
What do you think he does for 2.5 hours?
Well, you've seen his meetings. What's hitting?
They have some very intense meetings.
Very
on that
intense
show.
meetings. What's hitting today?
Bart is back today, I believe.
We don't know that yet. He could be back. He was supposed to be back yesterday.
Right.
And you got a little Jake time.
Right. Because apparently Grassa's still under the weather.
He's very sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you doubted him.
You did as well.
I did not.
I did not doubt him. I just thought, like, on a Friday, you gotta figure out a way to get that.
I
done.
was trying to enjoy my vacation, and you guys are just peppering me with, "Hey, how about you work Friday? How about I don't?"
Well,
you force me to take the days off.
to get some days back.
I'll get the days back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it.
I'll get them back. I can tell you what, and right now, that whole little beach bash thing, price just went up.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
For you playing soccer goalie at the beach bash?
Price went up.
I look forward to that.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
I don't even know if you know this.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Is this going to help my leverage?
RJ. Oh, RJ's on the phone, maybe? He's not on the... RJ. I don't think he knows about the beach bash issue.
What's the...
I don't know if now's the time.
Yeah, it is the time. What's the
you're
issue now?
here already.
I'm not telling him.
Jeez.
Tell me.
I'll tell you.
Yeah,
Because
what
I'm
is
a
it?
friend.
Yeah.
So, apparently...
You're not a friend.
Price went up.
You're walking to that Hornets nest and smacking it with a baseball bat.
The beach bash...
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
The beach bash is during the World Cup.
Yeah.
Do you know we're having a watch party for the World Cup?
No.
After the shows.
No.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Stop.
7 o'clock.
7 p.m.
Mhm.
It will be there.
You're going to have to be there till at least 9 or whenever that
Okay, so
7
that's
o'clock game
Well,
is.
that's fine. It just got more expensive.
Okay.
Here's my thing though.
Apparently there's an 11 p.m. game also that night.
Okay, if we're gonna be there that long, and I'm in the soccer net playing goalie, will there be a place where I can
Shower, rinse,
clean up?
Maybe.
I mean, they might as well get us hotel rooms at that point.
Not a bad idea.
No.
You go take a nap. We're expected to be there from like noon
12 hours
to 10 at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I should be in great shape by then.
All the shows are going to be live at the event.
Hour of soccer goalie in the blazing heat, plus streaking.
Well, why does it have to be in the blazing heat? Why couldn't you do the goaltending a little later on in the day, like 6 o'clock?
Because you know that's not going to be the case. They're going to do it mid. They'll be doing it right because they wanted to do it while I'm sure they're going to want to do it so we can react to it as the shows are going on. So they'll have me like blazing. Yeah. Just dripping. Sexy.
That's not going to be healthy.
I'm going to look sexy, though.
Yeah, I'm sure. You going to keep the mustache for that event?
I think you liked it, you said.
I do. It looks good.
Are you mocking me, though?
No.
You wouldn't lie to me about that.
You know me well enough.
And that's true.
If it looked awful, I would tell you. I think it looks
if
awful.
I make a decision, it'll probably be before the draft.
Oh, the couch cast? Oh, that's cute. Oh, now I see what you've done.
That's the time to do it.
I still think that's a fair thing to say.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it just seemed pretty obvious.
Who would you rather have, Quinnen Williams or Dexter Lawrence?
Who? At his best, probably Dexter.
So, and they got a 1 and a 2 for Quinnen.
Yeah.
So.
Well, age. I mean, you got to take the age into account.
Well, it can't be much different.
He'll be Dexter's
28.
He'll be 29 in November.
Okay.
Quinnen is
27.
I think it's Quinnen just turned 28.
It's 28.
Quinnen just turned 23.
There's a year difference.
Yeah, right.
Not even.
But you're also. I mean, you have to pay him too.
So you're gonna pay Quinnen Williams also
eventually, but you didn't have to trade. You didn't have to trade from him and then pay him. You have to trade.
If I told you, the problem is if I told you were getting real Dexter Lawrence, the best version of Dexter Lawrence, you'd probably trade a first and a second.
Real Dexter Lawrence is a real problem.
He's the best. You could argue he's the best defensive tackle in all of football.
Okay, but I think that's his point though. So even even in a down year, which was a down
year,
he was
bad
playing
last
through
year.
injury and everything else, and you could just tell by his attitude, like something was going on with Dexter, right? Is you still have like Milton Williams just got paid. Like there are guys like he's underpaid now for what he is.
I get it, and he will get paid. I have zero doubt about that. Let's take a break. Come back. All this on the table and more. DNR with you. Big 7 o'clock hour. Buster, CMT, Mel Kiper, right here on ESPN New York.
25 a month, 5 whole years. Same sweet number in your ears. Check it in a year, check it in 5. This ain't optimum 5, but price is still alive. 25 a month, 5 whole years. Same sweet number in your ears. Get Optimum famously fast fiber internet. Optimum.com/25 for 5. Or call 8884-OPTIMUM. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Wow, that's a lot of distractions. Why don't you just focus on the road?
Relax, I'm a great driver.
What about other drivers? Not everyone's a great driver.
I can watch out for them. I'll be fine.
Watch out! In 2023, more than 3,200 people died due to distracted drivers. Keep your eyes on the road. This message brought to you by the New York State Governor's Traffic Safety Committee.
All right, let's see what's happening on the roads here. She is a victor in the pool, the great Debbie Duhaime.
DNR, good morning. Yep, got to toot my own horn. Third place in Dave's March Madness pool. Oh, yeah. Guys, let's go from sports to traffic. We've got problems on 21 southbound. It's closed at 46 in Clifton. Serious accident over there. All lanes closed. 21 south in Clifton. Let's go out to the Cross Bronx westbound. Slowing down at White Plains Road, a stalled tractor trailer. And 84 westbound, exit 11 in Newtown. It's an overturned tractor trailer and a fuel spill. Sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. If you have questions about youth or high school sports, Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA builds better athletes and better people through sports. Info at positivecoach.org. I'm Debbie Duhaime, 880 ESPN, New York.
Ox Spine at New York Presbyterian is always in pursuit of a better way to heal the spine. We're getting more people moving again with minimally invasive, non-surgical, and surgical treatments with innovative solutions for every back and spine condition and your unique needs. Expert spine care is available now across New York City and Westchester. Find a doctor at nyp.org/oxspine. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique personal injury and workers' compensation laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling all types of accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for injured New Yorkers. From construction to car accidents and slips and falls, they've got you covered. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS, where your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
Time to bench those other hiring sites and let ZipRecruiter help you build a winning team. With ZipRecruiter, when you need to hire, you get to hire the right fit for any role fast. That's because ZipRecruiter's smart matching technology starts showing your job to qualified candidates immediately. You can also apply filters and add screening questions to your job post to help you save time in scouting first-rate talent. With ZipRecruiter's advanced resume database, you can instantly unlock contact info from a roster of top candidates. That's why over 4.8 million businesses have trusted ZipRecruiter to hire. And check this out. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. No wonder ZipRecruiter is the #1 rated hiring site in the game, based on G2. So, if you need to score the best, go with ZipRecruiter. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. That's ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN.
880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. A Good Karma Brands radio station.
Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
Bundling your home and auto with Progressive could help you save without sacrificing quality. It's the smart thing to do. And as a hockey fan, you always know the smart thing to do.
Shoot the puck!
And you let the players know it.
Shoot the puck!
All game.
Shoot it! Come on, shoot!
And sometimes even after.
Man, rough game, huh?
Yeah, they should have shot the puck.
So bundle your home and auto with Progressive. It's the smart thing to do. But you already knew that. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
This is DiPietro DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Wait a minute, you don't hate Canada, do you?
Certainly don't love Canada.
Thank you. Love it.
RJ lived very close to Canadians. Rick played in the NHL, so he was in Canada all the time.
Montreal, great city. Quebec, beautiful cities with lovely, friendly people.
With the cities you're naming, I can take a wild guess at the itinerary that you went through.
Yes, strip clubs.
What?
Rolling loonies and toonies.
You're a sicko.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
I can walk down the block and see women take their top off. I don't need to go to Canada for that.
On ESPN New York. And streaming live on YouTube.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. I actually watched a documentary yesterday. Have you seen the new one on Netflix about the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
I have not, no.
But have you seen that it exists?
I have seen that it exists. I have not watched it, though.
Oh, it's good.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
You a Chili Peppers guy?
It's not on my list.
Okay.
How good is it?
I'm a show free agent right now, by the way. I'm looking.
You're looking for shows.
The night agent I've heard is good.
Yeah, I watched that. The night manager is good.
There's a night agent and a night manager?
Yes. Which was how I got confused in the first place. Because I was supposed to watch the night manager first, but got stuck into night agent first.
Okay. So I heard those are good.
Yep.
There's a show, Friends and Neighbors, but I guess that's just
coming back, but they're only releasing
trickling out, right? So I want to wait till that's done.
Yeah. Cassie bamboozled me into one of those shows.
I just finished Love Story, the JFK Jr.
Did you watch His and Hers?
No.
You like that one?
Good?
Yes.
I heard the ending is unbelievable.
Awesome. That's only one season. You'll get right
And
through
I like
that.
John Bernthal.
The way you get through shows, you'll get through that in like 3 days.
That won't take that long.
2 days.
If I get a good window, 2 days.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would bang that
That's
one
what, like a 6 episode, baby?
maybe 8.
Yeah. 6, 8. Okay.
Bang that one out.
That's a
you like it,
maybe
the ending's
3-day
good.
show.
You're going to like the ending.
It's good, right?
Yeah, you'll like the ending.
Do you have to really, like, dial in to get to the latter stages of that show? Is it bland? Is it boring?
No, it's not boring at all.
Okay.
I think this kind of, you're right into it. It's not one of those ones where it's like, come on. And your buddy's like, no, listen, the first 2 episodes stink, but once you get by the first 2 episodes, I think you'll get right into it.
Right into it?
Yeah.
I also want to watch The Creek Show.
But that's a longer commitment.
Yeah, but it's funny, and I like Eugene Levy.
I know you do.
So at some point, I'd like to watch
maybe
that.
you bang out a couple other shows.
You know what else I'm interested in watching is the new show with Steve Carell, Rooster. Have you seen that?
I have not.
But have you heard of that?
I've heard of it. I haven't watched it yet.
I am a huge Steve Carell fan.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, so I'm interested in that as well. We'll get back to the football in a moment. Let's go to Jay in Atlanta. Jay, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Good morning, fellas. Before my Nick comment, also give the Lamar Odom documentary on Netflix.
That's right.
It's actually pretty
You know
good.
what I wanted to watch that, and then I was reading like the captions, and it was like the night that he suffered 6 strokes and 12 heart attacks. I was like, oof. I don't know, man. That seems like that might be a lot to deal with. But yeah, I am interested in that as well.
Yeah, it is pretty good. But real quick, and thanks for taking the call. 2 things I observed from the Knicks yesterday. One, I always knew Mitchell Robinson is a real difference maker. The team, his second quarter play on the defensive side of the ball he was a force. And 2, you really saw the poise between a veteran Knicks team that's kind of been there for the last 4 or 5 years, and Atlanta, which is, upstarts, and they're really good, but they're young, and you saw they got tightened up, especially in the last few minutes of the game, and Jalen just did what Jalen does. So I think that's what's going to lead us, to a good run is a healthy Mitchell and that poise and Jalen finishing. We can't throw everything on him like we've done in the past. I think OJ showed he could be a force on the offensive side of the ball, but I think those 2 factors are really going to play a part in us having a good run.
Well, you just said something which I think rings true, and that I'm hoping that rings true against Atlanta and hopefully Detroit as well. The inexperience that shows, right? Because Detroit doesn't have that playoff tested experience either. So hopefully it's not Atlanta. You get by a Toronto, you somehow can sneak by a Boston, and then you get Detroit, who has not been tested in the big playoff games.
Right, but by the time you're going to play Detroit
they will have
in
been
the
tested
playoffs,
in the
they've
big
been
playoff
tested.
games. I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
And they also have Cade Cunningham.
It's not going to be an easy
getting
run.
healthy.
It's not going to be an easy run.
See, I don't even take what Jalen did in the fourth quarter at the end of that game as like the biggest positive to come out of that game.
You like the way the 2 of them played together last night?
Right. Like that for me was the most important thing that I saw last night, because that was the whole impetus or part of the reason why people were okay with getting rid of Tibbs was we need to find a way or a coach that can get the best out of these guys together. Because when you look at, you look at some of these combinations of like what Denver did, right? That that 2-man game. Like there's certain things like that the ability to have those two work together, what that does for them and what it does for the rest of the team. Because you saw the way that the teams had, the way Atlanta had to react to that. I mean, you got guys wide open in the corners. It just makes it so much easier for both of those guys as opposed to just like Cat just kind of standing around not knowing what he's doing and Jalen dribbling the ball. It's like, okay, Jalen, get in the paint and then spray it out. And it's like, well, can't we run some stuff here?
Kind of feels like the Knicks will go as far as Karl Anthony Towns will take them. Because Jalen, you know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
Like Jalen is the known. He's gonna be big shot maker. He's gonna have the ball in his hands in clutch time. But it feels like Towns is there's games that you watch him, like he did nothing. There's games you watch him, you're like, man, why do we not see that more? If I were able to see and guarantee a more consistent version of Karl Anthony Towns, I really believe the Knicks would be a major problem this postseason.
Yeah, they can be a problem. I thought what was interesting last night, though, was usually one of our strengths is the offensive rebounding, and Atlanta actually did a better job than us. They just didn't convert. Right? They only had 13 second chance points.
Well, they're going to be a problem.
They can be. They feel like kind of where
Detroit was last year. Yep, I agree with that.
Yeah, but you still got. I mean, Boston wants you bad. But Boston wants you bad.
Well, that's scary.
It is scary because now, I mean, what Jaylen Brown has done this season, and having the ability to kind of figure things out without Jason Tatum, and now you get Jason Tatum back.
Mm-hmm.
You have that kind of
well coached.
They're really well coached. You also have the chip on your shoulder from what happened last year, where you feel like there's a series you should have won because you had huge leads in the first two games.
You should have won that series, yeah.
Right, that they blew. The Knicks are a better team this year than they were last year.
Yes.
There hasn't been as much.
They're certainly a deeper team this year.
They're definitely a deeper team, but there hasn't been that same kind of urgency that you've seen from Tibbs' team because, again, it's not Tibbs, it's Mike Brown. And clearly they know they're going to be a playoff team. But what you saw last night was what I think we've expected to see more when you played the Detroits of the world and those teams. Like, hey,
some
use this
intensity.
Yes. Use this as a litmus test. Like, there's only going to be so many games you get yourself up for. Right? You won the NBA Cup. That was nice. But then you had that 11-game stretch where you stunk, and we wanted to blame it on being tired and everything else. But there's been other opportunities to really ratchet it up against good teams coming out of the break. You're fully healthy. You're rested. You're healthy, and you lose to a Detroit team that's missing two players. Then you lose to Cleveland. So it's again,
right. It's been twice Oklahoma City, in Houston. Yeah, you've had a lot of those games where you look at them and say, how come they weren't more motivated by this game, this matchup?
I don't know if Atlanta's the greatest litmus test for what you're going to go up against in the postseason when we start talking about Boston and potentially at the end of this thing, Detroit, because of, again, they have good players. They don't have a Cade Cunningham. I know the guy last night shot like
they don't have a closer.
Right. And this is, they're on they've won 18 of 20. So they're playing great basketball, but still they
don't have a closer. They don't have a Jaylen Brown. They don't have a Cade Cunningham. They don't have a Jason Tatum. Doesn't exist. All right, let's see what this brings us. D in Queens. Good morning, D. You're on ESPN New York.
Hey, man, listen. I'll say what I said at the end of last year in the playoffs, that this team peaks. And I just don't see them getting past the second round. Everyone in the Eastern Conference retooled except for the Knicks. All they did was switch the coach. I don't see this thing going past the second round.
I don't think this is a crazy take, D. Well, D, how do you see this as like some kind of a wild,
but
crazy take?
I don't understand how you can say that they haven't added to what they had last year. I mean, look at the depth on this team now.
Yeah, but it's peripheral. I just think that this is it. Like last year, listen, Tom Thibodeau, he has his flaws, but he maxed out the team, and you had a lot of lucky breaks. Boston had 3 starters before Jason Tatum hurt. Like, Brown shouldn't have played at all in the playoffs, and neither should have Porzingis. Like, Knicks fans skip over that. Brown had a torn meniscus last year. He had no business playing.
Well, why do you A, hate the Knicks so much, and B, make it like your mantra that you have to call and try to tear them down every time?
Because I don't want people to have false hope. Be a realistic helps. I mean, that's what it is. The Knicks should have retooled last year.
Everyone else around if they have an awful postseason or don't meet expectations, they're going to retool this offseason, I feel.
But they would have gotten more for their pieces than they are this year. They would have got a lot more, and that's the issue. You're going to get less for your pieces. And, like, what is
so, okay, let me get this. Okay, let me get this straight. So, I mean, basically what your point is that because they beat the Celtics last year with this group, and they beat a Celtics team that had, a compromised Jaylen Brown, they lose Tatum, and Porzingis was dealing with whatever illness he was dealing with, that it gave them a false sense of confidence that they're not as good.
And also, what's his name was hurt too. The
right,
point guard was hurt. They had a lot of injuries.
Right, but there was nothing they were going to do outside of trade for Giannis, and it didn't feel like that was actually like something Milwaukee wanted to do this offseason anyway.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I think all the pieces should have been on the table, not just Karl-Anthony Towns. That's the part you're not understanding.
So you want to trade everything?
So who are you trading, though?
Listen.
You're not trading OG, and you're not trading Jalen.
And why did you didn't have to give what's name? You didn't have to give what's name a contract.
Bridges?
Why did you give? Yeah, you didn't have to.
Because you traded 5 first-round picks for him. That's why.
So
you're going to trade 5 ones and then just move on from him?
That's the problem. You're not going to get. You're not going to get what you gave up.
I think if you asked 100 Knicks fans, 95 would say it's not a trade that you would make again.
Of course it wasn't. And
right.
It's also limited your ability to do other stuff.
Well, that's the point.
I mean, you could have got, it sounded like at the deadline last year, you could have got Kevin Durant if you wanted him.
Right. And 5 ones is you can get any player for that.
Supposed to be like one of your
That's your finishing
couple
piece.
Best players.
Let's make the big move, 5 ones.
Yeah, they took this
bring in the guy.
We said it at the time though.
It was a mistake.
They pushed all the chips into the middle of the table. And again, could it be the case? Could D be right that they beat a hampered Celtics team and have a false sense of security of what they actually are? Maybe. We'll find out. But they gave this group of players, this core group of players, an opportunity. They added depth. They changed the coach like they wanted. And now see what you do with it. There's no excuses. They have no excuses. They're a better team. They are a better team. They have a healthy Mitchell Robinson this year than they were last year.
All right, let's break. We'll come back. Daniel Jeremiah, who's really good, has some very interesting takes on the Jets at 2. We'll hear from Renan. We'll get into the Soto injury news. All of it. 800-919-3776. DNR with you right here on ESPN New York.
At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hardworking partners. So they keep 41,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
It feels like everyone's sick right now. You aren't imagining it. Doctors say this is the worst cold and flu season in 25 years, and it's not over. I was just traveling. It was like everyone around me was coughing, sneezing, and sick. I can't afford to get sick, and I doubt you can either. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. Having a medical emergency kit is like having urgent care and pharmacy right in your home. It includes essential prescriptions like generic Z-Pak to help you get well faster, plus important antibiotics to treat pneumonia, strep throat, sinus and ear infections, nausea, even UTIs, and many more common and serious illnesses. It's your kit the moment you need it. Just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook or call their telemedicine doctor standing by. It's genius. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. I can save you $45 when you use my promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880. Again, save $45 with my promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880.
Hi, this is Chevy, managing partner at Precision Solar. If you're looking at solar in New York, New Jersey, or Connecticut, here's what actually matters. Real numbers, honest answers, and a team that handles everything. We manage the entire process from start to finish. Designs, approvals, installation, and even a brand new roof if you need one. We don't sell you more than your home actually needs. Just smart systems designed for long-term savings and predictable energy costs. Visit PrecisionSolar.com to schedule your free home assessment. Precision Solar, built to perform for decades.
Hi, this is Don LaGreca. Just like the New Jersey Devils protect their home ice, Viking Pest Control protects your home. And I know because I use Viking at my own place. As the pest control provider and proud partner of the New Jersey Devils, Viking brings 45 years of trusted experience and expert service to keep ants, cockroaches, stinging insects, rodents, and even mosquitoes out of your zone. Their local team builds a personalized game plan that actually works. And when you bundle pest control and mosquito services, you score big savings. One call, one company, total peace of mind. Visit VikingPest.com. Protecting your home inside and out.
Tricon Construction is expanding across New Jersey, taking on larger, more complex commercial projects and delivering at a big league level. If you're a developer who values precision, accountability, and execution, you need a construction partner who understands what's at stake, timelines, capital, reputation. That's Tricon. They're building the right way with experienced leadership, disciplined project management, and a team that shows up ready. Serious projects, serious results. Visit TriconBuilds.com, TriconBuilds.com.
This is the story of the one. As a procurement manager for a hospital system, she keeps every facility in her network stocked and ready. That's why she counts on Grainger to be her single source for thousands of products, from disinfectants to lighting, air filters, and more. And with fast, dependable delivery, Grainger helps her keep every facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Smalls here. What if you could enjoy the flavor of a cocktail without the alcohol? Meet RK Zero Proof, a pioneer in the alcohol-free spirits category that delivers bold taste and a warming sensation, but with zero alcohol, zero sugar, zero carbs, and zero calories. So you can celebrate with friends, unwind after a long day, and wake up tomorrow feeling great. It's all the ritual of a drink without the regret. Discover RK at rkbeverages.com. That's ARKAY beverages.com. RK, the spirit without the alcohol.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They're not just window and door experts. They're experts at taking care of you and your home. At Pella, they find the products that meet your needs and their experts install them. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Discover why Pella is a trusted choice for homeowners everywhere. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. That's Pella.com/Eisen.
Harry Douglas here to tell you about Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy. It tastes just like the best birthday cake ever. Vanilla, buttery, frosting vibes. It's basically a party in a bottle. And here's the best part. All cake, no sugar. And you know I love my cake. So I get that big birthday energy without any sugar guilt. The bottle's small, easy to toss in my bag, and perfect when I need a quick, tasty caffeine boost to cakeify my day. The Funfetti flavor is back on 5hourenergy.com or Amazon. Crack open a Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy shot today.
All right, so I want to get into this Juan Soto issue, but I got an email which I find Raymond and RJ to be very interesting. Now, you can't really comment because it pertains to you.
It's about me?
It's about you.
Oh, God.
It's from Sarah.
Ooh.
Raymond, you listening? This is not Pilates time. You sure? You good? All right. Hi, Dave. RJ, you paying attention here as well?
I do love a nice Pilates.
Do you?
Yeah.
You have my undivided attention.
Hi, Dave. I'm a huge fan, and let me pretext this by saying it's a bit unusual, but I'm hoping that you can help. I run an art school in Brooklyn. Oftentimes, we have individuals come in to be drawn by my students, a group of up to 15. The subject stands in the middle and removes their clothes. My question is, do you think Rick would be open to volunteering for this? His physique is something I think the students would really enjoy drawing. It could be fully nude, or he can wear underwear if he prefers. I hope to hear back from you soon. Thank you so much, Sarah.
Nice.
Tasteful.
Tasteful. Yeah. A tasteful nude.
They'll give you an apple.
No,
a banana.
I'll bring the banana.
And nothing else.
I'll bring the banana.
No, I'm sure you will.
Yeah.
RJ,
Tasteful
I think
nude.
for the show.
Draw me like one of your French girls.
Yeah. This would be a home run.
I think.
How my wife would feel about it.
Yeah, I think that would be the only hurdle.
Maybe I present her with the gift. Maybe we don't even say anything. Hopefully she's not listening, which I think she is. And then I just go get drawn.
Go do it. And then you show it to her.
And then I bring
you give it to her on your anniversary.
as a present.
Hey, sweetheart, look at this.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It's a nice recovery.
There we go.
Who drew this? Bunch of students.
Yeah. Kids. Children.
No, it's not children.
Well, I mean, the students. It's an art.
They're college students.
Those people monitoring Dave's
I'm not going to
18. No, I'm not saying 11-year-olds.
That's what you sound like children.
No, 18, 19, maybe 20. Art school, I don't know, 21, something like that. For me, I'm 53. Those are children.
I have TJ. I have Nico.
Why are you playing that?
Because the same people that were coming after you will be coming after Rick for that little comment.
Why is this drawing in crayon? Just don't you worry about it.
Not like infants.
What's wrong with you?
Like 18, 19.
Yeah, that's adults.
Barely passing for adults, yes.
Young adults.
Use it. That's right.
I think it'd be great.
What's wrong with your physique?
Come on. Everything.
It feels like it'd be more like it'd be fun to draw. You could shade the different flaps.
No.
I am hot.
No, everything.
Where do I put this extra skin?
You're
Maybe over here.
the person. You show up with your mustache and a smile and a
That's
banana,
it.
That's it. And then we roll.
It's an intriguing offer. It really is.
What should I say?
We'll discuss it.
All right, Sarah, we're going to discuss
I think it's got to go through the proper channels.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure it'd be some kind of violation here.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
I think they'd be all for it.
I don't know.
I think this would be great. And you want this.
No,
You've wanted.
Maybe I
RJ,
want
has
this.
he not wanted this for a very long time?
I think what you do today, would you call our celebration after? A celebration of cakes?
Cake festival.
Cake festival.
You take a little slice of that cake from the cake festival,
Yep.
head on down to Brooklyn,
Yeah.
incorporate the cake into
Maybe I put my cannoli on the cake.
There you go.
We're sitting with the Italian thing.
I like it. I like where your head's
Yeah.
at. I love it. This seems like a no-brainer.
Put some mascarpone on that.
There you go. It's a win for everybody.
I think this is a nice idea.
I think it's a great idea.
I think it's a great. Look at Tom Bauer coming through. Who's better than this guy? I don't
nobody.
care if he looks like a serial killer.
It's okay. Can't be judged by looks all the
Gets
time.
the job done.
All right, so
We're having a cake festival.
a cake
You're
festival.
an idiot.
What do you mean?
It's nothing. It's not a cake festival.
Somebody get him away from the cake.
It's a party that has a cake.
Right.
It's like a birthday party. It's not a cake festival. It's a cake at a party.
Listen, you call it a celebration. I call it a cake festival.
There'd be cake. There'd be paying the tail on the donkey.
By the way, it doesn't sound like Drop Madness is going well.
What do you mean?
I guess
It's done.
But I guess the participation was not good. They're talking about ending it.
Why?
Because they just when people weren't that interested.
I got to tell you, RJ, they end it. We're snapping that up immediately.
It feels like Twitter interaction is down these days. I don't know why.
Well, then why didn't we find a way to do it on YouTube then? We're trying to pump the YouTube. Why didn't you put the drops on YouTube?
Little drops on YouTube?
Yeah. Like Drops of God. I watched that. Have you finished that?
Bring all
your Johnson. Drops of God? No.
Mm-mm.
The show about the wine?
No.
Oh, you might like that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Check it out.
I will. It's a doc or it's
it's a real show.
It's a show.
Yeah, 2 seasons. I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Bring it.
RJ, you think they're going to punt on Drop Madness?
No, I don't think they're going to punt.
Okay.
They were upset, though, RJ.
Why? Because they're not getting the interaction that they want?
Great, because they didn't love the interaction.
They move on from Drop Madness, and we are right there to steal.
No, I don't think we take it.
Yeah, absolutely we
No,
do.
we have the show. We're the breeding ground for ideas. We're not stealing people's ideas.
It was his
show
idea.
Right, but every show on the station has some part of our show in it.
Yes.
Yeah, right. So we're not going to take their...
But what? But it was RJ's idea.
No.
It was RJ's baby.
No.
RJ cultivated it.
No,
now
we didn't.
RJ's with us.
No, that was him. RJ, did you cultivate that or was it you and Andrew?
No, it was RJ.
No, it was a team effort.
No, of course he's going to because he's a nice guy.
RJ was...
who walked in one day and said, I have an idea.
If anything, we're bringing back Hostat. That was RJ's baby. Where you vote for the host that you like and the one you don't like.
They won't allow it.
Well,
because it hurts feelings.
Stop being baby.
This is college football. ESPN Radio.
That was your champion. Carlin almost dying on the air.
Yeah.
That won?
Yeah, that won the whole thing.
This is the first time Don hasn't won in how many years?
A long time.
Don usually runs away with this thing.
Don on a Rosenberg with you until 7.
I did the same thing. The problem with that is everyone's done that.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Because you don't bring us back from break.
I could.
not really. So Juan Soto, IL, they figured 2 to 3 weeks. Again, it's such a long season. Give other guys a chance to play.
Well, I think that was the point that we made yesterday.
Is it such a long season? Let's shut him down for a little bit. Get him healthy.
Right, but this is not like, hey, I tweaked it. MRI looks clean, but it's still kind of bothering me a little bit. This is, I thought it wasn't a big deal. MRI shows something, so why even mess around with it?
I think that's the right tact.
Yep.
I mean,
Smart.
you want him back by the end of April.
Well,
you don't want this thing to linger.
Let's also not forget the Mets' history with this stuff. Right? Like, I mean, turning
it's not great.
Well, turning what you don't think is a big deal into a humongous deal. Well, it doesn't look that bad. Now he's missed it. He'll be back in 2 weeks, turns into a month. Oh, by the way, he needs thoracic outlet or something. It's like, come on, man. Like, what are you?
I don't think a calf is going to necessitate.
Well, no, but I mean, just like in
thoracic
general, how
saying,
they what seems like a
benign injury turns into all of a sudden a major deal. Right. And listen, it's cold.
Yep.
Right? So that's got to be something you take into account. And there's really no reason to rush him to play. So I think it's the right move. He's going to miss 2 to 3 weeks. He's already missed, 3 or 4 games? Or he got hurt Thursday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I think it was retroactive to
probably the end of so probably to Friday.
To the 4th, I think.
So the 4th, right.
The 14th.
Right.
Well, he'd be eligible to come off, but I don't even know if that's going to be enough time.
So it probably won't be, and that's fine.
Yeah.
And that's totally fine. I mean, It's not something you hoped would happen, but this is not a catastrophic injury. You shut him down for a little bit, and then by, I don't know, April 20th, somewhere in that range. But
I think especially now. Okay, let me ask you a question here. Okay, in your expert opinion.
Okay.
This is, I think, the height of when you hear calf anything, you think what next? Always.
Achilles.
Right. Like that scares everyone to death.
And it should.
It's like, Aaron's been dealing with some calf stuff in camp. Pop.
Yeah.
Like
Kevin Durant, calf,
every time.
pop. Yeah.
So don't even mess with it. Anything.
Totally agree.
Something popped up on the MRI, shut it down.
Totally agree.
Rest this thing up.
Totally agree.
We're good.
You want him to be healthy. You want him to be 100%, and you want to not have to worry about that moving forward.
Right. Yeah. The expectation is you're going to be a playoff team. You better be a playoff team.
It's 100% the right move. The pitching looks good. It gives Vientos and Benj and Young more opportunity. And I don't even think this is up for debate. It's clearly the right move. You bring him back when he is 100%.
Right.
And if that's 2 weeks, fine. If it's 3 weeks, fine. You're playing the long game here, not the immediate game that you have to have him game in and game out right now.
Right. I mean, you're talking about a guy who last season didn't get off to a great start at all.
Terrible start.
Had a really good, month of June. Team still didn't win, and he was, third in the MVP voting?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's the guy in your lineup.
And he got off to a really good start this year, which is kind of the shame of it.
Right, but he's the guy in your lineup that you're scared of. Right, when you look at the Mets lineup, there's not a lot of guys that you're
Lindor, he's good.
He's good.
Right? He's not good yet, but he's good. Bichette is good and has been much better of late.
But you don't have many guys. You don't have many guys in your lineup that it's like one swing of the bat could change a game.
Well, how many teams have someone like him anyway? How many teams have that? Forget about the Mets.
Well, I mean, the Yankees have them. The Dodgers have them.
Okay.
I mean, there are teams that have them.
I don't think they have them. They have one.
They have one, but they also, like the Yankees, everyone on their team hits home runs.
Yes.
Like, we're not a team that's flood. Like, we don't have a ton of power in our lineup.
No. But all you have to do is tread water.
Right, no, I'm saying, but I just think why you wouldn't mess around with it. Like, how important he's going to be in this lineup.
Massively important.
You beat a San Francisco Giants team that stinks. And that was with Lindor going 0 for 10 in 2 games.
Yeah. And Bichette was better. And not having Soto.
Yeah, right. But Bichette's not a home run guy.
And it's going to be cold. I mean, this week, you
especially
tell me.
Next couple days.
All right. And that's why the Mets care about their fan base. They moved the games up to 4 o'clock today.
Yeah, which is smart.
It's great.
Plus, the players don't want to play that either.
Well, why would you?
You don't.
But having a calf strain and playing in cold weather can't be good.
Right. The whole Mets schedule is ridiculous to begin with.
It's absurd.
It's crazy. Like, you couldn't what are they playing, Arizona now?
Arizona, then the A's.
Right, but you were just in San Francisco. You couldn't have went to Arizona?
Well, they're playing Arizona at home, though.
But why couldn't you have played in Arizona, I'm saying?
When
the weather's garbage like this, why would you just prolong the West Coast?
And then the Dodgers. Get them all done. So instead you come home, and then you go back out to the West Coast. It makes no sense.
It's ridiculous.
It makes absolutely no sense. All right, what does make sense is Buster, and then CMT, and then Mel Kiper.
Ooh.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
This is a lot for you.
It's not a lot for me.
This is a lot for you. Buster, CMT, Kiper. Because what I worry about for you is that you're so long and verbose with Buster, you eat into the CMT. And we have to be timely.
I want to ask a question. How about that?
No. I don't want to ask a question. Just don't ask one of those 47 questions.
Did I embarrass us last week?
No, I thought you were good last week.
Thank you.
All right, be good again. We'll judge you next. Buster Olney, CMT, Mel Kiper. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
25 a month, 5 whole years. Same sweet number in your ears. Check it in a year, check it in 5. This ain't optimum 5, but price is still alive. 25 a month, 5 whole years. Same sweet number in your ears. Get Optimum famously fast fiber internet. Optimum.com/25 for 5. Or call 8884-OPTIMUM. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Hey, it's Alan Hahn. Rings End is your locally owned Benjamin Moore retailer. They're your store for quality with a full line of brilliant and durable Benjamin Moore paints. They're your store for inspiration with thousands of colors and a variety of sheens. And Rings End is your store for expertise with one-on-one advice for contractors and homeowners. Insist on Benjamin Moore paint from Rings End because the gorgeous color you love can't be matched in another brand of paint.
More people trust their hearts to New York Presbyterian than any other hospital in New York. It's because New York Presbyterian has the most experienced cardiovascular doctors, treating a full range of heart conditions, from heart failure to valve repair, with the most advanced treatments. Find a doctor at nyp.org/heart. New York Presbyterian. New York Presbyterian Hospital, based on U.S. News & World Report 2025 to 2026 cardiology, heart, and vascular surgery rankings.
The New York City Department of Correction offers countless career opportunities, from specialized units to leadership roles that support public safety and change lives for the better. It starts with one step: registering for the New York City Correction Officer exam. Earn over $109,000 after just 5.5 years. Benefits on day one, job security, pension at any age after 22 years of service. Go to nyc.gov/joindoc or search Join DOC. One career, many opportunities. Register today to take the test.
It's about time delivery worked on your schedule. Same day, next day, or scheduled in advance. However you plan it, the Home Depot delivers the whole job. From drywall to doors, plumbing to paint, we'll get it there when you need it. Because on the job site, timing is everything. You order, we deliver. It's that easy. The Home Depot Pro. It's about time.
You've said it before. This will only take a second. Just a quick glance. A fast reply. But on the road, seconds don't wait for you. They decide everything. Who stops, who doesn't, who makes it home. So next time your phone lights up, ask yourself, is this distraction worth a ticket or even a life? Put the phone away or pay. Paid for by NHTSA.
This is a special notice to U.S. taxpayers owing $10,000 or more to the IRS. Tax Relief Advocates is urgently notifying taxpayers that tax relief initiatives are now available that may significantly reduce or eliminate what you owe. If you're afraid of an IRS lien, levy, or wage garnishment, don't lose hope. You can now take advantage of these current relief programs to end all collections, reduce the amount you owe, and resolve your tax problem. Even if you have years of unfiled tax returns or are already in a payment plan, you may still qualify for significant relief. Struggling taxpayers can now get relief they need during these hard economic times. A hotline has been established by Tax Relief Advocates for you to call and see what you qualify for. They are A+ rated with the BBB and have over 1,000 5-star reviews. Don't wait. Call 800-575-9087. 800-575-9087. That's 800-575-9087. Or simply visit tra.com.
Join DiPietro and Rothenberg Thursday, April 23rd for a special couch cast of Round 1 of the NFL Draft, presented by Calandra's Bakery. The Jets and Giants have 3 picks in the top 16, and Rick and Dave will react live as the first round unfolds. Let's go! From the big decisions to the big-time drama. Catch it all in this YouTube-only exclusive, and it's all from Calandra's Bakery and your home for football talk. ESPN New York.
Well, this is unbelievable. We got Buster Olney in just a moment. I'm very excited for that. Game Time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, it's Tully time. New first pitch time for the Mets, 4:10. Mets host the Diamondbacks. 7 o'clock, Devils host the Flyers. Then 7:05, Yankees welcome the A's to the stadium. Finally, Bucks visit Barclays to play the Nets at 7:30 p.m. And that's Game Time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. Raymond, what did you say? Is something to say? Oh, we don't have Buster yet? We lost him. We had him, and he vanished.
Buster's gone.
Okay, we'll bring him back. There's a lot to get into with Buster Olney. The Blue Jays.
I got to write my very short questions down.
I don't think you need to.
I got to write them down.
You know what I'll do for you?
No.
Here's what I'll do.
No.
RJ, here's what I'll do. Raymond, here's what I'll do. 20 seconds into his question, I'll start to make noises.
You got a timer?
Yeah, well, yeah. I'll look up when he starts his question. I'm like, 15,
You start making animal noises? Like,
20,
what are you doing here?
But I won't. I'll do it like softly, like the music at the Oscars. I'll be like, dun, dun,
Or like
then,
your alarm clock.
and then get louder and louder.
That's not going to make it better, though.
Of course it would.
No, let's make it worse.
Maybe I'll do like whoop.
No, you do that during my reads.
I vote for animal noises.
Animal noises?
Start low. Then eventually you get to a shrill.
Dip, dip, dip. Makes
Sure, why not?
Make some noises. And by the time you get to like 40 seconds, I'll become like a lion.
You're screaming.
You're an idiot. No, you do it when I'm trying to do reads.
How long do you want?
What do you mean, how long do I want?
How long do you want per question? 20?
No, less.
15?
Yeah.
12.
Be quick.
15.
Boom. Quick.
15. If you're not done with your question by 15 seconds, I'll get involved. Fair?
Yes, fair.
We have Buster. We have the great Buster Olney. Time now for the Buster Olney Report, brought to you by the Parisman firm. Buster, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. Scrambling a little bit with the technology here, getting the picture up and getting everything going. But good to see you guys.
All right, great to see you as well. We're thrilled to have you on the YouTube stream. So let's get to it. Juan Soto, they figure 2 to 3 weeks. Smart move, right? I mean, this is the only move the Mets should have made in this situation.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the Dodgers in recent years sort of set a standard for slow playing their injuries, especially with their key guys, because the whole focus is trying to make sure these guys are okay for later. Look, the other day when you see Soto pull into third base and you could tell he's feeling discomfort and he's saying, well, I think it'll only be a day or two. I was kind of wincing. I'm like, nah, you might want to be a little bit more conservative. That's where the Mets clearly landed. So you sit him down for a few weeks, you get him healthy, you get him back, and we probably won't even remember much of this time in his absence by the end of the year.
Buster, how impressed have you been with the Mets rotation so far?
Extraordinary. I mean, you think about where we were last August and September with these guys. You know, you were looking for that number one. Nolan McLean is promoted to the big leagues because they need a number one. And now you have Freddie Peralta, starting tonight. Clear pedigree, number one. Nolan McLean has become one of the best starting pitchers in baseball. Senga with how he's throwing. You just love the fact that Clay Holmes, just keeps pushing to get better. They refer to it, I remember Jeremy Hefner, the former Mets pitching coach's growth mindset. And the idea that Clay Holmes just keeps getting better and better and better in this job. I mean, it's impressive. So, I mean, this has been the best part of the Mets team, without a doubt.
What do you think about this bullpen? They've been pretty good so far. Are you a fan of what the Mets have cobbled together here in the back end?
Yeah, so far so good, right? I mean, I think they're second in ERA among the 30 teams. You can't get much better than that. You haven't had the April blow up like the Yankees had with Devin Williams last year. It does feel like, as you're watching this team play out and Soto goes down, like the pitching is going to have to be the backbone of their early success.
Buster, have you talked to anyone about Devin Williams? You watch him pitch when he's right, and his stuff is gross. It's like,
Yes.
how could he ever struggle? And then he has what he did with the Yankees. Is there he had a baby? Like, have you heard anything as to why he struggled so much last year?
No, I mean, I know this, and I think we've talked about this, that the perception among the Yankees was that he was not comfortable there, that he's not necessarily, the perception of him within the Yankee clubhouse was that maybe he wasn't just not a guy who trusts easily. He didn't seem comfortable. It says something when he becomes a free agent and the Yankees had their holes in the bullpen. They were like, no, we're done. Now, I think that he, over the course of the year, gained a respect within that group, because it wasn't like he just went bad and then went away. That's what happened with Sonny Gray. I mean, Sonny Gray basically stopped pitching in the middle of the season because he wasn't happy there. Devin Williams kept on coming back and the losing job, coming back, losing his job. And you are right about that changeup that he has, the airbender. I mean, it probably, if we talk to pitching ninja Rob Friedman, he'd probably have it among his top 10 pitches in baseball, because that's great, that crazy spin rate and the way the ball moves.
How long do you roll with Carson Bench here? I don't think he looks overwhelmed, and he's had a lot of hard hit balls, but the results are just not there. Is it, if you're winning games, you can tolerate it? Like, what's the game plan, do you think, with him?
I think a lot of it is what they see in him in the dugout between at bats, right? What they see with him in the clubhouse. They went into spring training. I got to say, we've seen some other guys, other top prospects like Kevin McGonigal, the Detroit Tigers. that the Tigers knew that he probably was going to be on the team because they thought he was ready. The Mets went into spring training, I think, with Carson Bench, kind of 50-50. Like, we don't know. We don't know if he's going to be ready. And then he went out and had a great spring, and they felt like he earned the job, and they couldn't send him back down to the minor leagues. So I think it's always been in the back of their heads that, look, if it doesn't go well early, we can send him back, give him a refresher, get his confidence back. And that's where Rick, I mean, you're going to know a lot more about this than I ever would. But there are, you can tell with players sometimes, are they shrinking? Are they kind of going, are they, when the game is over, are they just sort of hiding, not only from the media maybe, but a little bit from the other players? I don't know where they are with Carson in that regard, but that probably will inform a lot of their decisions because it'll speak to his confidence versus what the results are.
Buster only joins us here on the show. Buster, how important has Mark Vientos kind of reestablishing himself early on in the season for the Mets?
Yeah, because let's face it, after last year, it felt like coming into this year, and as they made their plans, trading for Luis Robert, taking a look at Benj, signing Jorge Polanco, sort of hanging on to Brett Beatty. What did that tell you? Signing Bo Bichette. What did that tell you? Like they were not all in. It felt like at the end of that great NLCS in 2024 with Vientos, that they were ready to, hey, this guy's a superstar. He's going to take off. He's going to be the cleanup hitter. And then last year it was just such a dud for him. So look, to me, it's a case of a player. This is such a big year for him in reestablishing himself within that organization, especially since he doesn't have a natural position. Like, he's got to hit. He's got to hit. That's going to be his weapon to stay on this team.
Buster Olney with us here in his weekly spot on ESPN New York. Let's flip over to the Yankees. Give us a little injury update. Volpe, Rodon, Cole, where are we with these three?
Yeah, so Anthony Volpe looks like he's going to be back sometime in mid-May. So we're still a little bit more than a month away. He's hitting off live pitching right now. But let's face it, with the way that Caballero's playing, he's not lighting up the board, right? He's not grabbing the job and taking it and running away with it. So I think the Yankees, are kind of looking forward to getting Volpe back and then seeing what they have there. Carlos Rodon with that hamstring thing that he felt last week, that probably set him back a couple of weeks. So we might be looking more to the latter half of May before he comes back. And Garrett Cole still, he's on track to come back sometime in early June. And man, if they can keep their current group healthy, there are going to be some tough decisions for the Yankees about who gets bumped to the bullpen, because right now they're just stacked, especially with the emergence of Cam Schlittler. And I know they are feeling more and more confident in being able to rely on Will Warren.
Buster, so you have Judge, obviously. Bellinger, you brought him back. And then Stan looks as healthy as he's looked. I mean, he's stealing bases, which is a huge positive. We went from I can't open up a bag of chips to all of a sudden he's stealing bases. So that's a great sign. But Ben Rice, I mean, he had a good season last year. Was trying to figure out where he plays defensively. But, I mean, his bat is crucial to this lineup.
It really is, because it adds the depth, right? You drop that hitter in behind Bellinger and Judge, and it pushes Stanton even further down, and it just lengthens out that lineup. And look, they don't think he's going to be like a complimentary player. They think he's going to be a star in Yankee Stadium because of his command of the strike zone and his power. And I don't know if you guys have had a chance to talk to him, but there's something about Ben Rice when you have a conversation with him. I mean, he really, and I'm sure Rick, you probably know, he's, got that hockey background. And he's got that sort of mentality, like he is a grinder. Paul Goldschmidt told me in the spring when I saw them, like Ben Rice was just eating up all of the instruction last year when it came to first base. Like he was out there like, let's go. I got to get better at this. I know I'm not good at this. So on a daily basis, he was preparing at catcher, preparing at first base. The other players love this guy. And the Yankees are, really excited about this. And think about this, okay? These Cam Schlittler and Ben Rice grew up in towns that are 35 miles apart. And the scout who was responsible for those two guys, Matt Hyde, he's earned his paycheck with the Yankees, finding these two guys.
Buster, Toronto, really bad start. Boston, I think they have the worst record in baseball right now. Pete Alonso's not hitting, and Baltimore doesn't look very good. Tampa, much of the same. You hate to say it 2 weeks into the season, but I mean, Could you see the Yankees just running away and hiding in this division?
Yes. Partly because the Yankees, I mean, we've been talking about the last couple weeks, they look so good, but also because of some of those issues that you're talking about. Like, it's not just a case of Toronto not playing well. They are getting decimated by injuries to the point that someone up there texted me yesterday, after Max Scherzer had to come out of the game after 2 innings with his forearm tendonitis. He texted, "We're cursed," right? And it was because you think about everything that they've suffered since the beginning of camp. Shane Bieber to the injured list because of some lingering issue with the Tommy John surgery that they had. With Cody Ponce last week going down with a knee injury. Jose Barrios going down. Treyas Savage has a shoulder issue. Then on Friday, Alejandro Kirk, their all-star catcher, he gets dinged with a foul tip in his thumb. And catchers are so tough. And he just stood up and walked off the field because it had dislocated. It had fractured. He's having surgery. He's going to be out weeks. It's weird to say this in mid-April, but they're playing for their season right now. Like this is the grind it out. We have to get through this, hold our own 500 record to get through right now. And the Red Sox aren't playing very well. They didn't play well at the beginning of last year. They came back and they wanted making the playoffs, but they're digging a hole for themselves for sure.
Right, Buster. But there was so much excitement, right? They added to the rotation, and now they want the team to be sold.
Right. The fans are chanting that. And look, within the sport, it's always fun when a move or a signing is made. I have not seen as much immediate second guessing over a particular deal since I'm trying to think back, maybe Miguel Cabrera's huge contract with the Tigers with this Ranger Suarez contract, $130 million for a guy in this era who averages about 90 miles per hour. And he has struggled early on. And I've been talking with executives about this. With the new ABS challenge system, it forces pitchers who don't throw hard to get hitters out in the strike zone more than in the past. In other words, those touch and feel guys who can expand the zone with the umpire during the course of a game, those days might be gone, right? And Ranger Suarez is one of those guys who needs to rely on a bit of an expanded zone, hitters chasing stuff. He has looked really rough in these first starts. And you think about it, some of the choices they made to get to this point, they made a trade with Milwaukee. They traded a starting pitcher over there. I mean, it has not been a good winter with the early results for Craig Breslow, no question.
Why didn't they what happened? I don't know what happened, but why Bregman not back? I mean,
there was a huge difference in money. Like that, what happened in those negotiations, and yes, the Red Sox wanted him back, but at one point, Scott Boras, their agent, Bregman's agent, told them, look, we have another team on the hook. Like there's another team out there, and the Red Sox thought he was bluffing. And so they held their offer at about $118 million. And it wound up, their offer was just blown out of the water by the Chicago Cubs, a team that Breslow used to work for. And I'm not sure why you guys are laughing at each other, but it looks like you're spitting up your
I'll tell you why. It's nothing to do with you. I don't know if you noticed Rick's question, why Bregman not back? That's how
Buster, because he has me so nervous about asking long questions that I could feel myself asking, getting into a long question.
Why?
And I just cut it short, and I sounded like Yoda.
Buster, why Bregman not back?
I think I might bring a stopwatch next week, right?
I've been
quick.
quick.
The pressure if I sit here like this.
He wanted to bring a buzzer before you came on. He goes, "How many seconds do you want?" I was like, "I don't need seconds." He goes, "When you start getting a little bit long, I'll start tapping.
I'll start tapping it and yelping a little bit because you know what he has. He has a tendency just to go on and on, Buster.
Well, I mean, you are you going to replay the question this week or no?
Oh, we're not. Again.
I mean, I know you love it. We certainly could. Could.
I'm surprised I didn't name every Yankee that played before this Yankees.
It was great. He was Bob Musial and Tony Lazzari. I'm surprised he didn't get into everybody.
Yeah. I appreciate you for owning that one. Has Dave owned a similar mistake in the same way?
I own all my mistakes.
Yeah,
I make mistakes all the time.
Right.
I know you look at me as like the perfect host, Buster, but that's not the case.
No. Buster, Buster, so you're a big football fan. So we have the whole Dexter Lawrence thing where he's asking for a trade. So Dave had a declarative statement that if they're going to trade him, they should probably do it before the draft.
Absolutely. See, he doesn't even understand why that's funny.
Because when would you trade him, after the draft?
You could trade him after the draft.
For what?
I want to trade him before the draft. See, he doesn't even appreciate that.
He's got to worry about his own team. Okay, he's got Kyler Murray now to worry about.
Do you have the audio?
Right.
Why
yeah,
Bregman
you're right about that. I would say we all make mistakes. I've been thinking back, watching Schlittler dominate early this season. To the stupidest question I ever asked in game was Alex Cora. Schlittler's throwing 100 to 101 miles per hour last year in that playoff game against the Red Sox. And I go up to Alex Cora in the middle of the game and I ask him, so what adjustments would you like your hitters to make? And I'm thinking to myself, as it coming out of my mouth, and I'm seeing Alex's expression, like what a stupid question that was. So we all have those moments.
Yeah. We do, and we own them. And on this show, we have fun with it, and we laugh about it, Buster. Yeah.
What else can you do?
That's what we have to do.
Okay, here's my problem with this whole thing now.
Okay.
Now, in the history of us doing the show together, I have 2 forever drops now that are because of Buster's interviews that I will never get rid of. Because this one's going to sound even worse when it comes when we replay that. It's going to sound way worse.
Don't worry, RJ's working on it. He's going to have that in just a moment. Buster, do you think that maybe because you're a big star in the industry, and a big personality, you think it's apparent that you get the best of Rick in these interviews?
No, I just assume it's early. When I filled in on Mike and Mike back in the day, I remember my questions in the first hour were not always the most artful. Right. So it has to be coffee related. And during one of the questions today, Rick, you were eating something. It looked like an energy bar. So you're taking in something.
Oh, no.
Like you're getting fueled up as we go early.
Trying.
So I get it.
Listen, it's heavy lifting, Buster. I got to carry this guy for 4 hours every day.
And I'm a hack. Just to reflect on the question that was asked earlier, I do have it. Buster, here's the wordsmith that is Rick DiPietro.
What happened? I don't know what happened. But why Bregman not back? I told you it's worse. I told you I was going to get into a longer question. I was like, I got to cut this now. Got to cut it.
And you won't use adverbs or adjectives or anything. I'm just every word. It's like you had to pay for the word.
But you heard the conflict. Like, I don't know why he's back. Why is he back? Why Bregman not back?
Why Bregman not back, Buster?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Buster,
I need to get a copy of that drop for the sake of equal time. I need to get a copy of that stupid question to Cora for my folks at ESPN.
You're the best.
He is the best.
You really are. I hope you know how we feel about you. We love you.
Oh, love you guys too. And yeah, we got it. I think that sometime in the next 2 weeks we're going to get more of the baseball schedule laid out, and we're going to have that lunch.
All right, we can't wait. We're excited by that. And again, if we leave you with nothing else, we'll leave you with this.
What happened? I don't know what happened. But why Bregman not back?
There you go. Thanks, so Buster.
Thanks, guys.
So bad.
So bad, so good.
So bad.
That was the Buster Olney report brought to you by the Parisman Firm. If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, call the Parisman Firm right now at 718-WORKERS and get the justice that you deserve. The Parisman Firm, where your case is their cause. That was so good. That was, and he's so good too.
I wanted to take it and just put it right back in my mouth.
Did you? The second it had you
could hear it. This was my free refills.
Yeah.
Like you could hear me getting myself into a mental pretzel.
Why Bregman not back?
I had a conversation with myself before, and then I was like, I gotta shut this thing down.
Well, listen, you were looking for the polar opposite of the 47. And that's it right there.
Just cut out words.
That happened.
Forget English.
The 47-second question allowed that to live.
Yes.
Right? That was birthed out of the 47-second question.
Let me hear that one more time, please.
I got it.
What happened? I don't know what happened, but why Bregman not back? I answered my own question.
But how about the what happened? Like even the beginning.
What happened? I don't know what happened, but why Bregman not back?
That's Mark Cody stuff right there.
What happened? I don't know what happened. Why Bregman not back?
Some have said I should teach a course in this.
Some would be yeah, that's good.
It's either that or pose nude for artists.
I could teach a class in the nude.
There's something.
Why Bregman not back?
Why?
I don't know.
Why Bregman not back? You're like Antonio's finally getting like a mastery of the English language. RJ, if he tonight he's like, Daddy, why Bregman not back? You'd be like, Antonio, no, that's not how we speak this language.
It's a good question. Why Bregman not back?
When I looked over,
was he dying?
RJ was hysterical.
I wish his microphone was on because I love his laugh is my favorite.
See, you don't see it often though because Rick he played in huge arenas in front of thousands of people. You're in his head right now. You're in his head.
He's
I'm not the one that asks 47-second questions. Buster mentions it every time
but you
he
haven't
joins
let
us.
it die. It's live. It's alive still. Like this is like Ted Williams' head.
It's like caveman speak.
Oh, you relax, okay, motherland? Relax, all right?
At least I was using verbs. Spain. First game in the motherland.
That's not so good either.
That's not so great either.
It's not great.
What happened? I don't know what happened. But why Bregman not back?
What happened?
What happened here?
What happened? I don't know what happened. Why Bregman not back? That could go on a shirt.
You know what? Maybe.
Why Bregman not back?
Maybe I sit out on Tuesdays.
You think you can't handle the bus interview?
Maybe I run to Starbucks for myself. Spit coffee all over myself.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's not a great moment for me. That's fine, though. You can't see it.
Bauer. Call Bauer.
Why Bauer not back?
Why Bauer not back?
Oh, here's another thing.
What?
So, we talked about this earlier.
You know we got Mel in 10 minutes.
I don't care. We talked about this earlier.
Yeah.
Where you wanted to get Drop Madness back.
Yeah.
Because it was RJ's baby or
RJ's
whatever.
baby, yeah.
He cultivated it. So I said to you, what? So it seems like a lot of these shows start stealing our
Stealing
stuff.
from us, yes.
Did you see what the Orlovsky bet is? With the Bussin' with the Boys?
No.
I saw. I saw.
That's crap.
Shefty tweeted it.
That's crap.
It's our bet.
It's a dangler.
Are you serious?
It's a dangler.
Orlovsky's going to wear a dangler.
How do they live with themselves? No,
come on.
How do they? At a minimum, wouldn't you say we got this from DiPietro and Rothenberg?
That can't be an original idea.
No, which would be fine. We stole it from them.
I mean, I'd be.
We brought it.
But hey, listen. To your credit,
Yeah.
it's not even a real dangler. It's like a clip-on. So it's not even.
Oh, there's no ear piercing?
It's their ear piercing.
That's not even a bet then. That's nothing.
Yeah.
Got to go through the punishment of the ear piercing, the inflammation, potential infection. That's living.
The punishment.
Yeah. You're listening to DiPietro and Rothenberg on WHSQ, WCBS FM HD2 in New York.
Dan, why ear not pierced?
Yeah. Why ear not pierced?
It's for a month. He's got a month on every show.
Wear this fake
thing?
For
a month.
What's the bet?
The bet is for the game last night. Luan's Michigan. He's UConn.
Oh, okay.
So because Michigan won, he's got for
There's
a month now.
No point spread involved?
No, it's just a win.
That's a terrible bet for him.
See,
I will say this: the nice caveat is, I think yes, if he takes it, if
he misses one,
he has to start over.
Yep.
What if he doesn't wear it during any
TV,
appearance?
Yes,
he's got to start fresh.
Yep.
Every single time.
Every single time.
What
happened? I don't know what happened. But why Bregman not back? RJ, take it off the screen, please.
RJ, don't ever touch it.
He's doing irreparable damage to my self-esteem.
RJ, you can never touch that drop ever.
I got to tell you that normally I believe in the world of happenstance and coincidence. Someone putting a dangler on the line is just,
So I'm talking about.
It's thievery.
It's not possible.
No,
it's not possible. That would be a payoff to a bet. Otherwise, that two different people.
You know what we should do?
What?
Here's what we should do. Because I think our hours would be a lot better. We stop doing this, and we just create for other shows.
Like a content creating kind of company?
Right.
Yeah.
We'd be consultants, basically.
We consult.
Listen,
we would do well.
Whoever's out there that worked the pipeline to get that info to them, thank you. Thank you. Somebody's listening.
Yeah, but they should at least give us the homage of we got this from DiPietro and Rothenberg. You don't think?
We should celebrate this today at our cake festival. We should bring this
Listen,
up.
Those
we
guys
do have a festival.
Those guys do some stuff with Greeny and Get Up. There's a place here. We're just,
We've welcomed them onto the show before.
Yeah.
Everyone's welcome. Carlin just walks in. I just saw his naked nipple again. He pulls his shirt up every time.
That's a Drop Madness champ to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. He owns everything.
The parade's still
I got to tell you, if Drop Madness were to wind up on this show, that's at worst a 2 seed.
What happened? I don't know what happened. But why Bregman not back?
Excuse me, this is college football on ESPN Radio. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Do you think anyone listening thought to themselves, a man is dying?
Yeah. By his size. You never know.
Right.
Could have been a medical episode.
The best part is from the production side of it. They don't know what to do. Play the music. Cover this up.
Yeah. That was terrible.
What can you do?
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do at that point.
As a man dies, we have at least our outro.
Yeah.
Can you get this read before you go?
Hey, I know you couldn't read on the way out. Come back in. I need a progressive.
RJ, we have Mel in like 8 minutes,
yeah,
right?
I know. We got to hustle.
Okay. You ready?
Yep.
Let's go.
I'm servicing 3 times as many people as he's able to get to.
Not everyone can afford to take off work and pay whatever it costs to get a foursome.
Or to trash.
Let the wild rumpus begin.
That
Want a meat stick?
Is the question.
Alrighty, off and running. So you guys with Buster laid out why things are looking up for the Yankees. They are 7-2. They look good. But
they look better than good. They look great.
But there are some major pitfalls so far, of which they've gotten very little production. I'm going to lay out 3 of them, and you guys cuddle, marry, trash. Which of them are the biggest concern?
Look at you taking the negative. I mean, you're 7-2. You're rolling along. Your starting pitching looks unbelievable, and you're going to say
well, it's not a negative view as a whole. I actually wonder, we're not there yet, but did we underrate what this team is capable of in terms of winning the whole thing?
Okay, go ahead.
But that's for a different day. We're not there yet. But that's what's percolating. So, which position on the Yankees concerns you the most?
Mm-hmm.
Would it be shortstop? Would it be third base? Or would it be the catcher position?
I'm going to marry third base. I defensively fine. I don't love Ryan McMahon at all.
Right, but that's more of a platoon at third base anyway, though.
Yeah, but I don't love either guy. I'm going to cuddle. So I'm marrying the one I trust the least. So I'm marrying third. I'm going to cuddle short. I'm going to trash the catcher position.
Who? Oh, what's this guy's name up here?
Who's this? Seth Greenberg?
No, the one on the left.
God.
He looks like he got his makeup. Then remember when Kramer was smoking pipes?
What? And they said he looked like an old catcher's mitt?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a tough makeup situation.
I don't think he looks that bad.
Come on.
Go ahead. Come on. Time is of the
I will marry. I'll trash the catcher. I'll marry the shortstop. I will cuddle the third base. Because at least at third base you get an elite level defense.
Real quick.
You are.
When Volpe returns,
he's going to get the job
every day.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I think you've
Caballero's
seen Caballero is a good platoon pinch runner.
Yep.
Yes, kind of guy. He is an
Versatility.
everyday shortstop.
All right, so here's where I think we'll get interesting. And if Ray's up to it, I would like him to play with this one as well.
This is football related.
No. So if the standings were frozen today and we played it through chalk, cuddle, marry, trash, how far you would have the Knicks advancing?
Oh, I mean, he's gonna marry NBA Finals.
Would it be the
No, he's not.
Second round, losing to the Celtics? Would it be the Eastern Conference Finals, losing to the Pistons? Or would it be they make it all the way to the NBA Finals? Make it out of the East. Not necessarily win, but make it out of the East.
We understand.
I'll trash the NBA Finals.
I'm letting you think. I'm trying to buy you a second.
I'll trash the NBA Finals. I will cuddle the Eastern Conference Finals. I'll marry second round of the Celtics.
Oh.
I agree across the board.
Yeah.
Second round is where I think they most likely bow out. Eastern Conference Finals.
I think if they get past the Celtics in the second round, I like their chances to get the NBA Finals.
Did you cuddle NBA Finals?
No.
Then? Yeah, no.
Same as you.
Right.
Same as you.
So
you copied my answer,
Raymond.
I didn't copy it. I think it's the right answer.
It's an opinion. It's an opinion, really.
I think Thursday is going to tell you a lot. We'll see.
Really?
Yeah. It's one more matchup between the two teams. The Celtics still have.
So Knicks win on Thursday, and you feel differently going into the postseason.
No. The Celtics still have it out for the Knicks, and they want to embarrass them, right? Well, I guess Thursday would go a long way. Haha, you're no chance of getting the 2 seed, right? You would think that Boston would come out fired up for that matchup, right?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I mean, what does Boston have to play for?
Well, the 2 seed is still technically up for grabs,
come on.
Especially if somehow Charlotte beats them.
Come on.
Okay, fine. For disregard everything I said, then.
I'm regarding it, Ray, because you're participating. Let me hear your answer.
So I don't know why we're so scared of Boston. I think the Knicks are capable of beating them.
Sure.
To marry that their fate is in the second round, I won't marry that. I'll marry here just for your sake. I'll marry just because they've had trouble with Detroit this year. I'll marry them losing in the Eastern Conference.
So you think
Finals.
they're going to get by Boston and lose to Detroit?
Why are you so scared of Boston?
I don't think it's scared of Boston.
Let me count the ways.
You're playing the D and Queens thing. Like you don't believe what happened yet last year holds up.
Right.
You don't believe
I think
it
just speaks to. But I think what you saw this season just speaks to how good Boston actually is.
I mean, best two players on the court.
Boston is a damn good team.
Right, but if Jalen Brunson missed as much time as Jason Tatum missed, what do you think the Knicks would be this season? They wouldn't be the 2 seed.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Okay, but that speaks to how well they're coached and how well they're built that they lose their best. I mean, 1B, 1A, whatever you want to call it. I still think Boston is very much that team that's going to live by the 3 and die by the 3. We'll see.
Listen, kudos to them for playing very well this year and exceeding all expectations.
You talk so down about that whenever you talk.
I'm not talking down on them. They're the 2 right now. Right. They're probably going to finish as the 2 seed. So give them all the credit. I don't know why the attitude is, well, the Knicks didn't really deserve to beat them last year all of a sudden, when they did, because by the time Jason Tatum went down, that game was over. That game was over, and they were going to win that series.
In games 1 and 2 from down 20. That's very fortunate.
By the time Jason Tatum went down, they were winning that third game, and they were going to win that
but
series.
do you feel like we would, if we didn't lose, if it wasn't for that the worst bounce maybe in the history of the Knicks franchise in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals, if that doesn't happen and we win that game, do we win the series?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how Celtics fans feel.
Of course.
Can you blame them?
And it should be.
Okay, but that was already at the end of Game 5. They had lost the third game by that point.
Forget it.
We're talking about the first 2 games. They had 20-point leads.
Do you expect
if
that were to happen again this year?
The series is over.
Okay,
if that happens again this year.
I'm not pointing to a single play and saying, if the ball bounced this way, they don't. I'm not pointing to a single play.
Just go ahead. It's like taking your head and running right into the wall. This is like a Cam Scatterbo special is what this is.
But maybe I'm just not seeing it. Maybe I'm just not understanding.
No. You don't think the Knicks got very fortunate to win games 1 and 2 last year?
I'm not going to sit here and say that the Knicks didn't somehow deserve to advance past that series, because that seems to be the tack that you're taking. You sound
What's wrong with saying
like D and Queens right now?
What's wrong with saying the Knicks got fortunate to win that series?
I'm not saying that the Knicks aren't fortunate to win the series. I'm just saying that there's a difference between fortunate and lucky. And the implication for you is like, they're lucky to advance.
Lucky.
And a lot of it, Tatum got hurt. That's it.
Continue along, RJ, please.
It's a nice question.
Shave him bald in a second.
Oh, boy. Alrighty, so moving along. Good enough, Mel.
I just shaved something bald.
Well, we're going to have Mel in a couple
Good
minutes. Dexter Lawrence wants to trade. Jordan Ronan said that he believes the Giants might be able to get a 1 for him.
RJ, is that before or after the draft?
I think it's before. Cuddleman Trash.
Hang on, before we move on.
Yeah. Shut his screen off.
I'm sorry.
What happened? I don't know what happened. But why Bregman not back?
Why Bregman not back?
That's a nice short question.
It's a really well
right to the point.
Well crafted question.
Who needs all these extra words?
Not
I don't
you.
need adverbs.
That's right.
Cuddleman Trash. How you would handle the situation if you were the Giants? Would you trade Dexter if a late one were on the table? Would you outright refuse to listen to his trade request? Or would you give him the money he's looking for? Or close to, shall I say?
There's one clear trash.
I'm gonna pay the man his money. I'm gonna marry that. He deserves it. When healthy and right, he's arguably the best, if not the best, top 3.
It's not a crazy amount of money either, with how much money they're going to free up after the season is over.
I'm going to trade him for a 1. I'm not listen.
What is he, Gettleman? You look like Gettleman. Maybe that's why he asked the question.
That's not. Hang on a moment, if you would.
What happened? I don't know what happened, but why Bregman not back?
Yeah, go ahead. Every time you're nasty to me, I'm going to play.
I was going to agree with your answer too.
Well, because it's the only answer.
I agree with your answer.
Thank you.
And finally, today is what is it, Dave? What's the moniker for
It's a cake festival.
It's a cake festival.
Yeah, cake festival.
I don't think John needs any cake. John's getting a little thicker on the neck.
Oh, okay.
You think? I think John looks good.
John looks nice today.
That was nice.
I think John might be in a mood though. His face.
I'll slap his mood right out of him.
Very angry, sleepy, something. Go ahead.
So, anyways, looked up the 3 most popular and most purchased cakes.
Oh,
Cut my trash.
Did some research here.
Your favorite of the 3?
Carvel cake.
Would it be?
That's
No,
an
not
ice cream
Braves.
cake.
Oh.
Would it be the standard run-of-the-mill vanilla cake?
Mm.
Would it be the chocolate? Or would it be the ice cream cake?
I'm marrying the ice cream cake.
Of course you are.
All day, every day.
Of course you are.
I'll cuddle the chocolate cake. I'll trash the vanilla cake.
And I'll agree across the board. The only debate was whether vanilla or chocolate was
Fudgy the Well is a cake.
Was cuddled or trash.
Right.
Ice cream cake, come on. Ice cream, it's
I prefer
timeless.
I would actually
with the crunchies.
I would
timeless.
Go, if you gave me carrot cake as an option. I'd go carrot cake.
I like carrot cake
over
too.
Chocolate and
You don't think it'll be
vanilla.
a pie situation, right? It couldn't be like an apple pie.
Well, what are you gonna do with the apple pie?
What do you mean?
I don't think you can be trusted with an apple pie.
Really?
What happened? I don't know what happened, but why Bregman not back? It's your fault.
I'm not having any of this cake.
You know what? It's your fault because that would never happened had you not done what you did with the 47-second question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've kept that alive to the point where now I can't function properly.
We got Mel on the line. You ready to play the game with him?
Who knows?
And ask your appropriate questions?
But we'll see.
Mel Kiper Jr. Mel, we're getting close. How are you?
I'm good, guys. How you been?
Great. Just great. We're 2 weeks from Thursday. We're very, very excited. So I think this is in your wheelhouse. Walk me through, if the Giants were to make Dexter Lawrence available, what on the open market you think he could bring in return?
It's an Adam Schefter question. I'd have to ask Adam about that. I have no club that's been I haven't even thought about what Dexter Lawrence will bring on the open market. I'm sure Adam's answered that question somewhere, somehow along the way.
This is not a bad question.
It is a bad question.
No, it's not.
He just told you it wasn't a question for him.
It's a bad question for me because I have
right.
clue what
You're supposed to
he's
know
going
this
to bring
guy.
on the open market.
All right.
Yeah, the defensive tackle spot this year in this draft is not that strong. Right now, there's not a guaranteed first-round defensive tackle. So if you look at Dexter and you say, okay, against this group, he's worth a first-round pick. But, again, these guys, we have to see how it shakes down. I think Peter Woods has a chance from Clemson. I think Caden McDonald has a chance. Kristen Miller has a chance, but they're not guarantees. Matt Miller, Jordan Reed, Field Yates, and I did a super teams draft yesterday. None of us ended up with a defensive tackle.
I watched that, Mel.
Oh, you did?
I watched you on TV. I watched that. Yeah, it was great.
Okay, yeah, so we didn't end up picking a defensive tackle. So that tells you about the second-round defensive tackles. And there's some depth. I mean, Dominique Orange from Iowa State's probably more in the second, third-round range. Would be a big guy to fit in that defensive tackle spot. But there's really not, like you say, not that lock first-rounder at that defensive tackle position, which makes Dexter Lawrence, when you talk about, teams looking, there's a lot of teams that need a defensive tackle of his caliber, would say, hey, we're not going to find anybody in this draft. It just falls that way this year. Like I said, that defensive tackle position doesn't have anybody even close to being the top 15 pick, let alone a lock first rounder.
All right, so let me ask a better question then, because you're a football guy. Dexter Lawrence wants to be paid. They couldn't stop the run last year. This is a team now with John Harbaugh that expects to win, right? I mean, they're looking to win. Dave thinks they're going, 8 or 9 wins and this steady progression to a Super Bowl in the next 5 years. Like, does it make any sense not to pay him and try to trade him if you're trying to win now?
Well, it depends on what you want, how you set up your defensive structure, how you feel about this group. If you feel there's a kid that can come in, like I'll give you an example, Caden McDonald. If you can get him in the early second round, a massive, mountainous defensive tackle who will stop the run and will be a guy who can get you some penetration. It may not get you many sacks. At 3 last year at Ohio State. It was his first year as a starter. He's still young and really developing as a football player. And he showed great promise. I mean, he is a guy who plays hard, doesn't take any plays off, hustles down the line. Like I say, he's got a chance to be a heck of a player in the NFL. So Caden McDonald, you put him in the middle of that defensive front, you got a guy who will really be one of the better run-stuffing defensive tackles in the league in a few years. So to me, you can find guys with that early second-round pick, like McDonald, that would make a lot of sense if, in fact, there was a trade involving Dexter Lawrence.
All right, so I think these are the questions you're going to just be asked ad nauseum as we get closer to the draft. Jets 2, Bailey Reese, as we sit here right now.
It's up in the air. Everybody goes back and forth on that. I know I have. Everybody has. We did our drafts. The field has had, Reese is in. Bailey's been in there with him. Then we see others having Reese. I haven't seen any other names. I've heard some people talk about Sonny Styles from Ohio State. If you're going to debate Arvell Reese, wouldn't you think Sonny Styles would have to be in that discussion? I mean, he outproduced Reese this year at Ohio State. He's an off-ball linebacker who can also learn to be an edge guy, as Reese will have to do. As he admitted, I got to learn how to rush the passer. He tested out better athletically. Sonny Styles is a rare talent. He's a freakish talent who was a former safety, can play anywhere on the field and do so many things for you. So if you're going to think about Arvell Reese at 2, why wouldn't you think about his former teammate, Sonny Styles? So I haven't heard that name too much. I heard it mentioned a little bit. But the Bailey Reese debate, and like I said, I think you have to throw Sonny Styles into that as well.
Mel, the Jeremiah Love conversation with the Giants doesn't seem to be going away. Now, there's some that think he'll go 4, but if he's sitting there at 5, do you really realistically think that's something the Giants would do?
Have to. I mean, he's the best player in the draft or second best player in the draft on most accounts. I mean, I have him 2. While some people have him 1. I can see that. He's dynamic. He's a difference-making back and a receiver, too. So he's not just a running back, which I keep trying to stress to people. You can put him slot wide, and he can be a receiver for you in that if you have Scattaboo, you got Tracy, you got other guys. You can utilize him with them. I mean, he's just not if he was just a running back, I wouldn't have him anywhere near the first, second pick in this draft. So he is a tremendous football player. Didn't have a fumble in his career. Had runs of over 25, 30 yards on a regular basis. I mean, this kid is, like I say, he's a a scoreboard changer. He's a fear factor player. So if you're the Giants at 5, Tennessee at 4. Now, Adam Schefter had told me and told Field and others that when I did the mock, that you're wrong, Mel. He's not going to Tennessee at 4. I can just tell you, he is not going to Tennessee at 4. Now, others have. I think Peter Schrager came out this morning. I'll have to check to see if Peter, we're going to be talking about Peter's mock. I can tell you right now, he has Tennessee taking Jeremiah Love at 4. He has the Giants taking C.C. Maui-Noa at 5. He has the Jets in this mock taking David Bailey, I believe. Let me just make sure I'm correct on that.
Yep.
I believe he has David Bailey going to the Jets over Arrell Reese, who he says it'll be either one of those two. So, you're talking about Love being gone to Tennessee, where Adam Schefter says he won't go to Tennessee. So that means if he's there at 5, C.C. Maui-Noa, right tackle, guard, or do you take Jeremiah Love? I mean, he has Maui-Noa going there, but Love would be the guy. If you're getting the best player or second best player in the draft at 5, that's what you want. You don't want to get the 8th, 9th, 10th best player, and I believe that's where Maui-Noa is. So I think Love would make more sense if you want to say, okay, I'm picking 5. I think I got somebody at 3, 4, 5 on my board. Love is that guy. Love would be that type of player.
How realistic, because this is what fans always want. Well, you just trade back and you get some extra picks and you still get a really good player. How realistic in this draft is that for a team like the Giants?
At 5, I asked people about that when I talked to them. They said that to get into 5, teams don't like to do that. They'll get into just inside the top 10, but not top 5 necessarily. So that trade is tough to pull off. If you're sitting at 5 and you see the best player on your board there, would you trade down? And when he's a running back, you got Scatterboo coming off the injury. You got good backs. You got solid players there. Can Scatterboo stay healthy with his style? We can debate that. I mean, it's like the same case when Bijan was drafted in Atlanta. They had Tyler Algier, who was a good solid back, but he wasn't a great back. And they went for the great back, and they hit it with Bijan Robinson, as we knew he would be a great back. We know Jeremiah Love is going to be a heck of a back. So these backs that have gone early we haven't had a bust in the top 5 since Trent Richardson to Cleveland. So that was a long time ago. These running backs that have gone early have done really well in the draft. So to me, if you take Love, you know what you're getting. You're getting, like I say, a guy who can help you in so many ways and be such an asset to that offense and such a help to Jackson Dart moving forward and trying to become one of the better quarterbacks in this league. When you got a back like Love next to him and you put him in that offense, like I said, and you can utilize him in so many ways, and he's so dependable and reliable. He said the kid didn't fumble the football. So, he is just a tremendous talent. I don't know how – I mean, I'm the one started this no running back in the first round stuff like 25 years ago, if you guys remember. And I said this about Love. He's much more than a running back. If he were just that, like I said, I wouldn't be sitting here talking about that he should be a pick somewhere in that top grouping.
Mel Kiper joins us here in the show. Mel, this is our first foray into John Harbaugh. You're a Baltimore Ravens fan. So if Jeremiah Love does go 4, like Schrager has it mocked up, could you see them? Because all we've really heard from a lot of this stuff is defensive player. And like it was, Sonny Styles or Caleb Downs. Could you see him or his philosophies, going with an offensive lineman at 5?
John likes to build in the trenches. You saw what happened with Jim Harbaugh. It was his first pick. Remember, Joe Alt went there when a lot of people thought it was going to be an offensive skill player. He went with the tackle. He went in the trenches. He's old school. So I think people are thinking that John Harbaugh, like Jim Harbaugh, is going to build that way. And that makes sense if you go by that. But you say, is C.C. Maui-Noa the 5th best player in this draft or worthy of the 5th pick overall? When you have him going 8, you have him going 10, people thought 3. I thought that was too rich. I've said that all along. 3 to me to Arizona was too high for an offensive tackle. These offensive tackles in this draft you could trade that down. That's a spot where if you're the Giants and you want an offensive tackle like Maui-Noa or Afano who can play tackle, guard, or center, you're looking at somebody like that, then you can trade down. Or if you like Proctor or Freeling or whoever you like there to have some versatility, Proctor can play anywhere along the line except center. So if you want to trade down and get an offensive lineman, go down a little bit off of 5. You could if you get that type of offer and you're looking, like you say, for an offensive lineman.
What are you hearing about Simpson and the Jets and that marriage potentially?
Everybody you talk to says it's not going to happen. That the Jets at 16, it's not going to be. The Jets are not taking Ty Simpson, Mel. They're not taking Ty Simpson at 16. So if they don't take Ty Simpson at 16 and he drops down, then you have to say, okay, they're going to wait for him to fall into their lap at 33, and if he's there, will they take him? If you don't like him at 16, that gets to the question. If you find problems with him and issues where you're not going to take a quarterback at 16 if you took a player at 2, then are those same issues going to go away later on? You can say, well, the Giants did it. They got Carter, and they got in and got Dart. Well, you already have Reese. So then you're picking at 16 again. So would you take him there thinking you could lose him to, say, Arizona, that everybody seems to think that LaFleur, because there was talk about McVay and the Rams liking Simpson. So you figure, well, if they do, maybe LaFleur would work with McVay. Now at Arizona would take Simpson. But in order to get him and guarantee it, they'd have to move ahead of the Jets. So that's going to be the interest. I haven't heard Pittsburgh, very quiet. Haven't heard anything about Pittsburgh and Simpson. And that's it. And then the Rams don't have that pick late anymore. So at the end of the day, what are we talking here? We're talking about the late first round on a team trading back in. If you want to project that to Arizona, you could. But is there a chance that Simpson gets into round 2? Yeah. I mean, hey, if Shedeur Sanders is a better quarterback than Ty Simpson get into the 5th round, then anything's possible.
All right, Mel, last one from me. Is there anyone that you've heard, I've heard maybe potentially Jordan Tyson, that's kind of fallen a little bit here as we get along in the process?
I'm not. Tyson's a super talented kid. I mean, I had him going, high before. I've had him high all along. To me, he's wide receiver 1, guaranteed if he were healthy. You say, well, he's not healthy. He's got a hamstring, and he injured that hamstring, that second hamstring, by trying to play through the first hamstring injury because he's such a competitor. So I think Peter's got him going to Kansas City at 9. So this is a kid who's had injuries before. When you talk about the knee and the collarbone, but he has this hamstring is going to get better. He's going to be working out. He's not going to run a 40. He doesn't have to. First, he has to train to run a 40. That's why he's not running it. Has not trained to run a 40. He doesn't want to pull a hamstring again and have an issue going into the camps after the draft. So to me, yes, Jordan Tyson on talent should be a top 5, top 7, top 10 pick. And I think he still could be. So this notion he's dropping, one of these 3 receivers could drop a little bit. I thought Lemon could drop a little bit. He's coming into this mix as a guy that I think is one of the best 10 players, but could he drop a little bit? Or could Carnell Tate, who didn't run a great 40, could drop a little bit? We'll see. But for Tyson, he's too talented. It's for me. If he gets into the middle of the first where the Ravens are picking at 14, that's the kind of guy you kind of go up and get because, like I say, he's on talent, on ability, and his attitude, his approach. He's not a diva receiver. He plays hard. He wanted to play through injury. He wanted to be out on that field when they said, I remember Dillingham saying, we got to stop Jordan from Jordan, Tyson from Tyson. He just wants to play through everything. So playing through that injury created the other injury. And that's why we're having this talk right now about could he drop. I don't think so. I think he's too good.
Could you see Bain and or Downs dropping out of the top 10?
Bain's the short arm. This is the thing with Bain. To me, the short arms are something that's either going to be a case where you throw it out the window in after this year. If Bain and Cassius Howe from Texas A&M both develop into really good players, if Cassius Howe and Reuben Bain Jr. develop into really good players, sack guys, 10, 12 sacks a year guys, then nobody's going to care about arm length for defensive and for pass rushers anymore. If they don't, then you know what everybody's going to say? I told you so. You're going to get the I told you so. How did you do that knowing that there's never been a first-round pass rusher with that arm length that's ever developed into anything? So at the end, we're gone there. So at the end of the day, you knew what was happening with edge rushers who have 30-plus arms, under 31 arms. You knew that, and you still took these guys in the first round or in the early second, wherever it is, if Hal goes there. So I think it's a good we said Russell Wilson was a test case for 5'10" and change quarterbacks or quarterbacks under 5'11". Russell Wilson developed into a great quarterback, right? And what did that do? That allowed Kyler Murray and Bryce Young to go number 1 overall. If Russell Wilson didn't become the quarterback that he was in Seattle, Bryce Young and Kyler Murray aren't going anywhere near number 1. That was the test case. So now these 2 will be the test case. So if you're asking me about Bain, I don't know. At that arm length, you're rolling the dice. And I think he could end up more effective as a 3-technique defensive tackle. Put 15 pounds on him, put him inside. And that's where you get the short arm guards and centers that he can work against with those powerful hands and that great technique and be a real tough guy to handle inside. I think that's where he's better suited after all said and done is an inside guy rather than the guy going off the edge with those short arms against those 35-inch arms of those offensive tackles he'll be working against.
All right, Mel, this is great. We'll do it again next week. I mean, you're the best, and we look forward to the conversation just 9 days before the draft, 1 week from today. Good stuff as always.
And let me know what Adam Schefter says about Dexter Lawrence if you can.
Yeah, we'll get in touch. Thank you.
Have a great day, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you for that, Mel.
Appreciate that.
You know what we do for the Couchcast?
What?
When we're trying to figure out where Reuben Bain's going to go, we set RJ up with his tiny little arms.
And we
see what kind of pass rush he can get.
You remember when RJ tried to pass rush against Canty?
That wasn't great.
No, it didn't go well.
Well, no, he was actually.
Why did you guys think that was a good idea?
No, Canty pass rushed against RJ.
No, I had to.
You tried to block Canty?
He was the tackle.
Pass pro, yeah.
Yeah.
That
didn't go well?
I didn't volunteer for this.
No,
I was standing on the peripheral of the
He was also
demonstration.
taking it very seriously.
That was back
night.
when we used to have fun at parties.
Yeah, that was a wild night.
Well, we have a cake festival coming up
No,
after the show.
big festival. Oh boy, about that.
That's one of those moments. Even if you played reasonably high level of football, it's like, oh, I think I could. No, you can't.
He is 6'7" and 300 pounds.
You can't do any of it.
So
I think
let's
he's
think
6'9".
let's think about this. He had
Is Canty 6'9"? How tall is Canty?
6'7",
Seven, I wanna
8, yeah.
say.
A foot plus and 150, 60 pounds on you.
But even if you made me 6'2", and you're like, you
He's
know
more
what?
than that.
I wonder.
Chris's playing measurement was 6'7", 317. That's his playing measurement.
So it's 317 is probably 340,
At least.
right?
But you know,
So
there's-
he's almost 200 pounds more than you.
But you know, there's people out there that they get to their third beer on week 2, and they're like, you know what? I would. No, you can't. You can't. You just can't. You wouldn't be able to do anything.
Listen, I knew it was the kind of problem. You already know because how big he is.
Yeah.
When we played the softball game, and he ran down to first base and then couldn't stop till he got
Until
to
he
the
got
fence.
to the fence.
Yeah, right.
That was scary. Read for me.
I'm actually surprised he didn't just pick RJ up. And it's like,
Well, he could.
I'm gonna,
If he's rushing, like pick him up,
just
move him to the side,
throw
and then
him
get to the
It
quarterback.
was a battering ram to get to the
We were
quarterback.
on like the
Or maybe throw him at the quarterback.
we were on like the 12th floor. He could have thrown me out the window if he wanted to.
he could have.
I give him credit. Like he swam you.
He had no trouble getting by RJ.
No.
None whatsoever.
All right, well, FanDuel has your back with a special mulligan bet back token this week in golf. Once the tournament starts, you can turn any losing bet into a bonus bet for another try. Now you've got protection to take that sleeper pick or make a bold prediction. Backing someone to win it all? Go for it. Like someone for a top 5 finish? Lock it in with confidence because if it doesn't hit, you've got that mulligan in your back pocket ready to go. It's all happening on FanDuel, so get involved at FanDuel.com/local to claim your special mulligan bet back token. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. Opt-in required. Refund issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expires 7 days after receipt. Max refund $5 unless otherwise specified. Restrictions do apply, including token expiration. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For public gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467369.
All right, Daniel Jeremiah with a couple things that I think you as a Jets fan and Jets fans all around will be very interested to hear. We'll hear that next right here on ESPN New York. Let's see what's happening on the roads. Here is the great Debbie Duhane.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Good morning, company. Alternate side parking rules are in effect. Troubles right now, guys, on the LIE eastbound right at 108th in Queens. It's an accident blocking 2 lanes. We're seeing delays on the Hutch North at Mill Road up into Eastchester with a collision. Garden State Parkway south at 143C in Irvington, a collision there. 78 westbound exit 16. Getting after Hunter County, it's a car fire. Sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. If you have questions about youth or high school sports, Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA builds better athletes and better people through sports. Info at positivecoach.org. I'm Debbie Duhame on 880 ESPN New York.
Listen, retirement is the long game. We can't play about our future or our finances. Let's put ourselves in the right position.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org, brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
If only life had a remote control, you could pause or rewind. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
At Uline, the prevailing opinion is, if you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people at Uline believe in hard work, and they live it by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 41,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
New York Knicks fans, here's a total slam dunk. For a limited time, new Verizon Mobile and home customers can get Fios and Alina Mobile for just $69.99 a month with AutoPay. Get Fios 300 megabits per second for $20 a month and unlimited welcome for $50 a month plus taxes and fees when you bring your own phone. Visit a Verizon store today to learn more. For new Fios Internet and mobile customers, discounts applied over 36 months. Mobile and home discount enrollment required. Additional terms apply. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique personal injury and workers' compensation laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling all types of accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for injured New Yorkers. From construction to car accidents and slips and falls, they've got you covered. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS, where your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
Time to bench those other hiring sites and let ZipRecruiter help you build a winning team. With ZipRecruiter, when you need to hire, you get to hire the right fit for any role fast. That's because ZipRecruiter's smart matching technology starts showing your job to qualified candidates immediately. You can also apply filters and add screening questions to your job post to help you save time in scouting first-rate talent. With ZipRecruiter's advanced resume database, you can instantly unlock contact info from a roster of top candidates. That's why over 4.8 million businesses have trusted ZipRecruiter to hire. And check this out. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. No wonder ZipRecruiter is the #1 rated hiring site in the game, based on G2. So, if you need to score the best, go with ZipRecruiter. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. That's ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN.
It's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. Right now, Pella Windows and Doors of New Jersey is offering up to 25% off windows and doors and 0% financing for 24 months. Some restrictions may apply. See store for details. Offer ends April 30th, 2026.
Smalls here. Life is full of choices, some big, some small. And when you choose an H&R Block Tax Pro, you're choosing the largest network of tax expertise to be in your corner. For when your big ambitions need help with the small details. For when your 6 figures come from 6 different places. For when your gaming stream becomes your revenue stream. For when your business's year 1 needs 70 years of tax know-how. At H&R Block, they've seen it all. And they're here to help you make the most out of your money for life outside the box.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Today's a very busy day. I'm enjoying today. There's a lot going on.
I'm glad, yeah.
I mean, you got the Dexter Lawrence thing.
Yep.
The Mets. I'm getting nasty emails from Yankee fans.
Why?
The Yankees, they do care about their fans. They just don't want to switch times. I mean, the Mets are switching
But this
times.
is why you wonder why Yankees fans hate you, though.
But if you're a Yankees fan, wouldn't you prefer the game to be moved up to 4 o'clock? You want to sit out there in the freezing cold?
Probably not. But the Yankees also don't have attendance issues like the Mets have.
Well, whatever.
Wow, what? I mean, it's part of it.
Okay, but I think the Mets are looking to do the best thing for the fan
but
base.
if the Mets were comfortable that regardless of what the temperature was or if it was windy, that they would still get a great turnout, like the Yankees are, then maybe they'll
be a good turnout.
They're also giving away free tickets, I think.
Yeah, they are.
So
they are. No, it's kind of a first come first serve. They're not giving away.
I think they're already done.
40. Yeah,
I think the tickets are already.
Well, what a great deal that is.
Right.
You could just go on to Mets.com yesterday and snap up some free tickets.
It's great.
Right? Go to a game for free. That's a nice thing. Really crushes the resale value for season ticket holders, but whatever.
That's all right. You're trading those games in anyway.
Tonight's not my game.
Good. Perfect.
Yeah. I had Thursday, which I traded in for a game against the Braves in June.
Beautiful.
Which I love.
You've really worked the system nicely.
Well, you know what? Somebody's got to take advantage of it.
Good for you.
Daniel Jeremiah, he's good, right? You like him. So he has a couple. These are not just like your garden variety things. I think these are both very, very interesting. So we start with him on the Schrager Hour, and then Peter Schrager has a mock draft we can get into as well. Jeremiah is hearing who the Jets prefer at 2, and here's his take.
We're kind of hearing the same thing, that as we're coming down the home stretch here, this feels more like Bailey, bird in the hand pick versus the upside pick with Reese.
Bird in the hand, and that's like, we don't know what these guys are going to become, but you see it on the tape, and there's substantial empirical evidence that David Bailey might be the more pro-ready now. Is that what we would say?
More polished. He just has a game plan as a rusher. He's been doing it forever, playing off the edge. He's very comfortable with it.
I like Bailey. I like Bailey better than Arvell Reese.
Well, I think Arvell Reese is more of like the potential upside.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. But you heard Mel saying Sonny Styles. If you're going to take Arvell Reese, why would you not take Sonny Styles there?
Well, it depends on what you want to do with them. Like, I mean, if they feel like that Arvell Reese is more equipped to kind of do what Micah Parsons does, and you'll have more success with him off the edge.
It feels like the Jets need an edge rusher.
The Jets do need an edge rusher, but they need someone that can step in and be productive.
The thing is, you can't draft Arvell Reese and have him be meh.
Yeah.
You need that to be that's a second pick of the
It's
draft.
got to be a home run.
Listen, last year for the Giants, Abdul Carter, was non-existent for quite some time.
No. I mean, listen, the people that were trying to protect the pick would give you all the pressures and everything else. So, no, he's fine. He's getting all these pressures, and other guys are, other guys in the line. Burns is having a good season. He's helping all these other. He was not what you expected.
No.
To start the season.
No.
And then you find out that he's late to meetings and everything else.
No. I mean, why can't we just be honest about it? Abdul Carter for the first 2/3 of the season was a disappointment. And then once they made the coaching change and they demanded of him, he got much better.
Yeah. And he has you excited for year 2.
Very.
Right.
Because I think with the right coaching, he has the potential to be really,
I think what
really
people
good.
would tell you, though, is, and Mel said this a couple different times when we've had him on, is David Bailey just had production this year.
Right.
When he was at Stanford, didn't have the similar production. You put him on this defense with the players around him, and all of a sudden he has the production.
I mean, it's fair. It's fair to say. But Arvell Reese didn't really have massive production. You look at him as a guy that has huge potential. Well, who do you like better? Right now, from what you know, who would you take at number 2?
I think that where the Jets are at, and I know the coach wants to have the superpowers and everything else, you're probably better off taking Bailey, but I also know I don't know exactly, just from what I've heard with the defense that he wants to run, that the potential versatility of Arvell Reese could fit into what they're trying to do.
And then another one from Daniel Jeremiah. This is on the Mina Kimes show. I'm very surprised by this. He also says the Jets could go in this direction at 2.
I think Tate starts. I think he's in play like at 2. I think that conversation. I think he's entertained at 2. There's a lot of Tate supporters out there. There's a lot of people that need. I'll say this: if Tate was 205 pounds instead of 192 pounds, and he ran 4.42 instead of 4.53, I think there's a real chance he's the second pick in the draft.
Yeah, but he didn't. Like he didn't run a 4.42. And he's not 205 pounds.
Is this the time, though, to do that? Like, if you're the Jets, is this the time to do it?
Well, you tell me.
You have Garrett Wilson.
Would you rather have Mekhi Lemon at 16? Or would you rather have Carnell Tate at 2?
I think you would have to have, I think there'd have to be a substantial drop-off on your board.
And I don't know that there's a substantial drop-off from Tate to Lemon to Tyson.
Right, but you're also, you got to take into account what he said. If he was heavier and ran a faster 40.
But he's not.
But he didn't.
Right.
Like, he doesn't weigh more, and he didn't run a faster 40.
Right. If Reuben Bain had
you also have a
33-inch arms, he would not go 10.
He'd be the second overall.
Right. So I just,
What you have here is a coach in the hot seat that is now taking over defensive play calling and just told us that his superpower is defense, is play calling. You're probably, I would imagine, taking a defensive player with the second pick.
I would think you would. And do you feel like the Jets have the appropriate playmakers on defense right now?
No, and I also think they don't have a quarterback. Right, I can understand if you had. If this was the Giants and they had the second overall pick, and you felt like this was this unbelievable weapon to pair with him and Malik Neighbors, and then there was a huge drop off.
Right.
That's why they're considering Jeremiah Love at 5 because they have the quarterback.
And I was talking. Renan said the other day, I was like, if they get Love at 5, where does this offense fall? And he's like, they're top 10 in the NFL.
Which
he
is
said it's a real problem.
Which is what I asked you last week. Like adding a defensive player to this defense only gets them so much better. Adding Jeremiah Love to your offense
makes you one of the better offenses in football. I agree with that.
If your quarterback,
but you also do need the pieces. You need all of it.
I know you do, but still, like, what can I make? What can I maximize the most? I could make a significant difference
if I can make the offense upper echelon this year, and then next year focus on the defense, and now that's my team.
Right. And now you're talking about having a quarterback going into year 3, a wide receiver going into year 4.
In Neighbors, right?
And then you got your running back going into year 2.
Right, for next year, with hopefully a fixed-up defense as well. So
I think the most interesting thing was the Schrager thing because we have not been talking about offensive line at all.
Right.
With the Giants at 5.
Right. Let's get into that next. Schrager has a new mock draft that just dropped. We'll get into that and also the Dexter Lawrence of it all. DNR with you right here on ESPN New York.
The NBA moves fast, and the stars move faster. With DraftKings Sportsbook, the #1 sportsbook for live betting, you're never a step behind. DraftKings keeps pace with every play, offering industry-leading live betting, dynamic odds that shift as the game unfolds, and more open markets more often. They're live when others aren't, so you're always in the game when it matters most. Get in on the action with live player props as the most exciting performances unfold in real time. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code WHSQ. That's code WHSQ. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problems gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas, pass-through of per-wager tax may apply in Illinois. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply.
Wow, that's a lot of distractions. Why don't you just focus on the road?
Relax, I'm a great driver.
What about other drivers? Not everyone's a great driver.
I can watch out for them. I'll be fine.
Watch out! In 2023, more than 3,200 people died due to distracted drivers. Keep your eyes on the road. This message brought to you by the New York State Governor's Traffic Safety Committee.
It feels like everyone's sick right now. You aren't imagining it. Doctors say this is the worst cold and flu season in 25 years, and it's not over. I was just traveling. It was like everyone around me was coughing, sneezing, and sick. I can't afford to get sick, and I doubt you can either. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. Having a medical emergency kit is like having urgent care and pharmacy right in your home. It includes essential prescriptions like generic Z-Pak to help you get well faster, plus important antibiotics to treat pneumonia, strep throat, sinus and ear infections, nausea, even UTIs, and many more common and serious illnesses. It's your kit the moment you need it. Just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook or call their telemedicine doctor standing by. It's genius. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. I can save you $45 when you use my promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880. Again, save $45 with my promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880.
You're sitting at a red light or stuck in traffic and your phone lights up. Maybe it's a text, a video call, a new post, or a quick notification you think you can check in a second. It feels harmless, but the truth is, once your eyes leave the road, you're not really driving anymore. And traffic doesn't pause just because you do. That split second of distraction can throw off everything. Your reaction time, your awareness, your ability to avoid someone else's mistake. You could damage your car, injure yourself, or hurt someone you care about. Or you could get pulled over for a reminder that your phone isn't worth the risk. So before you start driving, make it easy on yourself. Put your phone on silent. Toss it in the glove box. Set it to Do Not Disturb. Put the phone away or pay. Paid for by NHTSA.
NBA fans don't just watch the game, they live it. So stream like you're courtside with NBA League Pass, your ticket to all the action. Watch your favorite team shine and catch the league's brightest stars and rising stars at the same time with multi-view on your favorite devices. From the plays you can't believe to the most live games and the drama that comes with it. If it happens on the court, it's happening on NBA League Pass.
Only select out-of-market games available. Blackout restrictions apply. Additional charges and other conditions may apply. Visit NBA.com/subscriber agreement for full terms and conditions.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. So my wife is now telling me, oh, by the way, we have a call today, 12:15.
Yeah.
Like nobody told me this.
It's in your schedule.
What my schedule?
Just check your calendar.
I don't have a calendar.
Yeah, you do.
What do you mean?
You have a calendar on your phone.
Yeah,
Check
but it's not in the calendar.
How do you know? Maybe she put it in there.
Because it's not in there.
Press it. Go to your calendar and press it.
I don't have it. I have one
There's
thing.
nothing
It's
on
not
that. There's nothing on that day.
Nope. Not today.
That's a Sherry issue. She knows that you know. She knows that you can't pay attention to this.
Well, I know we had a meeting weeks ago when I said that's fine, and then
yeah, but you're like me.
Of course, I didn't remember.
You say yes to it, then don't remember
right,
it, and then
exactly.
regret saying yes to it. Yeah.
I got a very busy day today. Well, that's irrelevant. Nobody cares about
No one
that.
cares about you.
No, nobody cares about
Because
the busyness
part of you
me.
being busy is watching a TV show no one cares.
I don't have time for TV today.
Of course.
That's how busy I am.
Or napping.
I don't have time for napping today.
You're like a real person.
Right. So think about what you're going to get from me tomorrow. Totally dialed in.
Because you better be dialed in. Tomorrow's a stump day.
But I have to be, because if I'm not totally dialed in, I'll be a disaster. I got to really be high level of focus.
It's a stump day tomorrow.
Yeah.
I need you as dialed in as I was with Buster. That was dialed.
As you were with Buster?
Dialed.
Oh, yeah?
Listen, you didn't say what the question had to sound like. You just said how long it needed to be.
RJ, I didn't expect that I needed to tell him to use full sentences when we talked to Buster earlier.
Never mentioned. All you said is your questions are too long.
Right.
That's it.
So then
too wordy, too long.
So then you decided
eliminated
to
words.
retort with this.
What happened? I don't know what happened. But why Bregman not back? Did you get the point? At least I asked him a question he can answer, as opposed to, hey, Mel, what would you get for Dexter Lawrence?
I think that's a fair question.
You completely soiled yourself on the first question.
I don't
RJ,
think so.
please do not take his side. He soiled himself.
I don't think so.
You set it up with you're the right person to ask. No?
No.
And he's like,
I
no,
said,
I'm not.
I said, I don't know if you're the right person
No,
to
you
ask.
didn't say that.
Yep.
Replay it. You did not say, I don't know. You said you're the perfect person.
We'll go back and listen to that. But we know we'll go back and listen to it. But we know you're taking a certain stance on this, and that's
he soiled himself,
and that's okay.
I will tell you one thing: if you are going to trade him, you better do it before this draft and not after.
Really?
Yes.
You think?
Really? You know what?
You think?
That's
sure.
I'm done with you. No, I'm serious. I'm done. So that gives you 2 weeks to get this done. I think that's a very fair thing to say. I don't think. I think that I say things that are totally relevant that are going right over your head.
I love getting you worked up.
Good.
Like that,
I'm
though.
glad.
It's the really only surefire way to get you feisty is when you say something like that.
Is you jump all over it?
Yeah, because I know
I can walk down the block and see women take their top off. I don't need to go to Canada for that.
Because I can tell by the tone of voice when you say something that you know it's a good point, and then you say it, and if I criticize it, I'm guaranteeing.
Yeah, but you criticize things unfairly. I said here's my question to Mel. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, so you'll be honest.
I'm going to be honest.
If I said to him, you may not be the right person. All right, here we go. I think this is in your wheelhouse. Walk me through if the Giants were to make Dexter Lawrence available, what on the open market you think he could bring in return?
It's an Adam Schefter question. I'd have to ask Adam about that.
Yes. I love how he ended the interview, by the way, if you find out that info from Adam Schefter.
Yeah, huge. He took a huge dump on yourself.
Because that's what you guys have now created.
RJ, am I not right?
Let's go after the genius.
No, you don't ask Mel.
That's fine.
You're not asking Mel about what you could get in return.
The guy's a draft expert.
It's a Schefter question.
He's a draft genius.
That doesn't mean that
the draft stops and dies if Mel is not involved.
Let's be honest.
This has been a show.
This is a hostile environment.
RJ, he soiled himself. He soiled himself.
No, I don't think so. Soiled this.
What happened? I don't know what happened. But why Bregman not back?
That's soiled.
At least the answer to the question.
That's like we don't. Oh my God, it's oozing out.
He didn't go. No, that's a. He didn't go. That's a Carl Ravitch question.
Yeah, great.
That's a Jeff Passan question.
Yeah, that's a Jeff Passan question. He could answer because it was in his wheelhouse.
Then I won't ask.
This is probably in your wheelhouse, Mel. Well, actually, it's not. That's a Schefter question.
All right. Well, I was clearly I was uncertain. Right.
So let's just ask it as the first question.
Well, why not?
Clearly uncertain. Let's go with that out of the gate.
That's nothing wrong with it.
Completely turned him off.
Absolutely.
I don't even think he gave us his best stuff. He just kept doing. I don't know what Traeger's doing. You hurt his feelings.
I did not hurt his feelings.
Yes, you did.
You're a big baby. You know that.
I'm not a baby.
You're a big baby.
You were setting the table. You know what that was? I'm lining up for the kick, and Lace is not even close to turned out.
Really?
On purpose, Lace is in.
Figure it out.
Yeah, and now I'm Ray Finkel.
I was thinking more Lucy with the football, but that works
That's
too.
What I mean.
That works.
And you're going to take his side here?
I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm not saying
Einhorn
he's wrong either,
Finkel.
though.
I'm Einhorn.
Finkel is Einhorn.
That's what I am.
Well,
I got to tuck this baby right in for you.
Okay. Figure it out. Really, figure it out.
And do it before the draft.
Before the draft, yeah. He'll be so angry. He'll be very angry if you don't do it before the draft.
There's nothing wrong with saying that.
Ray is looking at you right now like you're a casual fan.
No, he's not.
That's what he look at his eyes. That's what he thinks. And
Ray,
he couldn't wait to text us that yesterday.
You think I'm a casual fan?
What is it?
What was the term? Super casual?
What does he call it? What did Channing call him?
Super casual.
Super casual.
That's what Channing called him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Channon's an idiot. He's a functional moron. Is what he is.
He's one of the smartest football people I know.
Uh-huh. Sure he is.
Stop doing the thing with your fingers where you're like, just stop, would you?
No. I want to tap my fingers.
He's actually very angry right now.
Well, it's my way of exerting ounce of energy because I'm annoyed
this only
that
happens,
I have to work with ignoramuses.
This only
all
happens
morning.
like once every, I don't even know, 6-8 months.
I think he's shaking.
I got to work with ignoramuses.
It's true. This is,
They better do it before the draft.
You've heard the phrase like slumming it? Yes? This is what's happening right now. You get like a football mind, the Bill Walsh of radio, and then Bill Walsh has to deal with some idiot sometimes.
Bring it.
Really.
I apologize.
It's fine.
This man installed the West Coast offense in
that's
here.
right. I am
your level.
verbally installing the West Coast offense for you guys.
RJ, who else can we get on the show today to ask inappropriate questions to? Anybody else?
Parker Romo, he can make every kick. Joel Pinheiro, he can make whatever his name is. Freddie Pinheiro, whatever Pinheiro's name is. I don't know his name.
Did you see Reyes lip syncing that? Did you see Ray?
Yeah.
I've heard it so many times.
I don't know his name.
That's a football mind.
I think, you know what the problem is? All the time, inclusive of right now, I sit here saying, what a bright football mind I think you are.
Okay.
And never once will you, in turn, give me that credit.
That's not true.
Oh, it's totally true.
That is not true. I may be having some fun with you right now, but in turn, you have your fun with me. I think it's okay.
Better football mind, me or Rick?
Oh, you, of course.
You, of course.
Just have a mind more attuned to football. Rick has a better grip on the broader.
Everything else.
Yeah, that's fine. all I want is the football mind.
That's everything.
That's all. You can own the hockey.
That's fine.
That's fine. That's all I want.
Wow.
I can retire now.
Okay.
That was the nicest thing he's ever said to me.
You'll remember this the next time you feel away about criticism?
Well,
yes.
you did,
Okay.
but you did. I mean, you couldn't wait to text us the Dexter Lawrence stuff. You know better than he is.
Well, listen, to take a page out of Dave's book, I just wanted to make sure he was informed.
I will say this. When I received a text from him, I didn't know that had happened.
What kind of fan are you? You have no alerts? You don't have a Giants alert on your phone?
Mm-mm. I don't know how to do that kind of stuff.
You let a dirty Cowboy fan get the one up on you.
He's the one that broke that information.
But I actually have like Schefter alerts sent to my phone. Like when he tweets something, immediately I get it.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
What would I do?
It would have been nice if we had Schefter on to ask him the question that you asked Mel.
It would be nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's really an RJ thing.
RJ,
Right?
did you expect that question?
RJ, if you were
Mel?
doing your job, we would have Schefter we could ask. What would we get in return for Dexter Lawrence?
That's an Adam Schefter question.
At this point, based on how today's gone,
I
think we're a liability to Schefter.
Yeah.
Schefter loves us.
Yeah, but I think if this is the foot that we put forward to Schefter with how today's gone, he might not be back till like years.
Hasn't been on in years anyway.
RJ, maybe we get past on it. I can ask about the Islanders firing Patty Waugh.
It's a Barry Melrose question.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Well,
Listen,
what do we do?
As the real football fan of the show, I find that to be
You're a pro.
ridiculous.
Act like it, okay? Act like it.
Listen, I got a cake festival that I have to focus on. I got a 10 o'clock meeting I got to focus on.
Just keep it in the fairway. You just shank that one into the crowd.
All right, here's what I'm just going to be fine in the 9 o'clock hour. But I'm going to be safe. Like I'm going to see the hole, and I'll hit it short of the hole, but it'll be on the green.
Tap it.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do.
You're not going to shoot right for the pin.
I'm not going for the hole in one. I'm not going for the eagle.
Okay.
Par.
That's it.
9 o'clock hour, I will be par.
Okay.
Okay?
I like it. Listen, at Augusta, par plays.
It looks like I'm a wreck. It's in the hole. It's in the hole.
Bill Murray, all about UConn basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah. His son's getting the BC job now.
Nice.
Yeah, Luke. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's great in that movie. Great in that movie.
Bill Murray's amazing. One of the great actors, comedic actors of all time.
I'd keep playing.
Yeah,
let's not do that now.
Because
it's going to turn into
Grosso's unwell.
You and Grosso.
Yeah, he's not well.
I keep playing. I don't think the heavy stuff's going to come down for quite a while.
You do know this, though. Chevy Chase and Bill Murray hated each other.
Yeah.
So they couldn't do scenes together.
Well, but they did
the one that was totally ad-libbed.
Hilarious.
It was great.
Yeah. Cannonball.
Right. Yeah.
When he plays through. I'm just going to play through.
All right. Let's take a break. We'll come back. We didn't even get to the Schrager.
We got Caddyshack in our draft.
We got Caddyshack in our draft. Yeah, because we're very good. All right. We got Schrager. We got calls, 800-919-3776. The Knicks and the NCAA title as well. It's a busy 9 o'clock hour. DNR with you right here on ESPN New York.
prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
That's ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
Life is motion, but for Jaime, debilitating pain in both hips brought everything, including family time, to a halt.
Every doctor told me the same thing. They would do one hip at a time.
At White Plains Hospital, Dr. Jacob Totka's unique expertise provided an alternate approach by replacing both of Jaime's hips on the same day.
In just 2 hours, I got 2 new hips, and I went home that day.
White Plains Hospital, among the best hospitals anywhere that just so happens to be here. A member of the Montefiore Health System.
Chris Carlin with you. Glad to be joined right now by Taylor Canfield. He is the U.S. Sail GP team driver. And we are all getting ready for the Mubadala New York Sail Grand Prix coming up at the end of May. Taylor, how we doing?
Yeah, we're excited for the home event in New York. And, can't wait to be there and racing in front of all the fans.
Tell us why fans should be excited for the Mubadala New York Sail Grand Prix.
The racing is just so exhilarating coming in and watching it from the shoreline of Governor's Island and in front of the Statue of Liberty, racing in one of, the biggest, most amazing cities in the world. I'm getting the goosebumps just talking about it. And, these boats are, the fastest boats in the world, racing, with the best sailors in the world. It's really cool. And it's going to be so electric in New York. And it's our home event this year. So we're pumped.
We are pumped as well. Taylor, we appreciate your time. He is U.S. Sail GP team driver, Taylor Canfield. We're looking forward to the Mubadala New York Sail Grand Prix coming at the end of May. Taylor, thanks.
Attention, New York Verizon mobile customers. Score a massive win with award-winning Fios home internet for an incredible $20 a month, guaranteed for 3 years. Switch today for savings you can count on. Call 1-800-VERIZON now. For new Fios customers with autopay, mobile and home, and bonus discount. Enrollment required. 3-year price guarantee applies to the Fios base monthly rate only. Additional terms apply.
Discover where your future can take you at SUNY Canton Spring Open House on Saturday, April 25th. Explore exciting new programs like data science and analytics and cybersecurity designed to prepare you for today's most in-demand careers. Tour campus, meet faculty, connect with current students, and sit down with financial aid representatives. Plus, attendees can enter for a chance to win a scholarship. For registration details and information about courtesy bus trips from New York, email admissions@canton.edu. SUNY Canton, your future starts here.
Finish your high school diploma for you and your family. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free adult education centers near you. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Pros, just because something on the job runs out doesn't mean you have to. Order it on the Lowe's app. My Lowe's Pro Rewards members get free same-day delivery on eligible orders over $25. Get the fasteners, hardware, or tools you need to keep the job moving. Order by 2 p.m. and get eligible in-stock items delivered right to your job site by 8 p.m. Members get more at Lowe's. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Subject to availability. Restrictions and terms at lowes.com/shipping terms. Subject to change.
Evan Cohen here. Did you know the average employer sorts through about 250 resumes for one job opening? That's a lot of time reviewing applications. Well, if you're hiring, here's good news. You can now review resumes and applications faster thanks to ZipRecruiter. With ZipRecruiter's new feature, qualified candidates who are very interested in your job show up at the top of your list. No wonder ZipRecruiter is the #1 rated hiring site based on G2. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/USL. That's ZipRecruiter.com/USL.
Hey, this is Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson for 3.
And this is your home for New York Knicks basketball. This is 880 ESPN.
WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Buster only joins us here on the show. What happened? I don't know what happened, but why Bregman not back?
There was a huge difference in money. And I'm not sure why you guys are laughing at each other.
I don't know if you noticed Rick's question. Why Bregman not back?
What happened? I don't know what happened, but why Bregman not back?
I told you it's worse.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
I think this is in your wheelhouse. Walk me through, if the Giants were to make Dexter Lawrence available, what on the open market you think he could bring in return?
It's an Adam Schefter question.
On ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
RJ, you make that rejoin. You're just taking massive shots at both Rick and I. You have this aura of being this really great guy, But that was really nasty what you just did there.
I'm just trying to recap what's happened.
Right. You had the whole why Bregman not back, and then you had my question to Mel.
I'm just recapping what's going on in the first 3 hours.
You think you've been perfect?
No, I'm never perfect.
I mean, that's the way you make it seem.
Listen, there are no emails recalled today. We're good.
Because Rick has been on his best behavior outside of the messing up the whole English language.
I'm just talking about from RJ's standpoint. Remember, he had to resend the rundown yesterday.
Yeah, because he screwed up the rundown yesterday.
But we were good. We were good.
So that's all you are is the rundown? That's it? Once the rundown goes out and it's accurate?
Oh, yeah. Kick my feet up.
Your day is now done?
That's your takeaway? Really?
Yeah, kick my feet up. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Hard work's done.
You know what he was doing last night?
What were you doing?
Bark, bark.
He was watching the Sabres.
Sabres Lightning.
What was your
Sabres
setup
won.
last night?
There was a lot going on.
So you had Sabres Lightning, which matters a lot to you.
Yeah.
You had the national championship game.
And the Knicks.
You had the Knicks.
Yeah.
What was your, what's your setup at home? You don't have a 3 TV setup, do you?
I don't have 3 TVs.
An iPad's like a big screen from anyway.
You know, I should have just left you out there.
No, go ahead. Continue.
I wish you had.
So what's your setup at home now with 3 games at once?
So I had the Sabres on the phone.
Sabres on the phone.
And then
you can watch a game on the phone? Comfortably enjoy a game on the phone?
Not ideally. What do you want me to do?
You do what you got to do. It's fine.
Most people don't have 6 TVs.
Well, whose fault is that? You could do that?
I could not do that.
I don't think his apartment would fit 6 TVs.
Yeah.
We could get a second.
Couldn't have a TV per room.
What do you have then? You have 1 TV?
I was going back and forth for the most part.
Can you split screen it?
No. I have traditional cable, so no. But then eventually I pulled out the laptop, so I had a 3-device system going. But yeah, it's not ideal. It's far from ideal.
When you buy a home, you're going to remedy this, right?
Yeah, when I have more space. Yeah.
Okay.
But right now we did the best we could. Listen, you didn't invite me over.
The last time I invited you over.
It would have been nice. It would have been
last time I invited you over.
These are.
It was met with such resistance.
These are half-hearted invites you give.
Yeah, because you don't make people feel like it's like from your heart.
Well, you also don't set it up for a realistic viewing scenario.
What do you mean?
You might invite us over. Hey, you guys want to come watch Knicks Pelicans? It's like, no, obviously we're not going to travel for that. So we threw out what about a Sunday when the Giants are playing?
I'm not having you over on a Sunday.
What then? What are we talking about then?
I'm just not.
Those are the gathering
The Giants
days.
aren't playing.
I'm not having you over on a Sunday. It's too special.
Wow.
It's too special.
Wow.
So when are we hanging out then?
Yeah, right. So why don't
I'd love to have you over on a college football Saturday.
No, I don't want to come over your house then.
I don't think
If we're not special enough to come over on a Sunday when the Giants aren't playing, I don't want to be at your house.
You know what the truth is?
You hate us.
He's telling you everything.
I don't hate you at all.
It says
you
everything.
are telling us everything.
You don't want to show us off to your friends?
What friends do you think are traveling into my home on a Saturday or Sunday?
Like the girlfriend that you don't want to show off to people.
The neighbors don't want it. He doesn't want the neighbors to see us coming in and out.
I believe that you guys might not be able to handle a full college football experience at my house. With 7 TVs.
How do you know that?
I don't know it for sure, but I don't know that you could keep up with 7 games at one time. I think it would get the best of you.
This guy's acting like we've never been to a bar to watch.
Yeah, I don't even want to go at this point.
You'd have a great time.
I wouldn't.
You would have a great time.
I am legitimately offended.
I got a great email.
What?
From Dave S.
What mean thing did Dave
Your
S
questions
say?
stink.
Did Rick go to the Chris Russo School of Linguistics?
It's worked out for him.
It has worked out. It's worked out for you too.
Guy's on First Take.
Yeah. He's
got his own radio station.
It's a big star.
Radio. He's got his own satellite
radio network.
Yeah, network.
Yeah. It's a big star.
Yeah. If I had my own network, guess who wouldn't be on it? Boop. You.
Really?
Yep.
That's mean.
Well, you don't want me over your house on a Sunday? I don't want you on my radio station.
You know what? I'm going to take tomorrow.
On my network.
I'm going to take tomorrow.
No.
I'm going to have Grassa fill in.
Grassa's sick.
He's got to be better by now.
No, he's not.
He has to be better by now.
The chutzpah.
Ray, is he still sick?
He's still sick.
I think he's improving. He should be
him?
back.
I'll call him right now.
No.
You want to call him? Go for it.
No.
I'm going to call him and see how he is.
He's probably sleeping.
He's not sleeping at 9 o'clock. Let's see how he's doing.
He's sick and he doesn't have children.
He's probably up by now. He slept for
RJ,
days.
do you think this is a great idea?
I think there's a decent chance he's still sleeping.
Yeah, this is mean.
Well, he'll get up. I called RJ in a weird time.
This is mean.
This is not mean.
It is mean.
This is us being friends.
No.
He's sleepy.
Reaching out, touching me.
I don't think I'm being hard enough.
No. What you're
He's
doing
probably
right now.
sleeping now. I should leave a message now. I've let it ring enough.
Right.
Maybe it's on some.
For God's sakes, take it down, take it down, take it down, take it down.
I can't get rid of it.
Oh my God!
What is wrong? What is wrong with
Why
you?
is it still going?
I just shut it off.
You're damaged. Let's you know what? Let's go to Ira in Staten Island. Ira, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Hey, good morning, gentlemen. You guys having a good time there? Good to listen to. And, it's amazing. You look forward to the draft as an NFL fan, but as a Jet fan, the draft starts at the end of September. And that's what happens after 7 to 8 months of researching this and, paying attention to some of these college kids. By the time you reach to this point, you just want it to be over with, get it over with, make the picks, and see what type of disaster.
But Ira, we were so excited. But Ira, everyone was so excited when we started off 0-7, and then we traded 2 of our best players, and are going to control the draft for the next 2 years. Everyone was fired up.
Yeah, but it gets monotonous after following. Listen, it's all speculation.
You know what the thing that stinks, Ira? And I'm not trying to incite anybody. I'm being sincere. You're going to do the same thing again. Odds are by the end of September, early October, you're going to be, done.
Not according to my coach.
And
I'm going.
You're
going
to have to now focus on all the arch. Come on.
No, you're stupid. 65 or sooner. Guess where me and Ira headed? The promised land.
Promised land.
Yep.
You'll pass me.
We're going to the promised land for sure. But listen, Rick, you were talking about Bailey and Reese, and I'll tell you the truth. If it was any other organization, okay, I would go with Reese because according to all the experts, he has the most upside. But just history tells you I'd rather have the more ready-to-play, plug-and-play player. So I probably would tip my scale to Bailey right now. I just don't trust the Jets coaching staff to develop Reese.
That's a sad testament.
Well, that's the scary part, I think, on both sides of the ball at the moment. Now, listen, I think that Frank is definitely an upgrade from what we had. But again, you put yourself in a situation last year where, most teams would take what they had with Saleh and LaFleur and the coaching staff that they put together and say to themselves, well, it didn't work this time. Why would we do it again? Right? Why would we put ourselves through this again? And yet that's where we even went with a consulting firm and we put ourselves in the same position again.
Yeah, but you can't go back now.
No, I know, but
hopefully this will be it.
But what did it end up with? It ended up with your head coach and everyone else is fired.
The concern you should have is that you're good enough to keep him. Is whatever that line is to keep him, that you reach that minimum and that they bring him back for another year. Because I'm pretty confident you're not winning anything with this guy.
No, I don't think so either. And it's just like he can't get out of his own way. But, the team, in theory, should be better. Right? Geno Smith is better than Justin Fields.
Yes, correct.
Right? They still, there's still definitely work to be done. But I think the biggest problem with this whole thing is you're sitting here with the second overall pick and you're not really going to have a chance to answer the quarterback question.
Not this draft.
And do you want? We heard what Mel just said. This is like he's better than Shedeur Sanders is better than Ty Simpson.
Oh, I sent myself a DM last night.
Is that what you want with the 16th overall pick?
No, but Mel has this weird fascination with
Shedeur.
With Shedeur, which is a little bit strange, don't you think?
Well, this is how he graded Shedeur out.
All right, well,
I'm just saying, you have no clear consensus whether or not they think Ty Simpson is even a first-round pick. Schrager is in touch with I'll tell you what, when you look at Schrager's mocks,
he's good.
They're pretty damn good because he's speaking to a lot of coaches and GMs.
I got over-unders of where notable 2026 NFL draft players. Stop looking.
Okay.
Arvell Reese, his over-unders 2.5.
Yep.
David Bailey, surprisingly, is 4.5. Jeremiah Love, also 4.5. Sonny Styles, 5.5. Carnell Tate, over-under 7.5. Any hopes of getting Ruben Bain-Raymond may not work out here. He's 8.5. Caleb Downs, 9.5. Kenyon Sadiq, 15.5. And I'll let you guess Ty Simpson.
Who?
Where do you think Ty Simpson, the over-under for him is?
24.5.
So you look. you know what? You can't even play the game for fun. You can't do it, can you? That's right.
It's like when Mubaka's like, I can get it. I can get the top 5.
What was his guess that one time?
Then he saw it. He's like, yeah, I saw it.
Right.
The whole thing.
So he was it's like, you know what? But it makes sense because our leader leads like that.
Who?
John.
That's true. Good point.
John's running a big trivia contest where he's written the questions and he knows the answers.
And then celebrates that he finished first.
Right. So if your leader in charge is going to act like that, then
could you imagine?
Why shouldn't everybody?
Could you imagine if part of today's cake festival was celebrating John's big trivia win?
I wonder if that's brought up today at the cake festival.
I'd smash the cake.
Do you think, because someone's going to have to say something,
You're
right?
right.
Because it's momentous. It's big sales. Congratulations, the whole thing. Do you think at any point they addressed John's elephant in the room with the whole trivia contest?
I think someone should. I think if anyone should, it's probably RJ because he was there to witness it.
Yeah.
And then RJ also was the one that RJ, if RJ wanted to sue, he could because he was the one that was directly affected. He finished third.
Right. Behind two guys that had the answers in front of them.
Yeah, he won.
RJ, do you intend at the Big Cake Festival to bring anything up as far as the whole cheating scandal is concerned?
I think by now the points have been made. And as you know, today, there's more of the attention of the, some of the high-end executives.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the 1 week anniversary of the scandal. And there'll be another meeting today. So it's really incumbent upon those individuals if they want to take action.
So if he starts this same meeting as last week, right?
Same meeting. Yeah.
If he starts that meeting with, let's just take a moment to reflect on me winning the whole trivia contest from last week.
Somebody's got to stand up and yell
will you stand up and just right away just attack him?
Listen, I think if John is the guy that we know him to be, I think he'll start it right off. He doesn't start the meeting, but he participates a lot. He's one of the leaders. He'll make a statement, I think.
RJ, he's pretending to be 100% Italian. You can't trust this guy.
No, I think a written statement, like a prepared
He told me
statement.
he had lasagna for breakfast.
I think he'll get out in front of it.
He's leaning into this.
He told you today he had lasagna
for breakfast. He's fully on board.
He's got a stromboli for lunch
Flag on the
and
plate.
for dinner.
He's wearing a pinky ring today.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, this guy is all in.
Does he have a money clip?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Did you see Tiger's money clip?
No.
Yeah, I mean.
What was it?
How much you carrying?
It was the what's that thing called, RJ?
There was a
the binder clip.
Yeah,
like the
yeah. There's like a bunch of ones in there. It's like, what, Tiger? What are we doing? What are we doing, buddy?
I see what's going on.
I'm talking to the president. Just talking.
I'm just going to move past that one.
The guy's like, hey,
I'm going to walk right past that one.
Let's just get over here.
RJ, I was going to take this call. Now it's gone. Somebody said they had information about what I was doing last night.
No.
What were you doing last night?
Illicit activity?
You sure to keep the blinds open?
Mississauga again?
Nothing that I know of, unless I was sleeping during.
Are you a t-shirt? Are you a t-shirt lovemaker, or are you like fully naked, fully nude?
Yeah. There's t-shirt lovemakers?
Yes.
Who are these people?
Yeah. There's t-shirt lovemakers.
Really?
The one, yeah.
Are there pants lovemakers as well?
I think like through the hole.
Oh, come on, really? All right, I got to hear what is this, RJ?
Ask Dan.
All right, Dan in Jersey apparently has a Dave story. I don't know how
this might be about his steak he had in Florence.
It's possible a steak bistecca. Good morning, Dan.
Dave.
Yeah.
I will tell you this story at a different event because I think it's better in person.
So you're not telling the story now?
So what the hell did you call with this? This
he's
story
gonna say that was the biggest Knicks win in the history of the organization.
No, I will tell you at the live event. I think it'll be better in person.
So RJ, did he lie to you to get in here? Explain.
This is a bad look, Dan.
No, I don't think he lied. I think there's just a changing of the mind.
He's teasing it.
So you had a story. You told RJ you were gonna come with the story, and now you're changing your whole viewpoint here.
Well, no, I was just telling RJ as a story because it's an off-air story that I thought was pretty funny. But I wanted
RJ, was the story funny or no?
I mean, at this point, it's not going to live up to the
hype.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have anything else?
We've overshot it.
Well, this is terrible.
It is a good story. I will tell you guys the next time I see you guys live.
Great. Do you have anything that you can tell us now on air?
Yes, I do. I was actually going to call in about the Yankees because I didn't get to call you guys yesterday. I was busy. But I wanted to ask you about I was writing articles yesterday.
On the women's lacrosse?
Yes. Some very good players.
Yeah.
That are
like who?
There's one girl, Chloe Kelly, who's a junior. She's going to play at Ohio State.
Yeah.
There's another girl that's going to play at Rutgers. There's one girl that's going to play at North Carolina.
They're the
Maybe
best.
Meet up with Mike Malone.
Carolina's the best. I believe they went undefeated last year, won the whole championship.
Yeah, there's a lot of good girls that have played in the Shore Conference that have gone on to actually play at school, like those schools.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very interesting conference that, like, for just straight up talent.
It's very interesting. I find it to be.
I wanted to call in.
Yeah.
About the Yankees, and I wanted to. I have a Cuddle Mary Trash for you guys.
Yeah,
if you guys were
go
to
ahead.
Cuddle Mary Trash as a Yankee fan, who you'd be most nervous about. What part of the team would you be most nervous about? Would you be most nervous about the 6 through 9, the bullpen, or as just an entire Jazz Chisholm who has not looked good at all outside of that double the other day?
Bless you. That was a good call. Thanks for that, RJ, for rushing him back on air.
He went sideways. He said he had a story about Dave.
He's in the business. He teased it.
That fell apart.
That's never happened before. Nothing like that's ever happened before.
That fell apart.
Every once in a while, I'd say, I don't know, maybe a handful of times a year, people just change their story. They decide they want to go.
Sure.
They want to go right when we were talking about going left.
But you said he had a story about me.
That's why
and
he
I was
called.
wondering how could he have a story about me?
To be fair, the story.
Was it a good
he said
story?
He had a story.
It was fine.
Was it he knew something about me that
he was something he did was out of the Rothenberg handbook.
Oh.
It would have been a nice, fun, cute story, but when you tease it for 90 seconds, now we need
we bring him on air to tell the story, and he says, "No, I'm going to save the story."
We'll all have to be there when he tells you the story. Whenever that is.
I can't wait.
It's a nice tease.
I can't wait for that. That'll be great.
I don't know what happened there.
That was terrible.
It wasn't good.
I blame you.
RJ was pitching a perfect game today.
No,
too.
Poor Dan. Dave has it out for me now because of the rejoin.
Because you've been attacking us.
I have not been attacking you.
The whole 9 o'clock rejoin was about us.
I recapped what happened in the show.
Well, you know what? Put that in tomorrow's rejoin.
You know what your punishment should be? Thursday open.
I have to hear Dan's story?
Thursday.
No,
he's got to do this Thursday open.
Of course.
Would you stop with this?
RJ does the Thursday open.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Say
today.
I'm very high.
You're not I don't think your hands are clean in this whole thing too. You just kept them on. So tell me about the lacrosse.
Well, he wanted to get into the women's lacrosse.
He wanted to get into his Cuddle Mary Trash question, which you didn't even answer.
Why would you do this?
What was it? 6? Don't blame me.
Why would you do this?
He calls up with that was a horrible call.
Steak bistecca.
Bistecca. You know what the thing about him is? He calls with a purpose and then he just wanders off into no man's land.
Because he feels comfortable.
I went to Florence, got a nice bistec a la Florentina. Best steak I've ever had in my life.
Nobody cares.
Everything's the best ever.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
That's not.
And you thought I was mean when I went.
Right.
I want to hear about Dan's trip to Italy.
I might get a steak of Florentina.
You're not nice.
I'm nice. I just say what everyone thinks.
Poor Dan. I feel bad for Dan.
Wait, is that what everyone's thinking?
Yes.
Right. I want to hear about Dan's trip to Italy.
I might get a steak of Florentina.
Is that what we were all thinking?
All of us. Neil in Texas. Good morning, Neil. How are you?
Good morning. Hold on. Good morning, guys. How you doing today?
Good, Neil. How are you?
What's going on, Neil?
I'm just doing dishes, so that's why. I'm not a Jets fan. Just want to let you know that. But I got a Jets opinion. Rick, I like you. So, how can you say, let's wait until next year to draft a quarterback? First of all, how will you know that you're going to get top 3 picks?
Well, you don't.
And second of all, exactly. And second of all,
how would you know supposed to be better?
But how would you know the Jets can develop that quarterback? So why not draft Ty Simpson, playing for 10 weeks, 14 weeks, see what you got? Worst thing was you get a quarterback. Second thing, you wasted a 16th pick.
That's a big deal, though.
Why do I want to waste a 16th overall pick? I won 3 games.
Jets already have wasted. The Jets
no, really.
Wasted.
I have 3 first-round picks.
So
next
because
year.
in the past the Jets have taken guys who don't pan out, you're not afraid to. Why would you want to waste the 16th overall pick in this draft?
I wouldn't.
And that makes no sense.
No, I'm better off if I'm not completely 100% sold on Ty Simpson and in love with Ty Simpson, building the team around whoever the next quarterback is going to be. This team right now is not ready for a rookie quarterback to go out and have immediate success.
I agree with that. Now, on the flip side, if you are in love with Ty Simpson, then take Ty Simpson. But I don't think they are. And it sounds, Mel just told us that everyone he's heard from does not have the Jets taking a quarterback
at 16.
Draft. Right.
Maybe wait until 33, but it's also not the same as what the Giants did last year.
But the Giants also really like Jackson Dart.
But the Giants also didn't have a second first-round pick. They traded back into the first round.
Correct.
I have 2 first-round picks, and I have the 33rd pick.
You could easily get him.
I could easily get him if I wanted him.
You could reach and take him at 16, or you could move back into the first round and take him there if you wanted to.
Right. My big holdup is that, of course, we don't have the luxury of knowing exactly what's going to happen this season. Right? I mean, I got a coach telling me that Geno Smith's going to take me to the promised land. The idea of them, even if they doubled their win total, that's 6 wins. They have 3 first-round picks. There are at least 2 quarterbacks right now that we know of that are, if they were in this draft,
would go 1-3?
Would go higher than Ty Simpson. So why am I?
Yeah.
Right. So why am I trying to force Ty Simpson at 16 right now?
I don't know. Because you see it there, and it's the big shiny toy, and it's hard to say no.
Right, but it's also like if my thought is that we're going to be good enough and Geno Smith's going to be good enough that Ty Simpson's not going to play, why? What am I doing?
It makes no sense. Because you need an answer.
Right.
You have to know whether he's going to be the quarterback or not. Unfortunately, they've put themselves in a very difficult position because you need a quarterback. You don't know that you're going to be able to get the quarterback next year. And again, if you had the 5th pick in the year that Drake May, Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams went 1, 2, 3, you could have offered all 3 number ones. You might not have been able to get one of those guys.
Right. And unfortunately, you don't have a head coach. And I mean, I guess maybe if you really believe in Frank, that you would feel great about just saying, hey, this is like, regardless of what anyone says, I love Ty Simpson.
Yeah.
And you believe in it.
And that'd be fine.
Well, yeah, it'd be fine unless it wasn't fine.
But I don't think they feel like that. RJ?
Hi.
How you doing?
Like you had your head coach talking about drafting Jackson Dart
3,
the 3rd pick.
Yeah, which would have been a monumental mistake because you were able to get a stud, hopefully, and then still get him.
Correct.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Good. You ready?
Yeah.
Raymond, you ready to fire this up? Yeah. Let's go.
Now.
Walk-up three-pointer. He got it. See ya. Oh! Put it in the box.
The you missed.
Oh, alrighty. So
I might start wearing a cowboy hat.
That'd be something.
Like a cowboy hat, like a cowboy, or like
cowboy.
A Trace,
like the Stephen A.
hat,
like the Stephen A. cowboy hat.
Yeah, like a legit cowboy,
like
hat.
a fedora.
Oh, like a cowboy hat.
There's a big difference between a cowboy hat and a fedora.
A real cowboy hat.
A real cowboy hat.
Yeah.
I think you should be a real cowboy.
I don't think you'll do it.
Why?
With a feather?
No, I don't need a feather.
Why a feather?
A cowboy hat.
Because cowboys hat can have a feather.
No, I think that's a pimp hat.
I think he's right.
No. Cowboys hats don't ever have feathers.
They can.
Yeah.
I don't. Like when you watch Yellowstone, do they have feathers in their hats?
I think they would take away.
I've never seen Yellowstone.
Yeah, I don't want a feather in my cap.
I think that they pull up.
Having a feather in your cap is nice.
Yeah,
though.
but I have a proverbial feather in my cap.
As a saying, it's nice.
Yeah.
Somebody pulls up in like a big truck and they got a cowboy hat and they got a feather in it. I think it takes away a little bit.
I don't know. I'm gonna
I pull up in the pickup with a mustache like this and a cowboy hat
with a feather.
I gotta tell you, the mustache will lend itself well to your cowboy look.
That's why I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm accessorizing the mustache.
That's nice. Wolverines, it was nice for them.
Look at you can even buy feathers separately.
Well,
like a 10-pack of feathers and just take out the feather.
RJ, this idiot just Googled cowboy hats with feathers.
Yeah.
Buy one.
Some of these are beautiful.
Buy me a nice cowboy hat.
Why don't you buy one?
If you promise to wear it, I would buy it for you.
I will. I'll wear it. It'll be like my thing now. Just cowboy hat.
As you peruse.
Like that?
That's nice. That's actually nice.
Michigan wins their first national championship
real
in men's
nice
college since '89. Elliot Cadeau, who back in November said that Michigan was the best team in the country. Turns out he was right.
You said the same thing.
Yeah, I'm not smart.
But you have no conviction whatsoever.
None. Most outstanding player was Cadeau, 19 points. Michigan they didn't shoot well last night, but they dominated in 2 major areas. That would be the paint, that would be the free throw line. They had 61 combined points in those areas, compared to 34 for UConn.
I like how you wrote that in the rundown today.
Thank you for reading.
Yeah, you didn't make any like indication that it was in the paint or the free throw line. You just said that their size, length, and maturity.
Maturity
He's
mattered.
not wrong.
Yeah, it mattered. UConn at one point missed 13
Some would say
consecutive
size
threes.
doesn't matter.
Okay. UConn, they missed 13 consecutive threes at one point. That was the beginning of the end.
Are you getting me a cowboy hat right now?
I'm looking.
Okay.
Michael Malone, going to be, that's right, that Michael Malone, going to be the next head coach of University of North Carolina. The Knicks, they beat the Hawks.
You like this?
Me?
Yeah, do you like it?
I'm intrigued by it.
It's weird.
Yeah, I'm intrigued
like
by it.
Out of nowhere. How about this one? No?
It's a lot.
Well, I mean, Malone's known as
You're looking for like the ridiculous.
I want to be creative.
Yeah.
Malone's known as a tough coach, right?
Yeah.
So this will be interesting to see how it goes.
I always wonder how that translates.
Yeah, with transfers
with
and money and
kids.
NIL.
Well, look at Danny Hurley's not an easy coach.
Well, but he's
he's not.
No, but he's not easy on like.
But he's also not an NBA coach.
Yeah, the officials. I think he loves his guys up.
Well, you know what this is though. This is a good. Outside of Belichick going to UNC because he had no other options and he went to UNC, I think that we always kind of ask that question, right? Like, I mean, how, with the amount of money that college coaches are getting paid, like how would a successful NBA coach, one of these coaches,
we're going to find out.
A chance to find out.
I saw a funny posting yesterday. It said they're going to go after Tony La Russa for the UNC baseball team.
Knicks, they beat the Hawks by 3. Good game last night. Had a playoff feel. CJ McCollum, had he taken one step fewer,
That was terrifying.
What a shot that was.
That was amazing.
We just kind of flicked it.
Yeah. Yes, Knicks saved by the fingertips of C.J. McCollum. Turned out to be a good win. Jalen Brunson carried him home, had 30 and 13. And a couple of free throws. Dave, you said earlier, I think you both said, that those 2 free throws with 1.2 seconds left, you would have missed the second one?
Yes.
Hawks got fingertipped.
Brunson had 17 in the fourth. Towns, really good game. 21 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists. Scored half the Knicks' points in the third quarter.
Great
14
third quarter.
to 28. And then you got playoff Brunson, as someone said, in the fourth. So you got 3 games left, one with Boston on Thursday.
Look at that one. That's a hat.
You're still doing it.
Yeah.
Victor Wembanyama.
It's got RJ. It's not one feather anymore. It's now multiple feathers.
That's a beauty.
You want to compliment it with like a bright coat and a cane, maybe?
Wemby had a left rib contusion. He leaves early. Spurs win 115-102 over the Sixers. Bulls, they're starting to turn the page. They fired their VP and their GM. The Dream get All-Star Angel Reese. He was traded from the Sky for 2 first-round picks. We mentioned Juan Soto. He's on the IL. Jared Young. He started over the weekend. He's a candidate to start in left field. Tyrone Taylor, Brett Beatty, the other options. Mets also recalled Ronnie Mauricio. Should tell you also, if you haven't heard, Mets starting at 4:10 today and tomorrow to dodge the cold.
Because they care about the fan base.
They do. That's nice.
Yeah.
The Mets are going to retire Carlos Beltran's number 15. We knew that. The date is set, September 19th against the Phillies.
Oh, it's my birthday.
Maybe they're doing it in honor of you.
You can go.
It'll be like a dual celebration.
You can go. I mentioned Tyrone Taylor. He currently wears 15. He will change his number to 28.
That day?
You know, that wasn't
nice.
specified, but that's
that would
coming.
be great.
That would be
great. He
what
ran
the day
out
is.
with number 28 that
Who
day.
did that with Ray Borg? I feel like someone did that with Ray Borg.
Yes. I don't remember. No, Ray Borg did it. I think Ray Borg did it with Esposito.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
And went to 77.
Yeah, that's what I think it was. Yep.
7 to 77, yep.
I told you the Ray Borg story when I was at his house, and I hurt my toe. He's like, why are you being such a little B? What's going to happen when I take a slap shot off your face?
Okay.
How'd you respond to that?
I'm sorry.
How old were you?
I wasn't even drafted yet.
Oh, you were a child?
It was my freshman year. I was like 18.
Oh, my God.
I was at his house, and he was all banged up, and that's the first thing he said to me.
And he's how old?
And he's like
33 years old?
Imagine me growing up in Boston.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I'm at Ray Borg's house. He's like one of every kid in Boston's idols.
I get it.
The first thing he says to me is, what happens why are you being such a B? I take a slapper off your face.
That's a fair point.
It's not going to be great, Ray.
World Series rematch, Dodgers beat up on the Blue Jays 14-2. Max Scherzer leaves early. He has forearm tendonitis. Not so good for them. Also not good, Alejandro Kirk, catcher for the Blue Jays. He needs surgery on his thumb. We knew his thumb was banged up. Turns out
gastric bypass.
That's not nice. It's going to be out a long time. Cal Raleigh hit his first homer of the year. Mariners lose to the Rangers 2-1. Cedric Mullins hit the first home run by any player at the Trop, which is back open since 2024. Rays 6-4 winners over the Cubs. Lamar Jackson.
Oh, look at that one. That's a
Would you
beauty.
stop looking at hats and feathers? Lamar Jackson.
How many minutes has this been now?
The feathers are getting like more and more wild.
He reported for the start of the Ravens offseason program. And Devils GM Tom Fitzgerald, he's their GM no more after 5+ seasons. He's gone.
There's some thought he might have been in Nashville.
Because they recycle all these guys. So.
Why you're looking at cheap hats though?
I don't have a sight for like an expensive hat.
Doesn't have to be expensive, but you're looking at like cheap ones that are going to fall apart.
We'll buy you a couple.
There's no way you get me a nice quality hat with all those feathers for like $30.
No? I don't know the price of a hat. This is foreign territory for me. I'll have to do some real research.
Well, don't buy me one from Party City, right?
RJ, you done?
That's it.
All right. Don't sound so annoyed.
That's it.
All right.
He's nasty.
I know he really is in a mood today.
You've been talking about hats for the past.
Wait, you know what, RJ?
So you want to see me in a cowboy hat?
You know what, RJ? We're going to change your entire mood.
Are we still talking about cowboy hats?
With cake. Because coming up 10:30 this morning, it's a cake festival for you. Let's take a break. We'll come back. National championship game last night and the Knicks. DNR with you, ESPN New York. Let's see what's happening on the roads. Here is Debbie Duhaime.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Thanks a lot. Have a great day, guys. Alternate side parking rules are in effect. Traffic slowing down 80 West exit 52 in Fairfield. Accident on the shoulder. We're seeing delays on Route 1 South at Promenade Boulevard in South Brunswick with a disabled truck. Van Wyck heavy in both directions at Liberty Ave with construction. 84 West exit 11 in Newtown. Emergency repairs still going on. Sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. If you have questions about youth or high school sports, Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA builds better athletes and better people through sports. Info at positivecoach.org. I'm Debbie Duhaime on 880 ESPN New York.
Time to bench those other hiring sites and let ZipRecruiter help you build a winning team. With ZipRecruiter, when you need to hire, you get to hire the right fit for any role fast. That's because ZipRecruiter's smart matching technology starts showing your job to qualified candidates immediately. You can also apply filters and add screening questions to your job post to help you save time in scouting first-rate talent. With ZipRecruiter's advanced resume database, you can instantly unlock contact info from a roster of top candidates. That's why over 4.8 million businesses have trusted ZipRecruiter to hire. And check this out. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. No wonder ZipRecruiter is the #1 rated hiring site in the game, based on G2. So, if you need to score the best, go with ZipRecruiter. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. That's ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN.
Hey fans, on Sunday, April 19th, when the Yankees take on the Royals, take your family out to the ballpark for the chance to receive a very special kids giveaway. It's Hershey Park Kids Ticket Giveaway Day. The first 10,000 kids, 14 and younger in attendance, will receive a Hershey Park Kids ticket, courtesy of Hershey Park. For tickets, log on to Yankees.com/tickets. That's the Yankees and Royals on Hershey Park Kids Ticket Giveaway Day, Sunday, April 19th. Visit Yankees.com/tickets today.
If you manage an active facility, you don't have time for disruption. Tricon Construction specializes in working inside healthcare, commercial, and industrial buildings without shutting operations down. That means tight planning, clear communication, safe, disciplined execution, because when patients are inside, when tenants are working, when production can't stop, there's no margin for mistakes. When it has to be handled professionally and handled right, Tricon is the only choice. Visit TriconBuilds.com, TriconBuilds.com.
Hey, this is Chevy, managing partner at Precision Solar. We believe going solar should be simple, and it should make real financial sense. We manage the entire process from start to finish and offer flexible solar payment options designed around your goals. When the numbers work, solar can lower your monthly cost and give you predictable energy for decades. And if you refer someone who installs with us, you can earn up to $1,000. Visit PrecisionSolar.com to schedule your free home assessment.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
A small business affirmation from Progressive. Bakery owners, you will be loved today. Every pastry will be flaky. Your cake will make a child's day. Your delivery van won't get sideswiped by a distracted garbage truck driver. But if so, breathe easy, knowing you'll get back to business quickly with Progressive protecting your commercial auto. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. In sports, the tape never tells the whole story. Hiring is no different. AI can make candidates look like an MVP on paper, so knowing the person and the skills behind the resume matters. That's where Robert Half changes the game. Our recruiters combine their expertise with award-winning AI to evaluate skills and fit quickly. Learn how we can find you specialized talent in finance, accounting, technology, and more. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. You know what I never did? I hate to tease stuff and not pay it off. So the Schrager mock draft out today. So let's go through this quickly, and then we'll get over to the basketball. We know 1, Mendoza. 2, that's where the draft really kind of feels like it starts. David Bailey. 3, Cardinals. Arvell Reese, interesting. Jeremiah Love. 4, I haven't seen this at all. Francis Maui-Noah to the Giants at 5.
I legitimately just heard something about this without seeing the mock. I actually got kind of what Mel was talking about when I asked him the question.
Yeah.
About the Harbaugh's philosophy in building in the trenches, and that this is a possibility. Because all we've heard really is
we haven't heard
Maui-Noah
at all.
The 2 defensive players.
Right. The 2 defensive players and the running back.
Correct.
That's who you've heard. The thing is, I'm not opposed to an offensive lineman. This doesn't sound like it's a draft littered with great offensive linemen.
He's got 2 going back-to-back.
I know. And then he's got I'm going Fano until I hear otherwise. Fano 6 to Cleveland. I had seen the other guy going to Cleveland at 6. Freeling? Is that his name? Yeah. But Fano 6. Commanders would get Sonny Styles at 7, which is concerning. Saints, Ruben Bain 8. Chiefs, Jordan Tyson 9, which is the top receiver on the board here. Bengals, Mansour Delane at 10. Carnell Tate to the Dolphins at 11. And Raymond would, I think he'd be thrilled with this, land Caleb Downs at 12. I'm confident Raymond would be happy with that. And then the Jets' second pick would be Omar Cooper, the wide receiver out of Indiana, which I think you'd be pleased with as well.
I would be, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd absolutely be. I'd be, especially with these other 3 already gone.
And Schrager's good.
Schrager's really good. He'll do one more, which is like usually pretty spot on.
He does it the week of, right?
Yeah.
The thing that's wild is he has the Seahawks at 32, taking another Notre Dame running back.
Yeah.
Jadarian Price. Imagine having 2 running backs from the same team drafted in the first round?
No. When was the last time that happened?
I'm sure it's happened.
Well, it definitely has happened. Was it?
I don't know.
Was it the Auburn running backs?
The Ronnie Brown,
and Cadillac
Williams? Maybe. But that's
yeah, but sometimes
that's a lot.
But there are sometimes like running backs that you see in college that you don't necessarily like. They're good, and then you see them at the next level, and they really pop
all the time.
Yeah,
it happens all the time.
And that's the other thing you can say, as far as taking if you're sitting there at 5 and Love is on the table still, like the transition from college to this level is pretty fast.
I think you could argue it's the fastest at running back because you're gonna get the best version of the great running back more so in the NFL than you would any other position.
Right.
Feels like, right?
So, I mean, so like we're talking about if he had Sonny Styles, like he's awesome, but how long does it take him to become...
Okay, but if I could have a stud defensive player...
Well, I understand that, but you thought Abdul Carter was going to be a stud right away.
I did.
Right. And it took most of the season.
I have more confidence now in the Giants than I did a year ago, though.
Yeah, I'm with you. But again, like it's how much can Sonny Styles affect that defense like in the next 2 years as opposed to all of a sudden now...
It might take a minute.
I put Love in, and now I got that on offense.
Here's what I need. Whoever it is.
I need a great football player.
I need a great football player. And if I get a great football player, whether it's a running back or a defensive end or a safety or whatever, that's what I need. I have to add talent to this team. They have some talent.
Do you hate the offensive lineman at 5 or no? I feel like you trust anything that they did.
No, I kind of I'm in the John Harbaugh trust tree right now.
Right.
Like, I believe in what he's doing, and if he determines this is what he wants to do, if you get the best,
you have Illuminor for 2 years,
right? But you stick this guy at right guard, and then you move him, you swing him out to right tackle. No, I'm not opposed to any of that. Let's spend a couple minutes on Michigan, UConn, over to the Knicks. The call is 800-919-3776. You don't say this all the time. The best team won the college championship this year. Michigan was a power. They blew everybody out. They destroyed Arizona. They scored 90-plus points in every game outside of last night. And I think it's fair to say, comfortably had their way with UConn, who never looked comfortable in that game. And Michigan did what they did to everybody else. Their length, their size, their physicality. They didn't even shoot well.
They only made 2 threes.
Clearly the better team.
Yeah, you know what it is? It feels like with how big and physical they are, it would be tough to look comfortable, period. Right? It's hard.
Well, their front line is 6'11" and 7'4".
It's ridiculous.
And then Lendeborg's like 6'9", 6'10".
Yeah, but they're thick and they're like, as you can see. But if you're UConn, if you're Danny Hurley going into that game and you said, hey, this is how we win this game,
mm-hmm.
You did a lot of the things that you wanted to do to give yourself at least a chance.
You played to a T the way you wanted to play. Sometimes the other team is just better.
Right.
That's what I felt like last night.
I think how we opened the show is like when you watch that game, Michigan's better.
Right. You want to turn it into a slog. You want to turn it into a low-scoring game. You want each possession to take a real long time. You want to limit their three-point shooting. You did all those things.
Had extra possessions.
And you still lost.
Yep.
And you still lost.
Like, even to the point where Cadeau, who wins player of the tournament, like, hey, let's make him more of a scorer than a passer.
And you did that as well.
And you did that.
And Lendeborg did nothing. It was clearly compromised last night. But it didn't matter.
Did not matter.
I heard a lot of people complaining any issue with the officiating because the whistles were very pro-Michigan in that game.
Yeah. I mean, you look at the discrepancy, it's surprising with just how physical Michigan is.
Right.
You know? I mean, that's a huge disparity. You're talking about, I mean, they were outscored from the free throw line by 13 points.
Right. Well, they made 2 threes.
And they only made 2 threes.
To win a game in this day and age, a big game against a team that's close to you talent-wise, by making 2 threes is pretty remarkable.
Well, and UConn was shooting them. I mean, UConn shot 33.
Yeah.
That was more than twice what Michigan only shot 15. But they killed them on the paint, and they killed them at the free throw line.
Crushed them in the paint and at the line. Danny Hurley on losing in the national title game.
It's tough. Again, we did not come here for watches. We came here for rings. I'm not real emotional. Players are crying a lot more than I am. It's hard to be upset with your team. We lost the game because we missed. We didn't make enough shots.
I know that he feels like he's like the Coach K now, where he's the one coach that everyone just can't stand. I like Danny Hurley.
Yeah, I like him too. I don't know how he's not more emotional, just because when you go in one of those locker rooms and you just you have one of your favorite players you ever coached, and this is it for him.
Right.
I'm sure he was emotional. It's like I would have a hard time not.
I would just think that if you're a head coach, I mean, you know this, you coach ever at the end of a year, it would be emotional.
It's the hardest thing to do is go in those locker rooms.
That team that you've assembled will never be together again, ever.
No, and he's on record saying that Karaban's been one of his favorite players he's ever coached, and then
you would think that would be
there may
soul crushing.
No one ever like him, and then you got to look over and the kid's crying, and that's it. Like the finality of that.
That's a little strange. Well, I think coaches are a little.
That's who he is.
They're a little strange,
right?
I mean, to be a coach is
to have longevity in it too.
Yeah.
If you let that bother you every single time, because you're not winning every year.
But I'm not saying every single time, but this is a This is a UConn kid,
right? And he's not wrong. They shot 31%. I mean, they took 68. They took 68 shots compared to Michigan's 55 shots. And Michigan didn't shoot well either. They shot 38%.
They had their chances. They just couldn't capitalize in the end. Who could capitalize last night? That's the Knicks. Good win down in Atlanta. DNR with you next. ESPN New York.
Hey, New York and New Jersey, Boost Mobile has an unlimited talk, text, and data plan that's only $25 a month forever, meaning you'll only ever pay $25 a month for the rest of your life. Who wouldn't want unlimited wireless when it only costs $25 a month forever? If you don't, you must be one of those people who enjoy overpaying for their phone plan. $25 a month forever is truly as good as it gets, so go online and switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
The NBA moves fast, and the stars move faster. With DraftKings Sportsbook, the #1 sportsbook for live betting, you're never a step behind. DraftKings keeps pace with every play, offering industry-leading live betting, dynamic odds that shift as the game unfolds, and more open markets more often. They're live when others aren't, so you're always in the game when it matters most. Get in on the action with live player props as the most exciting performances unfold in real time. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code WHSQ. That's code WHSQ. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problems gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas, pass-through of per-wager tax may apply in Illinois. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 877 Cars for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation is super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now or go to carsforkids.org.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
1 in every 6 men is likely to be diagnosed with prostate cancer in his lifetime. That's why New York Presbyterian wants to remind men over 50 to book a prostate cancer screening. A simple blood test is all it takes. It could save your life. Screenings are available across New York City and Westchester at locations near you. Schedule your annual prostate cancer screening today at nyp.org/cancer screening. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian.
Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
Smalls here. What if you could enjoy the flavor of a cocktail without the alcohol? Meet RK Zero Proof, a pioneer in the alcohol-free spirits category that delivers bold taste and a warming sensation, but with zero alcohol, zero sugar, zero carbs, and 0 calories. So you can celebrate with friends, unwind after a long day, and wake up tomorrow feeling great. It's all the ritual of a drink without the regret. Discover RK at rkbeverages.com. That's ARKAY beverages.com. RK, the spirit without the alcohol.
Join DiPietro and Rothenberg Thursday, April 23rd for a special couch cast of Round 1 of the NFL Draft, presented by Calandra's Bakery. The Jets and Giants have 3 picks in the top 16, and Rick and Dave will react live as the first round unfolds. Let's go! From the big decisions to the big-time drama. Catch it all in this YouTube-only exclusive. And it's all from Calandra's Bakery and your home for football talk. ESPN New York.
I have.
What do you got?
Okay. Bombshell.
Can I do a read?
Yeah.
Quick read?
Please.
Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, that's when it's Tully time. With a new first pitch of 4:10, a game you can hear right here on 880 ESPN. The Mets host the Diamondbacks. 7 o'clock, Devils host the Flyers. And then 7:05, Yankees welcome the A's to the stadium. What will be a frigid night at the stadium up in
Because the
Bronx.
Yankees don't care about their fans.
That's right. And finally, the Bucks visit Barclays to play the Nets at 7:30. And that's game time. Brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey. During today's action, glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. All right, bombshell away.
Bombshell.
All right.
This could rock the station.
Oh, boy.
Okay?
I hope this doesn't
This could rock the station.
I hope this doesn't involve me.
No.
Good.
RJ.
Yes.
Last Tuesday.
He's double RJing this whole
Last
thing.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
You finished third in the trivia game that John set up, correct?
Yep.
You knew none of the answers, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so you
ahead of time, you happened to know the answers when they were asked.
But that's what I mean.
Right.
Okay, you had no prior knowledge of the answers. You did not
There
help
you go.
make the game, correct?
That's right.
Accurate.
Pusick did, correct?
That's all what I was told.
Right. John actually made the questions and knew all the answers,
Yes.
right? Okay. Turns out there was also another person that was responsible for making the questions and the answers.
With John?
With John.
Oh, come on.
What do you think this person did? Did this person play in the game? Oh, no.
Wow.
Really? They bowed out.
Wow.
This person bowed out.
Out of respect
Out
to
of
the game.
respect for the game.
Uh-huh.
She said, I will not participate in this.
So when John
said.
started answering these and snapping off answer, was she like,
Yes.
was she
Yes.
was she taken aback?
We should get her on. She was disgusted by it.
Does she want to be
No.
outed here?
Nope.
So that's the issue.
That's
Well,
the problem.
you've already kind of.
It's the
Well,
problem.
but he hasn't said who.
It was Jordan. She told me.
So she had a hand in helping
Yes.
create the questions.
And she felt uncomfortable because she made the questions of participating in the game.
She felt uncomfortable, so you just throw it all
Right.
out there.
It was Jordan.
Sorry, Jordan.
Wow.
I'm sorry this happened to you.
Bombshell.
Wow, that's a lot.
How bad does he look now?
He didn't look good before.
I know, but I had to play. No, you didn't. There's another person that helped you with the questions that said, I can't play because it's
You know what it
disrespectful
is?
to the game.
Because she has self-respect.
Which is amazing after we beat the actual compete out of her, that she's still able to function at this level. Good for her.
She's a warrior.
Congratulations.
And John's, what he's done is weaselly.
I was also told that during one of the big phone calls on Fridays, they did bring up us beating Gabby and Jordan.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, beating is
The boss did.
such an underwhelming way of looking at that.
They also, I guess, showed the point of me falling when I fell down.
But that wasn't against them, was it?
No, but just as like a highlight reel of what,
That was a good
Rickleball.
That was a good point.
Well, you finished it. It was nice.
That was a nice point. And again, had no idea that was happening behind
None.
me. Couldn't have been more oblivious to
I
any
was
of
also
that.
swimming on the ground. Just
Yeah. It was, you know what? It was teamwork at its finest.
Yeah, makes the dream work.
Is what it was. All right, we got to go quick, but everyday Edgar, you have about 35 to 50 seconds, Edgar. You're on ESPN New York.
Playoff Brunson is back, baby. After those last 4 minutes, come on. You haven't seen that in a minute, no?
Yeah, I think.
Edgar, I was more Edgar, right? Like, I think we all expect this version of Jalen, especially in those big moments. That's what gives you confidence that when you play in these playoff games and you know they're going to be closely contested, that when push comes to shove and you get in these tight games, that Jalen Brunson has a track record of finding a way to get you buckets when you need buckets. I was most impressed with how Kat and Jalen look together.
They look great.
Because that's what we've been waiting for.
And they played a good game last night. I mean, there were times where it got dicey, and every time they fell behind, they fought their way back.
Well, you would like at some point, just because this is going to happen, I would imagine, in these games against really good teams, like being able to shut someone's water off. Like, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, like come on. Like
Some of those shots he made.
I know, but you got two really good defensive players. Like, let's slow him down.
They could not.
Deny him the ball. Let's do something.
They couldn't do it. Ray?
Yes.
Oh, bless you.
There was at one point when Bridges switched off of him.
That didn't look great.
And Clyde's like, what are you doing?
Did you see the play where I think like Towns thought he was going to go over and guard, and they just let someone come right down the lane?
Pipe, yeah.
Late in the game, too. Big spot. All right, Ray, 3 stars?
Today's 3 stars.
Oh, yes, indeed. It's a big day here.
Number 3.
So we have our big cake meeting today.
Well, it's not a meeting. It's a
celebration.
It's
a cake
celebration
festival,
yeah.
right?
No, you can't describe it as a cake festival. We're not here celebrating cake.
How angry you
the
get.
Cake is the cake is here to celebrate something.
It is a cake festival. Yeah, getting angry is the theme here.
But it's not a cake festival. I mean, that comes off as like it's a festival of cakes where we're celebrating.
That's how I see it. I see it as let's celebrate.
I think it's gonna be one cake. You wonder why people want to fight you.
It's okay.
There's only one. There's a single
but you
cake.
know what?
I'm not afraid of confrontation.
There's more to this because Rick, there's an option for you at the cake because we had Sarah email and she wants you to do stuff.
My question is, do you think Rick would be open to volunteering for this? His physique is something I think the students would really enjoy drawing. It could be fully nude, or he can wear underwear if he prefers.
Yes, like I said, very tasteful.
They'll give you an apple, a banana.
I'll bring the banana
and nothing else.
I'll bring the banana.
No, I'm sure you will.
You guys got me in trouble with that.
Cake from the cake festival.
Yep.
Head on down to Brooklyn. Incorporate the cake into.
Maybe I put my cannoli on the cake.
Yeah, you.
Cassie texted me.
You're
like,
on
you
one
can
today.
You can pose.
Oh,
I could sense the.
You got the green light.
No, the aggravation. I was like, you don't mean that. She's like, well, you didn't say no. I was like, yeah,
you didn't say no. Cass, he told me at the break. There's nothing he wants more than to pose naked for the college.
It's been a dream of mine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Number 2.
I mean, there's dreams and there's things you've done in the past, like going to Canada.
From my experiences, they're very nicer.
As you would say, okay. Not true.
Montreal, great city. Oh,
there's a lot of great cities.
They're
Toronto's
very
a great
nice.
city. Mississauga. I've been to all these places.
Mississauga, come on.
It's nice.
You're naming the great cities of Canada, and you went with Mississauga?
He's been through there.
With the cities you're naming, I could take a wild guess at the itinerary that you went through.
Yes, strip clubs.
Oh, yeah, all over the place.
I could walk down the block and see women take their top off. I don't need to go to Canada for that.
Let's hope that you don't have to do that.
Number 1.
Big news in the Giants world yesterday.
I will tell you one thing. If you are going to trade him, you better do it before this draft and not after.
Really?
Yes.
You think?
Real. You know what?
You think?
That's
sure.
I'm done with you.
I'm just.
No, I'm serious. I'm done. So that gives you 2 weeks to get this done. I think that's a very fair thing to say. Well, you know what? I said it at least.
I had this premonition.
I didn't sit here taking my you-know-what and putting it in my mouth. All right?
Oh, wow.
Goodness gracious.
You got a little kink in the neck there?
You got an aggressive neck cramp.
You deserve it.
Yeah.
See? That's God shining down, laughing at you.
Or God shining down and laughing at questions you ask.
What happened? I don't know what happened, but why Bregman not back?
So what's worse? Why Bregman not back, or?
I think this is in your wheelhouse. Walk me through, if the Giants were to make Dexter Lawrence available, what on the open market you think he could bring in return?
It's an Adam Schefter question. I'd have to ask Adam about that.
Maybe we'll get those answers
Mine's
from
so
Adam
much
tomorrow.
worse.
We'll talk tomorrow.
Mine's so much worse.
I love yours.
It lives. It will live. That thing's gonna live forever.
You know what? Good. Then even when you pass, that will continue on. Good job, Raymond. It's Rule 76.
No excuses. Play like a champion. It's DiPietro Rothenberg and
why Bregman not back?
Right here at ESPN and on YouTube. Bye-bye.
Oh, yeah.
Presented by Robinhood.
He crosses, spins, pulls up.
With Robinhood Prediction Markets, buy or sell your predictions all game long. No house odds, just you versus the market. Put your sports IQ to work. Trade every shot, live.